Weekday.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, yeah. It's the day before Thanksgiving. A holiday everyone can enjoy. Why? There's not the pressure of presents. You don't have that. You have family. You have football. There's a ton of college basketball. What's not to love? What's not to love? Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, Dave. Just happy to be here.
Nice.
What a disaster this morning was.
What happened?
I'm not going to lie to you.
When I had a nice, easy drive in. Not a lot
everything
of people
was going
on the road.
great. Everything was going great.
Uh-huh.
Had a delicious coffee. And then just for whatever reason, decided to space out as I was supposed to take my exit off the highway.
Please tell me you end up in the Holland Tunnel.
Just blew right by it. No, Midtown Tunnel.
Midtown Tunnel.
Which isn't terrible.
So you came in instead of, what do you take, the 59th Street Bridge, but instead you took the Midtown Tunnel?
Took the Midtown Tunnel.
That's not bad.
Well, no, it wasn't bad. So I adjusted, right? On the fly, let's go. Problem is that for whatever reason, my car that's supposed to be very smart car, not dumb.
Couldn't adjust?
Did not adjust well. For whatever reason, didn't realize that Fifth Ave was just a straight shot and told me to, hey, take a turn. And like an idiot, I listened to it. So now I'm taking turns. Now I'm on the wrong street.
But here's the thing.
Proceed to route.
You're a man that was admitted into Harvard.
Yes, correct.
Was welcomed.
Yes. Well on my way to a doctorate.
Into Harvard.
That's right.
You're now on your way to a master's degree.
Yes.
It's not like New York City's foreign territory for you.
Well, no.
You know that you can just shoot right across on whatever avenue you're having success with.
Right. Here's the problem, though, is that I've become so accustomed to just listening to the directions.
You're defiant.
That I'm an idiot.
Or you won't be defiant,
And I took a turn,
right.
And then now all hell broke loose. And now it's...
You're too reliant.
Now I'm lost. Now I got to get back on
But how could you get lost?
I didn't. I had to... I'm taking rights and U's, and then finally I'm back. I added it. I mean, this is good 8-10 minutes I added on this trip.
Yeah. Were you late today?
No, and then I get in. I try to do my fancy little spot hero. Garage is full.
Already?
That's what it said.
Well,
somebody stole your spot.
First of all, they don't understand that you're going to be coming in on Wednesdays and Thursdays. They don't know that.
Listen, I'm in there.
Right.
But my app said, no, you can't be in there. I said, no. Paul and Israel will not let me.
And God forbid you take one of the 50 spots right in front of our building.
I know.
God forbid.
I know. Those are my guys, though. I'm loyal, if anything. I lead with loyalty.
Okay.
They weren't loyal to you.
No, they were, but they're not
loyal to you.
No, I roll right in. Israel takes the gig. He's the best, him and Paul. For whatever reason, though, now I gotta deal with the car, the ticket, and everything else. This, I just, boom, pop in, pop out.
I don't like it.
Good old spot hero.
I'll be home before you get your car out of
no chance.
Out of that garage.
That thing will be waiting, revved up, gone.
Okay. No meeting today, by the way, after the show.
You want a race?
No. I just want to make it home in one piece. It's all really I'm looking for.
I have so much cooking to do today, but it's fine.
I have none.
Great.
Yeah. Sure started last night.
You have to. What was last night?
I don't know. Onions?
Onions?
I don't know.
Making onions last night.
I'm telling you, I think onions were being chopped last night.
Well, maybe for stuffing or something, but she ain't making just onions.
Well, she's not making onions, but I think she was chopping onions.
Right. Yeah, the onions are being used as part of something.
I don't know. I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I don't really care.
As long as it tastes good.
She was shredding cheese and chopping onions last night.
Do you guys have mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what she's doing, mac and cheese last night.
Okay.
That's nice.
Whatever she's doing, that's great.
Yeah, well,
I'm
somebody's got to do it. I mean, you can't have Nana Bubbles isn't coming over, is she?
No.
Just your mom?
My mom.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. That'll be nice. My sister-in-law, a couple of nieces.
Oh.
Yeah. That'll be really nice.
What are the parameters?
What does that mean?
Once football kicks off, do we all recognize like Dave needs to be by himself?
No. So obviously the Giants aren't playing this year, so it's a little looser than normal. I mean,
yeah, but you got
Alex is the one that's throwing the monkey wrench into
this. You got huge games though.
There's huge games, but here's the thing. We could do a halftime. Like I think the perfect timing would be like a halftime of the second game would be nice for us. Like a 5:45-ish. Yeah, but we're fine with that.
That's a missed opportunity I think, for you.
We're fine with that. Yeah, I know. Football will. The first game will definitively get in, and then if they say, "Hey, we want to eat in the first quarter of the next game," I'll just hit the DVR and I'll come back and I'll power it up.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Yeah, but the issue with Alex is sometimes you have to make, and this is what you learn about me, tremendous sacrifices for those that you care about, and this is one of those situations that I'm willing to sacrifice for the greater good.
It's the first thing I think of when I think of you.
I know.
Sacrifice.
I know. All the football sacrifices that I'm willing to make.
Okay. Guy wouldn't take his wife to the emergency room, but now at 50.
But that's the Giants.
At 50 years old.
That's different.
Yeah.
And that's also when it's a full slate of games. A standalone game is different. A standalone game you can get away with taping and then watching a few moments later. And that's what it'll be. If we did 5:30, if you factor halftime into that, you record, now you're 10, 15 minutes behind, and boop, boop.
You could make the argument this could be the game of the
big
week.
game. You know what I was thinking?
That second game.
So I walk in today, Bauer's here, looking great. I think he's lost a lot of weight.
It was interesting because I asked Bauer if he could fix my collar, and he proceeded to just fold the thing.
Your what?
My collar on my shirt.
Oh, your collar.
He folded it like he'd never folded a collar before.
He probably
you know, like when the back of your collar it's not lined up properly.
Yeah. Yep.
So I was like, could you line it up properly? He took and tried to just flip the whole collar right over.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
So at any point where you're like, I shouldn't have asked him to do this?
Immediately.
So we got Bauer today. I was talking to my buddy. I said, Bauer's here today. He goes, you got to do a feud, right? I was like, that wasn't the intent to do a feud.
Well, no, Bauer's not a feud guy.
Bauer,
that's the Boombaka feud.
My buddy said, he goes, the more Bauer we get, the better. He said he loves Bauer. I said, as much as RJ? He goes, not as much as RJ, but he said, he's really an interesting guy, and the more Bauer I get, the more I seem to enjoy the show.
Yeah, but your friend is misremembering.
Name something people say is too short. Looking for the top answer. Dan and RJ.
What a surprise RJ's in this one.
Yeah, no, Boombaka is the feud guy.
Yeah. Well, Boombaka, I think he jumped the shark with
I would have said you're in deep with the Sharks.
And that's why you're not.
Boombaka had a two feud run where he was the best there ever was.
It was unbelievable. Yeah. And then it
was Roy Hobbs. He was the Roy Hobbs of feud.
Final answer. Oh, my. This guy doubles down. He doubles down.
No. Heels and shoes are not on the list. Boom, bang. You stink.
So we have Louis Riddick today.
Oh, yeah.
We have Stump Rothenberg today, and I have a treat for you.
Oh.
I don't even think you know about this.
I don't even.
I'm confident you don't know about this. I was talking to the guys before the show. By the way,
yep.
Lead with generosity, a roll for Raymond.
New guy.
And a roll
for
Bauer
but
is
it the roll, or is it this one that tastes like burnt?
Ray, you can answer that
question.
It's
an elite roll today.
Elite roll.
Yeah.
Elite pre-Thanksgiving roll.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Because I went to the other guy.
Well, that's what you should have done.
Yeah.
Raymond told you the other place stinks.
Well, that's what I did. But it's hard to tell because I went to my guy for the eggs today.
Right, but you're acting like Joe Shane.
What does that mean?
Shane Bowen stinks. Everyone knows Shane Bowen stinks. What are we waiting for? Why are we consistently bringing in burnt rolls?
Well, I'll tell you why. The last time I brought it from the burnt roll guy, Ray's like, this is pretty good. Remember that? Last time he said it was pretty good. So, but because now I have to cross the street. Now it's very wet, and there's a possible slippage. So
now I have to. You park 12 steps from the front door.
Right.
The vendor is another 26
steps. He's on
steps.
the other side of 6th Avenue, though.
Maybe 26 steps.
The other side of 6th Avenue.
You can see it.
I had to cross. I have to look for oncoming traffic, and I have to make sure I'm not going to get hit by a car. Then I'm walking, and those like the
they do drive wild on 6th Avenue.
The painted strips in the road, they get very slippery.
Very slippery.
So I was, what it was like? What's that show? The Gladiator show. Is that what it's called?
American Gladiators.
American Gladiators.
What a great show that was.
That's what it's like, American Gladiators. Yeah.
You do well. I feel like you would do well in that show.
See, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
But my own version of American Gladiators, I was able to cross the street with the slippery strips and everything. Made it to that one guy. He gave me the 2 rolls, and I come back across the street with a bag in tow, but I had to hide the bag so that Veneer didn't see it. And then I got the eggs and the tea.
Well, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished is right. But here's what you don't know.
What?
And I think you're going to be highly pleased about this. Raymond said, he goes, since none of us are here the rest of the week, how about final segment, plays of the week?
Oh, I mean, that's a Raymond thing.
Right.
If that's what he wants to do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Who's not here for that?
No?
Who says no? Nobody.
No, nobody says no to that.
All right, I'm in.
As I know you would be. So, any other ideas? Any other fun? Anything that you guys have? I'm here for it.
Okay. Well, because RJ clearly wasn't into having fun yesterday. We didn't get a Thanksgiving question, CMT. I mean, it was
that was a real
kind of embarrassing,
real misstep from him.
Yeah,
I was a touch embarrassed by RJ as well yesterday.
But that's why. I mean, maybe this wasn't really a day off. Maybe this was kind of like a suggested day off
to refuel.
Yeah,
but he's got Thursday, Friday off.
Well, I know, but maybe they're like, the CMT was so alarming that we should just
take today. So phone lines open, and just they're open for fun. They're open for conversation. You don't have to call like you want to destroy Hal Steinbrenner and crush the Yankees because of what he said yesterday. It doesn't have to be that today. It could just be like, I like the show. I like the guys. I want to spread some holiday cheer, and I want to call the show. Now, we welcome you to talk about the Giants and the Jets and the Knicks and the Yankees and the Mets and all of it. But the phone lines, they're just open to spread some holiday cheer. How do you feel about that?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. I do think we should. I mean, I do think that sports is probably what we would be talking about.
No. Of course.
I love the idea.
But I'm saying you don't have to be pigeonholed into breaking down Karl Anthony Towns against the elite centers in the league. Like if you want to call and just say, I love you guys. I hate you guys. I want to just, whatever. The phone lines are open. I don't know why you would spread that level of hate today.
I don't think we want to do that.
I'm not looking for hate.
No.
But, I mean, you know the way people
Dear Brian, I hate you.
Yeah. I think we lead with generosity today.
I like that
and
as well.
Joyfulness.
I like
My
that
mother
as well.
hates Raymond.
And Thanksgiving. I think we lead with Thanksgiving.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for you.
For me specifically?
And for Raymond and for RJ.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
How about Bauer? Are you thankful
I'm thankful for Bauer today.
Uh-huh.
Yep. The job he did in my collar, fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You say collar, strangely.
How am I supposed to say collar?
Collar. Raymond, do you...
I'm not hearing it.
Collar.
Collar?
See, he sounds like he said color.
I'm trying to say
collar.
Collar. You're supposed to say collar. But I'm here. Say it again.
Collar.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Fine.
It's okay. Yeah, we fixed you.
So
were you looking at the New England thing, like collar, like that?
Well, I don't know, like mum and popcorn. I mean, these are very jarring things.
It's not as jarring.
No, it's not as jarring as that. So what else are you thankful for? What? All right. How about this? You want a little sports-centric topic today?
Oh.
What are we
thankful for in sports?
Yeah, what are you sports thankful for? What are you sports
Matthew Schaefer.
You know what? I knew you were going to say that. He's
for
something, huh?
He's fantastic.
He really is.
It's a hit in the Martin household, I hear.
Oh, the kids love him.
I mean, to step into this league at 18 years old and be playing at that level is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
you of anyone can speak to what that's like.
I guess I wasn't 18. I mean, I think it was 19. But I mean, to step in and have that kind of success when you're being mentioned in the same breath as the greatest to do it ever, right? Like, I mean, the things he's doing now are being mentioned with like Bobby Orr and Sidney Crosby.
He's really good.
It's been that level. And there was some thought initially, like, what's going to happen with him? Are they going to have to, will they send him down? What are they going to do? And I guess I talked to a bunch of the guys. They're like, the second he stepped on the ice, it was like, yep, he's staying up. Like, he's that good.
Well, I mean, with those guys, I remember, like, not that he's Lawrence Taylor, but Lawrence Taylor, apparently, like, his first ever practice, he was with the twos. And he went through, like, 5 plays. And I don't remember who the starting linebacker was. He's like, he needs to start over me. Like, when it's those guys and they play like that, you can just tell.
Right.
You see it.
Well, wasn't that conversation happening around Patrick Mahomes? Like, Alex Smith was a starter.
Correct.
But all the guys in practice are like, ooh, like, Alex is good, but this kid can do things that Alex can't do.
Completely different level,
This kid's going to be better. And then you watch them in, after that one starts the next season, and I think he throw for
5,000 yards.
50 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah. No, he's phenomenal.
Yep.
So, yeah, but you don't get a lot of those. Like, it's hard to go from 18 to go from a lesser whatever to the big leagues?
Well, especially when you're playing, like, you go from juniors to the NHL. Like, at least if you were a freshman, like if you're, Celebrini or one of these kids that come straight out of college, like at least at college you're playing against like some men.
Right.
Like there's 20, 21, like there's some like big guys like that are developed. Like juniors are not getting that experience.
When you're ready and you're able, yeah, it's beautiful. Look at Cooper Flagg. He's having a real tough adjustment to the NBA.
You just never know. Like everyone's timeline is different. It could take someone, a year. It could take someone half a year. It could take someone 3 years to finally figure it out. Look at some of these quarterbacks. Right? Like, I mean, it took Sam Darnold how many years? It took Baker Mayfield. Now, Baker Mayfield had some success early with Cleveland and it wasn't handled properly, but still, you know what I mean? Ends up in L.A. with the Rams, and then all of a sudden gets to Tampa. That's a spot. Now he's rolling. Sam Darnold, Minnesota, he's
Right.
rolling. And now Seattle, him and JSN.
But everybody, listen, I guess in life too, like every kid develops at their own pace, right? And same thing with athletes. I mean, some guys that instantaneously they're phenomenal.
Jackson Dart. No one expected that.
Right off the bat.
Not like this.
Elon Manning was not like that.
Nope. Well, here's the thing, though. And I know it's early, and I'll hear people be like, well, he hasn't shown you enough yet. Like, those people I feel like just are like, want to be negative. Because if you're really just taking like the emotion out of whatever the take you initially had is out of it, the kid's having success with pretty much nothing around him too. Like that's the amazing part. Like you got like your number one receiver gone. Like I mean, a guy who was responsible for 7 touchdowns. I know he was a rookie, but he was one of your best running backs.
Well, he was a real weapon though.
Right, gone.
Yeah.
So it's like he's throwing to, and this was before Hodgins, right? Like it was Wandale, it was Theo Johnson, it was Bellinger. It's like there's not a lot. And that was when Theo Johnson was dropping passes all over the place.
All over the place. And getting and you know, Dable was screaming at people because of it.
Right. He's lighting up Kafka because Theo Johnson drops a perfectly thrown ball down the left side.
This is funny. So I have the sound in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So the first sound is Brian Burns on the Bowen firing. The next piece of sound, Brian Burns, what will make Charlie Bowen a good defensive coordinator? Not Charlie Bowen.
No, it's not.
No. Can you imagine if they replaced him like his cousin or his brother? Just we have another Bowen in line ready to take over.
Well, I'm going to keep it in the family, you know?
Yeah.
They believe in that with the Giants.
Well, the Giants are a big family organization.
Yep. I'd be interested to hear that clip if you want to play it.
Brian Burns, will make Charlie Bowen a good DC?
Well, I don't want about Charlie Bowen, but I would.
Charlie Bowen, maybe?
Yeah, well, I know what it is. I want on the Bowen firing.
You want on the Bowen firing?
Yeah.
All right, here's Brian Burns on the Bowen firing.
Just a bummer because, I like Shane. Worked with him this whole year, being a leader and last year, but being a leader of the defense, we had to develop a certain relationship. So that's why it's a bummer. But like I just said, like it's the nature of the business. Like, once you have that first fire, just things start to, happen from there. And I've seen it before. So, it's not like a crazy shocker, but it's tough sometimes, having that relationship with somebody for so long and then they just leave.
I'm surprised that he's so I don't know, he sounds kind of disappointed that Shane Bowen was fired.
Yeah, I don't know if that was disappointment. I mean, I would just say to him, if you like the guy so much and your relationship was so great, then make your defense play better, right? Like, I mean, that's how that's how this business works.
Well, that's how any business works.
Well, but players, coaches, is the same thing. Like, I've had plenty of coaches walk in the locker room and say, hey, just take a look around. This won't be the same team next year. And this might not be the same team at the deadline. Like, if you like you like your teammates,
step it up.
Step it up. I mean, it's a results business. If we don't win enough, they're going to make changes. It's probably going to be me that goes first. Probably the coach that goes first.
Yeah.
So you like your guys, play hard. I mean, especially because, again, it doesn't feel like in a lot of these situations it's been a talent thing. Like you've gone up against some of the better teams in the NFL and been competitive.
All of them.
Right. And I think that's ultimately why coaches were fired. Because you've been so competitive and you put yourself in positions to win, and now what's the missing piece? And they feel like it's the coaching. So if the coaching's better...
Well, because they have to say it's the coaching.
Right.
Because if it's not the coaching, then it's a talent level, and then Joe Shane's got to be gone.
Right, but I think it's when I say coaching, I don't necessarily mean X's and O's. I also mean, like, the standard you hold your players to. Right? That's an important part of this, too. Like, and I was watching... we talked about this yesterday. I was watching Bob Papa and...
the Carl Banks podcast, okay.
And, like, for him, it was all of it. Right? Like, coaching was definitely a part of this, but it was also like, it was effort. It was like, you could see him getting frustrated because it's like, he keeps showing the plays, like, not one person got off a block. Not one single person got off one block on I think it was the Gibbs touchdown.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Like, and that's, I mean, you can understand if it was like, hey, it's a well-schemed play, and it's just like, whatever it was. This was nobody. Like, nobody got off a block. And that's not coaching. I mean, that's partly coaching. You put them in better spots, but that's also effort, man. Like, I got to see the effort to make me believe that it's just coaching. But the coaching is also responsible for, right, the tone you set in the locker room. What's acceptable, what's not. Right? I'm sure once Mike Vrabel walked in the building after the season that the Patriots had, like, things changed. Like, here's what the expectations are. Right? Like, you're not going to be late for meetings. We're not going to deal with this. Like, I see a lack of effort, you're going to be held accountable. And, like, for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's because Brian Dable decided that he wanted to be real buddy-buddy with guys, especially the best guys, that they felt like in that training camp was really easy, that it was just like this nonchalant kind of atmosphere, country club kind of atmosphere where you could get away with maybe not working as hard as you need to work. But this team clearly, I think, with the amount of money you spent, should have.
Oh, it should.
Like, I'm not even saying good. Like, financially and draft pick wise, it should be good. But it's so far from good.
But
At least give me something in the middle.
But if they were serviceable, like we kept talking about, if the Giants' offense was mid, right? If they were decent, if they were 20 points a game, 24 points a game, and the defense should be good enough that should be enough. Well, flip it now. The offense has actually been good. They're putting up a good amount of points, 30 points, 24 points, 27 points. If the defense was just mediocre, you wouldn't be sitting here at 2-10 right now.
No. I mean, it's the conversation they were having in Dallas. Now, I mean, Dallas's offense is much better than the Giants' offense, but I mean, we felt like going into this season, the thing that would cause the Giants the most problems was going to be the offense, right? The offense stunk last year. You bring the entire offense back. All you did was change the quarterback, and I mean, we saw what Russell Wilson looked like in the last 5 weeks, so I didn't have high expectations. And then once you made that switch, what could you expect from the rookie? Well, once you made that switch, all of a sudden you beat the Chargers. Yep. Offense looks good. And it's like, okay, well, come on, defense. Like, join the party.
And they did for a minute. Against the Broncos for 3 quarters, they were awesome.
And they got lit up.
And then they got lit up. And from that moment on, it's like they quit.
Right, but it almost feels like what we went through with the Mets, right? Like, the strength of that team was supposed to be the offense. Season starts, offense stinks, but the pitching is lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, the offense started to come around, and the pitching was done. Was awful.
Right.
The starting pitching stunk, which all of a sudden made the bullpen
Can we get
stink.
something in the middle with
right.
each? Like,
just give me
good pitching, good offense, that's success.
Yeah.
Good defense, good offense, that'll be success. But they can't.
Well, no, and then I guess that would be the most frustrating thing, right? Like, when you invest that much into your defense, how can it be, like, one of the worst? Like, I mean,
I don't know.
The whole point was we need to find a way to stop the run, right? I feel like that was priority number one. Like, the back end needed to be fixed, so we went out and had Pete. We got a Debo, we got Holland. Feel like that's fixed. We got to stop the run, because if we don't stop the run, we can't take advantage of all these great pass rushers, right? So we're going to invest this amount of – it's the second highest paid defense in the league, and you're, like, setting records for how many yards per carry you're allowing.
They're dreadful.
It's crazy.
Absolutely dreadful. All right, so let's take a break. We have Louis Riddick, Stump Rothenberg, Plays of the Week, special edition on this Wednesday, and just good cheer overall during this 4-hour bonanza. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you the day before Thanksgiving Eve, right here on ESPN New York.
John Ryan.
Yeah, Dad.
I think I came up with a killer slogan for our law firm. D'Agostino and Associates, bite back.
Bite back?
Yeah. When someone hurts you, you bite back. We'll be the law firm that bites back.
Dad, that's brilliant. Accident victims, call D'Agostino and Associates and bite back. Hey, we could even put a big vicious dog on billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and Rottweilers on buses.
Hey, how about a toll-free number?
What are you thinking?
You know, like 1-800-BITE-BACK.
1-800-BITE-BACK. That's brilliant.
But what if people hear fight back?
Easy. I'll spell it out for them, like 1-800-BITE, back. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Love it. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
All this talk about biting back got me hungry.
Me too. Want to grab lunch?
Sure. Hey, how about a jingle?
You mean like D'Agostino, law, bite back?
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's your last chance to donate for 2025. Last chance! Donate now for a 2025 tax deduction.
We are proud to serve our country, to serve our local communities, to wear the uniform, to be a soldier, to serve abroad when and where duty calls. We are ready to stand with our brothers and sisters to defend, to serve, to fight. We're always ready. We're always there. We are the New York Army National Guard.
Sponsored by the New York Army National Guard.
ESPN Bet is becoming the score bet this December. The same betting app you love with a new look and promos curated just for you. Existing ESPN Bet customers don't have to change a thing. Your account, wallet, and bets will all remain the same. Plus, kick things off right now by logging in and claiming a 100% profit boost. More action, more rewards, more for you. The score bet coming this December. 21 plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Oh, Raymond, American Gladiators. Did you see the documentary they did on that?
I did.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, though, if you crossing the street to get to the good roll vendor.
Right.
If someone was shooting tennis balls at you, that you would have been nearly as
I've been
successful.
envisioning somebody shooting tennis balls at him this entire time. I can't stop laughing at it.
I probably wouldn't have been successful. Plus, there's nowhere to hide behind.
How fun would that be? I wonder if you think there's a company that does that?
If life is
just have people shooting the tennis balls at you?
You could go to a place that had the American Gladiator game.
I'm sure.
And as a work trip, as an office, team bonding.
That'd be fun.
American Gladiators.
You know what I am surprisingly very good at?
A joust.
The joust would be fantastic.
Paintball.
I don't see you being great at paintball.
When's the last time you paintballed?
What?
When's the last time you paintballed?
You don't seem like
it was a very long time ago.
You don't seem like you're very quick twitch.
Bachelor parties.
Interesting.
We did a couple paintballs. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. Well, one of the wives didn't want nudity, and I was like, well, no
So you went
nudity.
paintballing?
What are we going to do?
We used to do that a lot as a team, at training camp.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great. It hurts like hell, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, getting hit is not great.
It hurts so bad.
So I'll never forget, we went as a team. So we had we had a couple guys that took it real serious, and they went out and bought stuff. They went out and bought camo. They took it real serious. And then we had some guys that never played before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really close with Sean Hill, and Hilly never played before. And he's like, how bad does this hurt? I'm like, it doesn't feel great. He's like, no. I can't go out there not knowing how bad this is going to hurt.
It hurts.
So let me guess what happened.
He's standing
let me guess.
From me to Ray, maybe a little bit closer. And I just went, and shot
Just so he could get a feel?
And shot him in the back. And he's like, oh, why did you do this? Like, you said you wanted to feel
now
it.
you
I was
know.
like, it's not going to get worse than that.
Now you know.
That'll be as bad as it hurts today.
Yeah.
Big, giant, bleeding welt.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got hit in the neck once.
Careful what you wish for.
And I screamed. I was like, I'm hit.
I'm down.
I'm hit.
I'll tell you what, though. We were just talking about the Terminal List, the show that I was watching, and I think you'll like. When you get in the middle of that, and actually for a second think to yourself, could you imagine if this was real?
Right.
And you're the adrenaline, and it's you got the paintballs buzzing by. Could you imagine if I'm
no.
There was one time where I was like, could you imagine if this was real?
Remember the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan?
Oh, dude.
And how unbelievable that scene was, and how loud, just in the theater, there was a lot to handle.
Could you imagine standing there in the front of that line as the bullets are hitting the ship?
No.
And be like, I'm the first one out for this?
Nope.
And you could
No.
Okay, time to run on the beach.
Yeah. A lot of them didn't make it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Picking up arms. No.
No.
My dad put himself into the war. He didn't get drafted.
Your dad's heroic.
At 19.
It's heroic.
I'm going to put myself right into it.
That's a World War II.
No, into Vietnam.
Yeah.
But of course not to World War II, but to Vietnam. He wasn't even drafted. He's like, nope, I'm going in.
All right. Well.
And then he stayed in.
How long was he in for?
Well, he went through, I think he was there a year in Vietnam, maybe a little bit more, flying helicopters. And then once he was out of the war and he served, he was back, he stayed in the National Guard for over 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Which was cool for me.
Pretty commendable.
Yeah, which is cool for me because I got to go up and, he would take me up in the helicopters and I got to hang around and.
So what does this mean? You don't think I'd be good at paintball?
I just don't think right now at your in your current physical condition, speed wise.
Uh-huh.
I think strategically.
But pickleball.
Right. Pickleball is an area, I think, that fits your athleticism currently.
Okay.
You got real soft hands.
Uh-huh.
Once we get up to the kitchen area, I think you have the lateral mobility. What I'm saying is, like in a strategic game, in a bigger area, I think you'd be good.
What do the greats do as they advance and the athletic gifts start to
mentally
fade?
They become sharper.
Yeah, they become sharper.
Okay,
Right.
So what I'm saying is, in a roundabout way, I think in an open field, like in one of those paintball situations where it's like a bigger area, like tree setting, I think you could mentally work your way around it. If it's one of those ones like you see on TV,
tight quarters
where they run around, like, I don't know.
You don't know
if that's your
this is where Dave has to start using decoys and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you can make this work.
Maybe I throw my voice so they think it's over there.
Hostages. Maybe you take a hostage.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll shoot him right in the head with this paintball gun. I'm scared of nothing. I have nothing to go on for anyway. Let's go to Joe in Ocean Gate. See what's on his
transition.
mind. Good morning, Joe. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. How you guys doing today?
We're doing great. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited. I got a chance to spend time with my son the last couple of days. But yeah, so we're actually going to a buffet tomorrow. I thought we were going to stay home, but the mother-in-law and the wife called the audible last minute. So I'm going to, I guess, gummy up and hit the buffet.
Did you say gummy
Did you
up?
just say gummy up?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's going to get his money.
Now,
He's going to get his money's worth.
Do you gummy up because that makes you hungry? Do you gummy up because the stress of being with like in-laws? Like, what's the rationale behind taking the gummies?
No stress with the in-laws or the family.
No, it sounds like an appetite
more
thing.
so just appetite enhancer. Just hanging out, relax a little bit, enjoy the day. And so we eat early.
Well,
and then
I'll
we'll get
say
home
this.
for the football game.
I'll say this, and hopefully the food at the buffet you're going to is delicious, because that's
It is.
I'm sure that's probably what you're most concerned about. I would think, because wifey called the audible, and there's going to be so much less stress for her with cooking and cleaning up.
Sure.
That you're going to have probably a more enjoyable day, because she can be in great mood.
I would think so, but now what happens to football at a buffet? You're going to a place to watch, to eat.
Depends on what time, right?
Well, I mean, if you go to a buffet and they have the games on, great.
Well, I can't imagine that you're going to go to a buffet where they got the games on.
I don't know.
It's not going to be a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Could be a
like
nice place.
Could be like a country club. Country club could have the games
Well,
on.
but not usually where you eat. Like you have to go sit up by the bar.
I would be so stressed out.
Right, but depending on what time he goes, if it's the 1 o'clock game or whenever he goes to this buffet, you just tape that one, get home, rifle through that, and then you got the Cowboys Chiefs game waiting for you.
That's boy. We have some unbelievable football.
Right. And I got hoop. I got Post Malone doing halftime of that game.
Did you
right?
see, by the way, tomorrow's first game?
Is at 1?
Yeah, it was never at 1. It was always at 12:30.
It's at 1 now.
But now they changed it to 1.
Yep.
And then the Cowboys game 4:30.
I'm eating early tomorrow.
What time you guys start?
I'm eating before the Cowboys Chiefs game. Yep.
Like in the 3 o'clock range?
I am appetizing for the first game. I'm going to eat before the Chiefs game. And then at halftime, I'll probably have another plate. Smart. And then as soon as that game's over, I think I'm ready for dessert.
So you're going to spread this out into like a 5-hour bonanza.
Yeah, well, because I don't want to stuff my face after the Chiefs game, because I'm not going to be ready for dessert.
Do you think at any point tomorrow you'll be like, I don't feel well enough?
Yes.
Yes.
After the first plate, usually. That's the one that I eat just way too fast.
So you'll eat too fast, too much, and then you'll think to yourself, I'm going to eat more.
Yeah. I actually put myself on the only Thanksgiving I've ever ruined for myself was we had Andy Sutton. Remember him, defenseman?
Yes.
Him and his wife over. And his wife, by the way, is like at the time.
Elite cook.
No, she was like Martha Stewart.
Okay.
Like she brought over this pumpkin cheesecake, and she came over with her own whipped cream gun. And she was
What's a whipped cream gun?
She had some kind of a caulking gun, and she was just decorating the hell out of this thing.
Oh, wow.
And then I don't know if it was all the dairy or whatever it was.
You went up in the bathroom?
Dude, not even in the bathroom. I went into I don't know, it was like a half sugar coma, half like the dairy issue where I was like on the bathroom floor, like I couldn't get up for like an hour.
Maybe she poisoned you.
No, I don't think it was poison. I just think I ate too much of it. It ruined.
You were on the floor?
On the floor. I hurt myself bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, today I have some real pre-gaming today. I had my eggs.
Yep.
Lunch, I'm going to get a good salad. Dinner tonight, broth.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I don't believe in that.
What do you mean?
No, I don't think you need
really,
broth.
really cleanse.
Just have some egg whites and some chicken or something.
Broth.
No.
Yes.
This is a terrible idea.
It's a great idea.
No, it isn't. You're going to wake up starving.
Well, I'm not eating until the game starts tomorrow.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If you have a nice light dinner.
It's counterproductive.
Yeah, if you have a nice light dinner of not just broth. So at least because you're not planning on eating until the middle of the afternoon.
Starving yourself to a certain aspect is not going to leave enough room for.
Yeah, you're shrinking down your stomach.
Yeah, you're just shrinking down your stomach, and it's going to be that much more difficult to eat.
Don't worry. I promise you.
You know how the eaters.
You're not going to be able to enjoy yourself the way you want to.
They smash lots of salads. I watched one of those. Docs on that guy.
Yeah, I'm going to have a big
really
salad.
Stretch your stomach out.
Yeah, for lunch today.
Yeah.
Beautiful salad.
Yeah, but then I think you should sprinkle in a nice dinner.
More salad?
No.
Too much salad.
Give me some grilled chicken.
Some vegetables?
Give me some vegetables, grilled chicken, and maybe as like a little sweet thing, little Greek yogurt. And then
I do love the Greek yogurt.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And then you're done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And broth.
I don't know why you need broth. Have broth in the morning. That's nice for the morning.
Broth in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a weigh-in tomorrow at noon. We'll see where the damage we do over the next.
What's the over/under?
Over/under?
Yeah. Where do you want to be?
I think the better weigh-in. I'm not even joking now. I think the heavier weigh-in for you will probably be in the morning.
No.
Yeah.
No,
not tomorrow morning. I mean the following morning. Because usually
Friday morning. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, because what's going to happen is all the salt from the meal.
Oh,
you're going to retain so much water.
100%. But I'm not going to weigh in that morning. I'm going to weigh in tomorrow, see where we're at. Then I'll weigh in Monday morning, see where we're at, and then we get back at it.
No, this is what I want. And write this down. I want tomorrow morning weigh-in.
Tomorrow morning weigh-in.
I want before you go to bed weigh-in, and then I want when you wake up in the morning weigh-in. I want to see the progression.
Tomorrow, not that you actually put on this much weight, but I will probably weigh 4 pounds more tomorrow night than tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I think you actually might weigh more on
Friday morning,
just with all the water retention.
You going shopping on Friday?
No.
Cyber shopping?
No.
Nothing?
Are you nuts?
Don't you have to worry about
There's a football
Christmas?
game. There's a football
Not
game.
till 3.
I've already done all my Christmas shopping.
You're done?
That's it.
You're very well prepared.
Smart man.
No, you just I don't know how many times I have to tell people this. As soon as someone says something that they like, you just get it. And then you don't have to worry about it. If your wife mentions, "Oh, I like that," buy it. Because otherwise,
right there?
because otherwise you're scrambling around and you start making bad decisions.
Here's the problem that I run into, and
Yeah.
we'll break and come back and get into the Yankees and the football a little bit more. My problem is Sherry looks at every bill. She gets the bills. So I buy it. Now she knows that she's got something coming from London Jewelers or wherever it happens.
Why don't we
to
go
be.
cash?
Cash.
Because I take out cash. She's like, why'd you take out them? Why'd you take out cash?
Well,
like that for?
here's what you need to do: is tell Sherry, "Hey, listen, I'm going to need my own credit card here for Christmas shopping. You want to have 8 crazy
my own?
You want 8 crazy nights?
Yeah.
I can't give you 8 crazy nights if you know everything you're getting. Otherwise, I'm just going to put a ribbon around, this thing.
Yeah. Hey.
And that'll be your gift.
It's quite the gift.
That thing will keep giving.
That's quite the gift. All right, let's take a break. 800-919-3776. Want to hear from you guys. Want to get back to the Yankees. I was listening to DHR. They had a completely different take than we had yesterday morning about the Yankees.
I love this.
I'll tell you what that is next. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
At the 5-yard line, handoff Breece Hall, finds a crease, runs left, he's into the end zone for a Jet touchdown. Jets fans, clear the runway and be at MetLife Stadium for Week 13 as your New York Jets take on the Atlanta Falcons, Sunday, November 30th at 1 p.m., presented by New Jersey Lottery. Join us as we celebrate First Responders Day. Don't miss your chance to be at the game. Lock in your seats now at nyjets.com/tickets. Once again, that's nyjets.com/tickets.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
ESPN Bet is becoming the score bet this December. The same betting app you love with a new look and promos curated just for you. Existing ESPN Bet customers don't have to change a thing. Your account, wallet, and bets will all remain the same. Plus, kick things off right now by logging in and claiming a 100% profit boost. More action, more rewards, more for you. The score bet coming this December. 21 plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
NBA fans, the race for the Emirates NBA Cup is on.
When the games begin,
30 teams will start, but only 8 will advance.
Oh, he puts it in!
And only one champion will capture the cup.
Let's go!
To finish first, they'll have to put the pedal to the metal. Who will capture the cup? Well, let's see what happens on the court.
Basketball is back!
Emirates NBA Cup Group Play continues every Friday on Prime.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, as we get you into the Thanksgiving mood, the feel. Apparently, traffic was awful yesterday. My understanding is maybe traffic won't be as bad today because people got out of town a little early.
I hope you're right.
Well,
wasn't bad this morning.
No, well, it's never bad.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot happening. Like for us, where we're at, usually the hardest part to get out is just because of all the foot traffic. Like you can't take a turn because that's when all the pedestrians are crossing.
Right.
And then you just get stuck at the light repeatedly. Or there's somebody parked delivering a package.
That's
awesome.
the worst.
It's my favorite.
Did I ever tell you this story? So
No.
I had a big internship opportunity, WBAB, you know that station on Long Island?
Nope.
Big rock station, Long Island. Very, very.
What was the numbers?
102.3.
I know. Yeah, of course.
102.3 WBAB. They had a big morning show. I had an interview to intern on the morning show.
Oh.
And I was dating a girl for a long time. We dated, the podiatrist. In the city.
Is she the one that could do crazy things with her feet?
Crazy.
Yeah.
So we were. I slept over her place, and I had to leave the next morning to drive out.
Any foot play that night?
I don't remember the specifics of that exact day, but what I do remember is I got out to my car and I was double parked in.
Oh.
And you figure, all right, 2 hours.
No.
Double the truck.
I would have lost it.
So I just went back in and I was like, I called them. I was like, I can't. Well, why? I said, I'm double parked in. And they were like, what? I was like, I'm
in the city.
I'm in the city. I'm
somebody
double parked in. But I didn't get the morning internship. Yeah.
Well, they would have probably appreciated it if, like, you called a tag, you got a taxi, took the train, and then try to head out there. Even if you show up a little late.
I guess. And then, well, they had all the interns, gathered together one day. Like, did you hear about the intern that he didn't get
really?
the morning? Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was.
They were telling stories about you.
Yeah, they're telling stories about me. Like, you hear about this idiot intern that couldn't get here because of.
That's not your fault, though.
Well,
I mean, what are you going to do? Sleep at your mother's house so you can make sure you got there on time?
No, it was no, and I left, plenty of time. I was
Right.
all dressed up, and just completely, double parked in, and the whole thing fell apart
that's
from
a
that
tough
moment.
one. That's not nearly as bad as my roommate that missed his call up to the NHL.
Because he was double parked in?
No, because he had we were stuck in Grand Central because he had rookie party night out.
Oh, that's different, though.
You remember that story? I told you that story.
Yeah.
Maybe peed the bed.
Oh,
woke up.
That's unbelievable.
I don't know how you're going to do it. It's the coach. I don't know how you're going to get back. But if you can get back to Bridgeport by 12 o'clock, you're going to get called up. No chance.
Couldn't make it.
No, they call up the guy that was drunk sleeping on the couch.
Oh,
and he ended up being up for months.
Unbelievable. So I'm listening to. I took one of the dogs for a nice walk yesterday.
Oh, beautiful.
And when I do that, I pop on an AirPod, and it's beautiful. I walk
great.
the neighborhoods and I listen. Their take very different than ours. They're not at all angry at Hal Steinbrenner.
Why?
They're angry because their point is the Yankees spend the third most money in baseball.
Yep.
They spend a fortune of money.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in actuality not angry at Hal Steinbrenner for the amount of money he spends. You're angry at the way Brian Cashman is spending the money.
Correct.
They think that you, not you specifically, the Yankees fan should be angry at Cashman and not on ownership.
Well, no, I think you'd be mad at both.
I agree.
And I said this to you yesterday. Like, if there's a certain amount of money that you want to spend, and you can't argue that they haven't spent a lot of money, it's how it's being spent. Right? So, I mean, again, be mad at Cashman, obviously. I think that all Yankees fans are mad at Cashman. I mean, every phone call we take usually is Brian Cashman needs to be fired.
Right.
Him and Aaron Boone got to go. But you should be mad at Hal because he hasn't fired Brian Cashman. If you believe you can win a championship spending the amount of money that you're spending, and you haven't won a championship since 2009, and you just finally got back to the World Series, then clearly you're not spending. The person spending the money is not doing a good job.
Okay,
so they should be fired.
So can you be angry at Hal Steinbrenner for the amount of money that they're spending or not spending, or should it only be you're angry because
both
he has a guy employed? But there's the third most money in all of
doesn't
baseball.
matter, though. But both, because if you're not going to fire Brian Cashman, then you're going to need to be willing to spend more money because this way isn't working.
Correct.
Right. So if your expectation is I should win a championship spending this much money and you haven't, and you just finally got back to a World Series, then you need to take a step back and be like, okay, well, the guy picking the players that's spending my money is not doing a good job.
And I didn't think that was a crazy take. Like I don't agree with it, but I didn't think it was a crazy take. Then they went on to say, well, the Yankees are maybe they're not making as much money as we think, and they were kind of defending this whole
No,
house.
they are.
I was like, stop it.
They're making over $700 million.
Right, and they were like, well, $700 plus you got payroll and you got expenses and you got this whole, paying the money for the stadium and all these things. You think Hal Steinbrenner's not making millions of dollars a year?
Of course he is. I mean, you're still making over. If I gave you the numbers the other day, in 2024 they made over $700 million. They spent 300 and something. That's with the luxury tax. Plus you want to add the other $100 million. You still got $200 million.
Right.
I mean, I know you got to pay people and everything else, but still.
And then talk about they pay the analytics and the staff.
It doesn't matter, though. Nobody wants to hear it.
Nobody wants to hear it.
But
there is no way that Hal Steinbrenner is not making a good amount of money. There's no way that he's not making a good amount of money.
I can promise you, having sat in those meetings with the owners and looking at some of their accounting, do not feel bad for owners at all.
I mean, are all the concessions involved in the $700+ million? We don't even know.
I don't know
what's the parking involved in that, or is that a separate entity?
Right. How much are you paying these people? Like, how much are you paying yourself? How much are you paying this guy? Like, I mean, yeah. Like, there's all these creative ways to make it look like you're not making money.
And this idea, like, we pay the city $100 million every single year, and that you don't. I mean, you know what? You have a sweet deal. You had a brand new stadium. You're making money hand over fist. So stop. No one's going to feel sorry for you.
Well, no. I mean, listen. If you didn't want to pay $100 million, you knew what the deal was going to be. Don't build the stadium that you built. You wanted everything top of the line.
Right.
You recognize what that's going to cost.
And this thing is a mansion of a stadium.
Right, so don't complain about it. Right? If I build a house and decide, like, as we're building it, say my budget's $1 million, and now all of a sudden we start doing all the details of the house, and I want the best, granite countertops, and I want the best. Yeah, I'm going to be over budget.
Now you're going to go 1.5.
You're not going to feel bad for me.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, I can't believe I spent an extra $500,000. Well, you got all the top of the line stuff. Right, if you didn't want to spend extra
right, if you make those decisions, I mean, the Yankees made this decision. And my favorite is when they try to get the funding from the taxpayers. That's my favorite.
Well, they all do.
Yeah, but why in the world should taxpayers pay for any stadium
because
to be built?
We're giving you entertainment. That's how it works.
I mean, come on.
The precedent's been set.
It's embarrassing.
Well,
it's embarrassing.
You don't want your team to leave, do you?
No, I don't want them to leave, but I also don't want to foot the bill for them.
Could be worse. You could be a taxpayer in Louisiana that might have to pay Chip Kelly $50 million.
Well, it's criminal, man. It really is.
Yeah, I listen. I understand what they're saying, and I partially agree with it, but still. Like, nobody, especially now with the current temperature of the Yankee fan, who I feel like is more negative than ever and hates the team more than they've ever hated the team, complaining about money at this point is not a great look.
It's never a great
especially
look.
If you're potentially going to lose Cody Bellinger to a different team.
You could. So right now, you believe Bellinger is back?
I got to believe.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, if he's not back, then, I mean, it's got to be him, Tucker, or Tatis.
Okay, so if the Yankees don't wind up with Bellinger, Tucker, or Tatis, you would look at that as a failure.
Yeah.
Unless there's some other avenue that we're not thinking of, right?
Some other trade that we're not seeing.
Right.
But, yeah, like, I mean, right now to have, even if you brought Bellinger back, and, yeah, I mean, you bring in a starting pitcher because you got guys that won't be back right at the start of the season, and you fix your bullpen, I still don't think that's good enough.
It wasn't good enough last year.
Right, it's the same team. Now you'll get, I mean, depending on what Garrett Cole looks like.
You don't know what version of Cole you're going to get.
No, you don't. And then Rodon coming back, but still, I mean, the emergence of Schlittler, I mean, that'll help. But just, I mean, lineup-wise, right, you saw what Grisham looked like in the playoffs. I can't guarantee that Grisham's going to have the same. Like, his season last year was an anomaly. Right, that's not the norm.
No.
It wasn't like he had an off year and then all of a sudden he bounced back.
No.
This was the best season he's ever had.
He was awesome.
And then he hit 138 in the playoffs.
I thought you got as much as you could get out of him, and you should probably move on. I think they did it as a safeguard for if we don't keep Bellinger, bring in Tucker,
or
make
they
a deal for
misplayed the market.
Tatis.
Or they misplayed the market.
Which is also possible.
Or they don't believe in Dominguez, and they don't believe in Jones.
All right, well, if you don't believe in Dominguez and you don't believe in Jones, wouldn't you trade those guys?
Well, yeah. Well, but again, this offseason's not over yet. We'll see. I mean, we'll see what they end up doing. But they have to. They have to make this team better than it was last year.
I think the Yankees are going to. I think they're going to add an outfielder, whether it's keep Bellinger or bring in one of the others.
An outfielder, though.
You can have the expectation they're going to make sweeping changes. I don't see it. I think this is your Yankees team, and they'll make a couple of tweaks to it.
I don't imagine that Yankees fans are going to be.
I think they're going to improve the bullpen. Okay, and that's their strength, right? That's where they're always very good at finding arms that you're like, I didn't know this guy was good, and all of a sudden they find him to be good. And that's what they're very good at. And I think that the lineup will look similar. And listen, I think there will be an additional bat, be it Bellinger, one of those other guys we talked about. And I think that's pretty much what you're looking at for the Yankees this year.
And you feel like that's going to be good enough?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Now, good enough to get in? Yes. Good enough to win a round? Probably. Good enough to win the whole thing? No. I don't think we're at the stage where I look at the Yankees anymore and think they have a real chance to win the World Series.
Well, that's a problem, though.
Problem or not, that's what I think about them.
Well, okay, but I mean, there's not one Yankee fan that wants to hear that. Not one single Yankee fan.
Okay. Well, what do you want me to do? Not tell you the truth?
No, what I want you to do is recognize that, I mean, there may be a work stoppage. You know, Aaron Judge is not getting younger.
And you want to go all in.
And you want to, I mean, yes. I want to give myself the best opportunity to win the division and compete for a World Series.
Okay.
And even just bringing back Bellinger and upgrading your bullpen is not going to be enough.
It's not going to be enough. I don't know. I mean, listen, Red Sox are going to start to spend some money, it looks like. They had Sonny Gray yesterday, and they're not great, but they're going to get better. Blue Jays, we'll see what they are. We'll see if the Blue Jays are a team that realizes they were like an out away or an inch away from winning a World Series, and that motivates them, or if they have a, kind of that, year after step back of a great season. But the division, Orioles will take a step forward. They have to. And Tampa's always a dangerous-ish team. So no, I don't think that the American League is only going to get better. I think that you had your opportunity to dominate this American League for the last few years, and I think it's only going to get better from this moment forward.
Right. So I can't even believe that we're sitting here talking about potentially losing Cody Bellinger right now. If you're a Yankees fan,
Ray, do you think Bellinger is back? I don't. Am I?
It's 50-50 at best right now.
I don't think he's going to come back.
I'm not ready to say for sure. Oh yeah, Cody Bellinger. We're not. I think he's mercenary status. Honestly.
No, I understand that, but I mean, I don't remember a time. Now I know things have changed a little bit here, but if player wants to be a Yankee, was good as a Yankee, fits exactly what you're trying to do, and you want him back, then you don't get him back. So you're going to get outbid by somebody else.
Didn't that just happen with Juan Soto?
Yeah, it did.
I mean, Juan Soto checked all those boxes.
Right, but we're also talking almost $800 million.
Right, but I think there's a chance that the Bellinger deal is rich for what the Yankees want to spend on him.
Yeah, he's not going to get $800 million.
No, but I think he's going to want a long-term deal for a lot of money.
You're telling me you can't see a situation where somebody throws more money at Bellinger than the Yankees are willing to spend?
I think what happens now is the Yankees have their number. And they know as far years and number of amount of money per year that they're willing to do. And if you go above and beyond that, they're out.
Okay, so what you're telling me now, though, is that the whole Yankee allure thing is gone?
Yes.
Dead?
Yeah.
Dead.
That's exactly what I'm telling
100%.
you.
All right.
100%. I don't think teams are fearful to come here and play them anymore.
No.
I don't think there's this, I have to play for the Yankees anymore.
You were mocked by Toronto, and you got mocked after you lost the World Series to the Dodgers.
And you know what? They'll probably get mocked the third time this coming season.
I just don't think that Ben Rice at first, Jazz at second, Volpe eventually at short, and McMahon at third base, plus whatever you do in the outfield is going to be enough.
Well, I think it's going to be something. Like I don't know if it's going to be Bellinger.
If you're not going to pay for Cody Bellinger, you're going to go. I mean, what do you think Kyle Tucker's going to get?
He's going to get more.
Right. So, the best thing to do is go get Tatis.
Okay.
If that's possible.
So if you go get Tatis, you fix up this bullpen.
Now we're talking.
And then you add a back of the rotation, the good back of the rotation starter. Now you're all right. So I think there's a chance of that. I think there's a chance of that.
We'll see. McMahon is not good offensively.
He's not, and
right?
Volpe's not good offensively.
What are you getting from Volpe?
I don't know. You can't buy into Volpe now. Like you might think he has a rebound season or he's going to be better, but you can't go into the season expecting big things from Anthony Volpe.
We're going to play Caballero at short every day?
No.
It's
Volpe's going to be your shortstop.
I don't know. Like I said this to you yesterday. The more I think about it, the more I recognize it. The reason why the Dodgers have had so much success and they've dealt with injuries and everything else, Ohtani wasn't very good during the postseason, and they still found ways, is that the drop-off from the top to the bottom is way less significant than what the Yankees are dealing with.
Yeah, the depth on the Dodgers is better. Because you see
it's not even just the depth, though. It's the quality of player.
Right, that second-tier player
is a better player.
Look at what they have. Paez, really good.
Yep.
Right? Will Smith, Max Muncy.
Edmund.
Kike Hernandez.
Teoscar.
Yeah, Teoscar Hernandez. You forget about Teoscar Hernandez. He's a really, really good player and a big-time player.
And the Yankees don't have that, especially in the postseason last year. Like, as good as Grisham was in the regular season,
Chisholm,
Grisham,
Volpe, McMahon. That doesn't exist.
Austin Wells.
Yeah, doesn't exist. Ben Rice for the Yankees? No.
Yeah,
and as good as Bellinger was great, Judge is unbelievable, but even the top players, they don't have as many as the Dodgers do.
No, not like that. I mean, they missed the boat when they didn't sign Freddie Freeman. I'm telling you right now. I said that at the time.
Or Bryce Harper.
Yeah, well, that was reactionary to what happened with Ohtani, I think. And, look, we can get Stanton. Let's get Stanton. When we're like, no, it's redundant. You could have
gotten Bryce Harper.
You got the better version. And then it was, we don't have enough left-handed bats. Well, if you got Bryce Harper, guess who's lefty? Bryce Harper's lefty.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be a Yankee.
I know, he did. And he could play first base. Or at that time, the outfield. But you didn't do it. You know what I love about Thanksgiving?
All of it.
I love the food. I love the football.
The betting.
And I love the football involvement that you can have.
Well, you're going to love this.
Oh, tell me.
This Thanksgiving, FanDuel's introducing a brand new way to build a parlay together. Right? I mean, it's Thanksgiving. We should all be together.
We should build a parlay.
We should. It's called Pass the Leg. And here's how it works. You start a group build, add your pick, and then you pass it to your friends so they can add theirs. When everyone's done, you each lock in the group parlay with your own funds. So we're all paying for this. Because football, we all know this, is better when it's played and bet together.
Yeah.
And to make it even better, everyone gets a 50% profit boost using their build. So grab your crew, start your build, and get in the action this Thanksgiving with Pass the Leg. Visit FanDuel.com/Rick to get started. FanDuel, play your game. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
You'd be done now?
I'm done now.
Okay.
There was no pause there.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know.
Which is surprising.
I don't want to jump on
when you see the read spaced out the way it's spaced out, you would think lots of time for pausing.
It's Bauer's giving you space to
lots
do
of space.
to
to
kind
roam.
of to do what you deem necessary. All right, let's take a break. Phone lines all lit up, and Louis Riddick is going to join us in just a moment. Help us break down all things NFL. 800-919-3776. DNR with you on Thanksgiving Eve right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads, and this can be a dangerous day to travel. Here is our dear friend, the great Debbie Duhame.
Good morning, Dave, Rick, Ray, and Bauer. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for being on DNR in the morning. Guys, let's see what's happening here. LIE eastbound, tough ride at Francis Lewis Boulevard with a collision. Troubles on 17 North, everything closed in Paramus by Century Road. A jackknife tractor trailer, 287 West exit 5. White Plains into Greenberg, accident with injuries. Extra service later today, Metro North and New Jersey Transit. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports, coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back.
I'm injury attorney John Ryan D'Agostino, nicknamed The Closer, continuing D'Agostino and Associates' legacy of helping the injured for over 35 years. My father, John D'Agostino, built this injury firm to help accident victims.
This is John D'Agostino, and this is a family firm. For us, it's about doing what's right and making sure somebody pays for your pain. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-BITE BACK.
They call me The Closer because big or small, in court or out, I'm fighting to get the job done, to win, to get you every dollar you deserve.
D'Agostino and Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there and I'll be there for you. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
It's that time again, folks. The holidays are here, and if your partner's asking what to get you, make it easy for them. Tell them to add Manscaped to the list this year. From beard hedger to lawnmower trimmer, Manscaped keeps you clean, confident, and ready for every holiday gathering. These aren't just gifts, trust me. They're smart upgrades for your daily routine. So this season, give the gift of grooming and confidence that lasts long after wrapping is gone. Take advantage of Target's Black Friday deals and get 25% off all power shavers. Hurry up though, offer ends November 30th.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. Is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Late pre-Thanksgiving roll.
Oh, yeah. Because I went to the other guy. Now I have to cross the street. Now it's very wet, and there's a possible slippage.
You park 12 steps from the front door.
Right.
The vendor is another 26
It's on
steps.
the other side of 6th Avenue, though.
Maybe 26 steps.
I have to look for oncoming traffic, and I have to make sure I'm not going to get hit by a car. The painted strips in the road, they get very slippery.
Very slippery.
You know what it was like? American Gladiators.
What a great show that was.
That's what it's like, American Gladiators.
Yeah.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, away we go. 7 o'clock, ESPN New York, day before Thanksgiving. Time for the Lewis Riddick Report, brought to you by Sloman's. Lewis, are you as juiced up for Thanksgiving as we are? Are you a huge fan of all the eating on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving is that's my holiday. Thanksgiving's for me. Christmas is for the kids and the family. Thanksgiving's about going back to my high school, going to watch them play in the morning at 10 o'clock, watching some football, visiting with my family, just hanging out. Yeah, that's my day. My favorite holiday without question.
Yeah, on this show, we completely 100% concur with that. It is by far and away the best holiday because there's no pressure, too, right? You have to worry about gifts. You don't have to worry about any of that. All right, so
well, I love Christmas. I just love Christmas for my children.
Right.
I just kind of sit back. I don't need anything on Christmas but to see them have fun.
Yeah, that Christmas for the kids. Thanksgiving
That's
is
right.
for the big boys. All right,
that's for the adults. That's right.
Yep. So why did it take so long? The Giants' defense has been a disaster for quite some time now. Worst yards per rush allowed in the Super Bowl era. I mean, it's brutal. Why did it take so long to move on from the defensive coordinator?
It's a great question. And I have a lot of respect for Shane. I know him personally. Talked to him numerous different times, getting ready for games. But look, there's always a lot of blame to go around. Obviously, when you're in charge of the defense and you give up that and you have that kind of outing, and you allow a team that, quite honestly, has been beat up along the defensive line. I mean, along the offensive line, to allow a running back. I mean, even though look, Jahmyr Gibbs is probably my favorite player in the league. To allow him to go off like he did and to win the game in the fashion in which he did, it's just inexcusable, especially considering the lead that they had. So, a lot of times it's hard to change course sometimes during the season when you're kind of really entrenched in a routine. And honestly, let me ask you something. What do you think is going to happen now, as far as philosophical shift that's going to look so materially different? I mean, all the things that the Giants need to really improve upon from the ground up are going to be things that happen in the offseason. It's not like this is going to all of a sudden right the ship and it's going to look so much different. It's just that you have to hold somebody accountable when you have that kind of stuff happen over and over again. And Shane, rightfully, has to be held accountable.
Now, let me ask you this, Lewis, because this is the second most expensive defense in the NFL. And I can't imagine it's just the X's and O's, right? I mean, I'm sure that's part of it and how they're using players. But, I mean, how much do you think this is just kind of the tone that's been set in that locker room, maybe by Brian Dable, just the culture? Because it feels like, and we heard this last year when they were bringing them back, it's like, well, the players like him. And I said, well, why? Well, because training camp's easy. Well, I can't imagine that's like a good reason to bring a coach back, but it almost feels like there should be enough talent, but just like the standard that's been set in that building isn't good enough.
Yeah, there needs to be an accountability reset. There's no doubt, and they're going to get one because you're going to get a whole new philosophical shift depending upon who's being brought in there. Well, it's going to be a new philosophical shift anyway, just because of the fact it's going to be somebody new who's going to be leading the charge. So yeah, look, it's always we're so inclined to want to have to pinpoint one thing as to why a season goes bad or a side of the ball goes bad or a player goes bad. It's the ultimate complementary team game, man. There's a lot of stuff to blame, a lot of fingers that you can point to numerous different reasons as to why the Giants are underperforming this year. And the players are a big part of that. Yeah, there's a lot of highly compensated players, a lot of really skilled players, individually skilled players on that unit that just aren't playing up to their potential. The way in which Jahmyr ran through that defense in particular, just this past Sunday, I mean, that's atrocious. You can't have that happen. You just can't. People have to get off blocks. People have to execute gap control. People have to take proper angles. People can't miss tackles. I mean, there's just a lot. There's a lot, man. A lot. Excuse the fire alarm here at Hudson, here in New York. There's a lot of stuff going on in this building right now.
We understand. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we deal with our own issues over at this building.
Well, they're doing construction right above our heads here, so don't worry.
If you just all of a sudden hear me hang up, then you know that it's actually not just a drill.
Oh, well, we'll make sure to reach out and call someone for you.
We'll meet you on Spring Street.
So here, Mr. Mara took the microphone and said, it needs to translate to wins this year. And if it doesn't translate to wins, there's going to be changes all up and down. What I don't understand, it hasn't translated to wins, how Joe Shane seemingly is safe. And I don't want you to come out here and call for his job because I don't want to put you in that spot. But can you, and maybe you can't even understand it, explain to me how it makes sense that you're 2-10 off of 3-14. You've had quite a few picks that have really missed. And it's all on the coaching and the defense, and none of it is the blame of the general manager?
Of course it's not. Of course it's not. And I think as the season plays out and once we get to January, I think you're probably going to see that. And really, look, when you have coaches and GMs, and I've said this before, that are tethered together and they're tied together, which Joe and Brian were. And there's no way in which you can really reasonably in this sport decide between, well, I drafted the right players, you just aren't developing them and utilizing them the right way. The only way that kind of message gets delivered to the owner is if someone is trying to stab someone else in the back and kind of like trying to protect their own ass. And that's really the only way you can wind up, I believe, as an owner, truly making a decision where you say it's the coach and it's not the GM, or it's the GM and it's not the coach. One guy is killing the other. Because we know that those two guys have to work in unison. You never bring in players that the coaches don't want. You should always be having conversations about what's the developmental and utilization plan for a player when you acquire him in free agency or in the draft. There should be no secrets, and you guys are all in. When a player gets brought onto the football team, whether it's a first-round pick or an undrafted free agent or a street free agent, it's your player. GM, head coach. It's both of your responsibilities. And if the guy doesn't pan out, then it's both of your responsibility. So I've never been on board with that. It's more the coach, and I've never been on board with that. And in this particular instance, with this particular team, it's always hard for me, of course, to say anything critical about the Giants, because then Giants fans start losing their mind and saying, "Oh, he's just bitter. He didn't get the job over Gettleman years." It's like knock it off. I'm good. I don't need the Giants job. I'm just telling you the way it is from my perspective. And that is something that I would have a hard time with if it's one of those situations where they don't reset this thing, tether a GM and head coach together, and once again embark upon this never-ending quest in the offseason to try and get it right. Because I think that's what's needed. And I think ultimately that's probably what's going to wind up happening.
Louis Riddick joins us here on the show. Louis, as a Jets fan, how long do I give Aaron Glenn? I mean, I haven't. Again, it felt like it took too long to do the whole Justin Fields thing. There were times during games, like at halftime, it felt like, okay, go to Tyrod because we got a chance to win. Last week on fourth down from your own 42, when it seems like Baltimore really wasn't doing anything, we go for it, boom, that ends up in the end zone, and now momentum's completely turned. Like just tell me how long I should wait before I can make a real decision on whether or not I think he's a good coach.
Yeah, look, again, it's hard to really understand the level of competency that a person has without really being around them day after day, really talking to them about the game, talking to them about their team-building philosophy, scheme, strategies, tactics. I know that some of it plays out in real time, and you can see it with your own eyes. You're like, look, I don't need to be there. I can see some of the blunders that they're making. It's the first year, all right? I personally believe that given Aaron's pedigree, my exposure to him, what he has done as a coordinator, what I believe he believes in as a head coach, is something that warrants giving him more time and letting him kind of really get things turned around there. And there's going to be some on-the-job training for him as far as the decisions and game management decisions that he makes that aren't always going to look the way you want them to. And there's going to be blunders. I get that. There's going to be. But I think you have to give it time. Just remember the place that he came from. And remember how bad it looked for Detroit when they first got started up there. And if it wasn't for the fact that Detroit's management team and ownership team weren't patient and didn't believe in what Dan Campbell was trying to implement, if they would have listened to what everyone else was saying, they would have blown that whole staff out of there too. They may have started over again too up there. So you have to be patient with it. I understand in this world, man, like in professional sports, we've seen teams go from worst to first, and we all want a bit of that. Just give him a little bit of time. Let him really, put his stamp on this football team. Just give him a little bit more time. As painful as that may be, just give him a little bit more time.
So that being said, can you wait? Because you hear, you got to take a quarterback in next year's draft or get the quarterback next year, or maybe you can wait to 26. Can you wait another year, or do you have to have the answer at quarterback this coming off season?
I think ideally you'd love to. Yeah, for sure. You'd love to have that answer. I mean, look, quickly, the Lions were able to kind of identify that Jared Goff was going to be someone who was going to be the foundational piece for them, and they wound up making the right bet. I mean, and clearly they need to figure out a way to either acquire a veteran of that caliber or just absolutely knock the selection out of the park as far as the draft is concerned. But yeah, we all know that. We all know it's going to start there. We know that they have to figure that position out because it's not been figured out. So, yeah, however that comes, it has to be done, and they have to figure it out because that without a doubt was a launching point for what happened again in Detroit, where patience had started to run thin after the first year as well. But they stayed the course, and now look at them. Now they're right there with the very best teams in the league. And I'm not saying like you can automatically draw the one-to-one comparison between Dan Campbell and Aaron Glenn. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, though, is patience is something that we don't really exercise a whole lot of when it comes to professional sports, and I get why. But I think you need to have it with this football team. You need to have it with Aaron, but there's no doubt that they better find an answer at that position. They better find an answer.
All right, let's go around the league quick. The decision they made in Minnesota to not bring back Sam Darnold, they had Daniel Jones in the building. I know Daniel hasn't looked great over the last couple of weeks, but JJ McCarthy, I mean, is this, hey, he just needs more starts, he'll figure it out, or are you starting to have some real concerns about him?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. Look, JJ has only made, 6 starts now, I believe, in his 2 years because he missed his entire rookie year. Yeah, he's going to have to – they have to find a way to settle him down and get him to just stay cool and calm and collected and execute the offense in a nice rhythmic fashion. That isn't always going to be perfect, but he just looks so scattered and skittish and all over the place. And like his body language when he comes off the field after throwing an interception looks like it's like everything is just absolute life and death with him right now. And it just feels very frenetic. They got to find a way to calm him down. I'm not pulling the plug. I like the kid a lot. I liked his tape when he was at Michigan. Obviously, so did they to move up to 10 to pick him. But right now, he's all over the place. He's all over the place, and it's going to start to wear on the rest of the people on the roster, namely the wide receivers in particular, if he doesn't step up his level of play and allow this football team to kind of ascend to the levels that they think they can ascend to given how the rest of the team is built. But there's no question he's holding them back some. He's holding them back, but he's just still so young in terms of his experience in the NFL that you don't want to throw in the towel. You don't want to make any kind of sweeping generalization about him, but he has to get better. There's no doubt about that.
Massive game in Dallas tomorrow. I mean, it's always big on Thanksgiving in Dallas, but I mean, tomorrow's a massive game. Who do you like, Chiefs or Cowboys?
You know what? I'm picking the Cowboys simply because I think right now the momentum that they have, a lot of it has to do with the additions that they made that Jerry was chided for and criticized for, and there was a lot of discussion around. They're starting to pay off. They really are starting to pay off. Their ability to control the line of scrimmage on defense is something that's real. The offense has always been real, and it's looking like it believes that it can deal with any circumstance and that they're never out of it, and they showed that last week against Philly. It's a short week. Kansas City just feels like they are just in a meat grinder right now. Every single game feels like a Super Bowl for them, and they feel like they are just having to scratch and claw and exhaust themselves every week to win and to stay in it. They just seem like a tired football team to me from a mental standpoint, even though I still love them. I mean, I love that team, and I love Patrick, always will, and respect the hell out of him. But I think on the road, short week, going down there, Thanksgiving, coming off a grueling game against Indy where they ran damn near 100 plays on offense, I think that's a lot. And it's a lot against the Cowboys team that's going to be at home on Thanksgiving and riding an emotional high right now, and quite honestly, a performance high. This team is rolling right now. So I'm picking Dallas.
All right, Lewis, last one for me. So just the AFC-wise, because it feels like right now in the NFC, it feels like the Rams are the best team. But AFC, you got the Patriots. Right now, you got the Colts, and you got the Denver Broncos. Do you think it's one of those three teams that ends up, in the Super Bowl, or would you still lean more towards, a Buffalo, Kansas City, or Baltimore?
You know what? If you would have asked me this 2-3 weeks ago, I'd say, look, I'm still going to bet on the incumbents, the guys that have MVPs at the quarterback position on their team. But the Patriots are so damn well coached. And they have shown that, an ability to win in various different ways. And I don't think the pressure they don't feel pressure. They're just playing the game. I think Baltimore, Kansas City, they feel pressure. Buffalo feels pressure. Buffalo's flawed as a football team. Lamar doesn't always look comfortable in the pocket right now, and he's been dealing with injury. Patrick, for some reason, doesn't trust it all the time. So I'm going with the field outside of those three teams right now. And I just would not discount the Patriots in the least. And Denver's just resourceful. It isn't always pretty, but they have a championship caliber defense, so they're going to be right there too. Yeah, long story short, right now I'm betting on the field.
Wow, good stuff. All right, before we let you go, apple or pumpkin? What pie would you choose if you had to right now?
I'd have to apple of those two. If you said apple or sweet potato, I'd always choose sweet potato. But apple, I'll tell you this. People who know me know this. I love any dessert with apple. I love it.
All right. Well, it's good to know.
We know what to get Lewis.
Yeah, now we know.
On the show.
When it's gift-giving time,
bro.
we know. Anything with apple.
Right. There you go.
Anything with apple.
All right.
Lewis, great stuff, man. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving with your family.
You do it. You bet. You do the same.
All right. There you
care.
go. That's Lewis Riddick.
Very nice.
Very, very, very nice.
Yeah.
That's the Lewis Riddick Report also. That's brought to you by Sloman's. Stay warm all season with Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's go-to for heating oil. Price protection and 24/7 service. Visit oil.slomans.com. By the way, did you hear when I asked my question? He said, I believe the quote was, "That's a great question."
I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't hear it.
That's what he said.
Funny,
Ray,
I didn't hear
Ray,
it.
you could probably find the audio of that.
Yeah, I didn't
I
hear
believe
it.
the quote was, "That's a great question."
Awesome.
Ray, did you hear that right off the bat?
I did hear that right off the bat.
That's a great.
You know what?
Great.
Good for
question.
You. I won yesterday. You won today. It's nice for you.
He was fired up
Thanksgiving.
today.
He was fired up today. He gave us some good stuff.
Oh, well, he's all excited. His microphone shuts. He's like, "Oh, Joe Shane's going to get fired. This is great."
I didn't say that.
It's not leading with generosity.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
I did not.
You're like, "Oh yeah."
I did not say that. I think him saying that is newsworthy. That he still thinks Joe Shane is going to be out.
We'll see.
But I don't lie. I didn't turn my mic on and say, "Oh, this is great." I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Ray, did I say that to you?
How would he hear your microphone was off?
No. You said something along the lines of, "Oh, he said Shane's going to get fired."
Right.
But I don't know if the excitement was quite to the level
see the
that Rick
twinkle in his eye?
that Rick is describing.
But don't put words in my mouth.
Put whatever I want.
You stay away
here
from
we
my
go.
mouth. All
Got a
right.
beautiful mouth.
You know what? I'm not going to set you up for your Hess read now.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
Hum for me.
I'm not going to. No, I won't do the
All
jingle.
right, you shut
know
your
what?
mouth.
Bauer. I bet you Bauer doesn't even know the jingle.
Yeah, he does.
No, I bet you
Bauer's
doesn't.
from Jersey.
I bet
He knows
Bauer,
the
I bet
knows
Bauer
the
has
jingle.
one of these things.
Bauer, do you know the Hess toy truck jingle? You don't know it.
Not off the top of my head, but
See?
something
He
like
doesn't
that.
know.
structure
I
or
could do
something
it for
like
you,
that.
but
Oh, no,
the way
wait a
you
minute,
mistreated
wait a
me,
minute.
I don't want to. Fine, because I lead with generosity. I'll give you the jingle.
Give it to me. The Hess truck's back and it's better than ever. Better than ever.
Go ahead.
2 racers.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
One amazing holiday gift. The 2025 Star Car Racers are loaded with action-packed features. You got 67 animated lights, 5 realistic sounds, and a pullback motor. Available exclusively at HessToyTruck.com for only $49.99. And guess what? That's with free standard shipping and batteries included.
I love that they include the batteries.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is the whole read, Bauer, for some reason.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there's an end to this read, and it's just not here on either of the Hess reads.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's not great.
Because I don't remember ending it with just batteries included.
Batteries included.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I'll tell you what. I was sent the reads yesterday.
Yeah.
On the log. That's all I was given.
Okay.
That's what he's given.
Well, someone screwed up.
So Bauer, you're pointing a finger at the log person.
Hold on.
That is correct.
At the logger.
Let me check because
All right.
I do have the reads.
You have the reads from
I do
yesterday
have the
when they were
reads.
emailed to you.
That's correct.
So he can bring those up. And if
those
there's
up.
anything past the batteries, and we do know how important
Yes,
the battery is.
I was right.
There's more?
Yep.
All right, what do you got?
So don't wait. Get your 2025 Hess truck now and make the holidays more memorable than ever.
Thank God for that little
Thank
portion.
God for that.
Because without that piece, we would
Well,
have
but
not
you
known
can't
what
just
to do.
Batteries included. That's just boring.
Why? You could end with batteries.
I got to hammer home. More memorable than ever.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. And you have that read again at 8:30,
Yes.
and now we'll know. By the way, I walk in today, and Bauer says, without fail, Ray, you were there? He goes, so you guys, of course, are doing your NFL picks today. And I said,
No, he didn't say that.
Bauer?
He
did.
Well, then he's.
I did say that.
You should be fired.
No, he should not be fired. The fact that
We don't know
are
who's
dying.
playing.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if we don't know if CJ Stroud's out of concussion protocol or not yet.
Oh, then don't take that game.
No, that's not the point of this. It's to take the games that you feel best about.
Is that game on your list? Is
Yes.
it actually?
No,
It is on my
he's
list.
full of crap. No, it's not.
I swear to you, Houston's on my
He
list.
needs to add as much stress to this decision-making process as humanly
I
possible.
promise you, Houston's on my list.
Okay. So if Stroud plays and is cleared, you're going to take the Texans plus
Probably,
the 4.5. Okay. Well, that would be strange because you haven't taken an underdog in like 11 weeks. Last time you took an underdog, we were wearing shorts.
There's a chance I'm going all underdogs this week.
No.
I have almost all underdogs on my list.
I'll tell you what, right now, I'm getting involved tomorrow. Am I allowed to take a game?
You're going to mess with Thursday?
Yeah, I'm going to mess with Thursday.
Oh, my God.
There's 3 opportunities to mess with Thursday. Hell, there's a Friday to mess with.
It's a Friday afternoon.
That's wild.
Let's break, come back, get to your calls, and then, of course, Stump Rothenberg as well. It's the big holiday edition of DNR with you on ESPN New York.
For over 100 years, Sloman's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomans.com.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Some stages celebrate. This one tests everything. Every drive, every approach, every putt. Pressure builds. Resilience matters. And history waits for the bold. In June, the 2026 U.S. Open Championship returns to the Hamptons at the iconic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Experience the world's best golfers competing on one of the sport's most storied stages. Don't just watch greatness, experience it live at the 126th U.S. Open. Daily tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas. This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to the emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this
and there's
kit.
a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
Hi, it's Chuck Devine in Snow Country. Check off the wish list with instant savings and free battery offers on select steel tools. Shop online or in-store. The ski season's off to a very good start with multiple snowfalls throughout November at areas like Whiteface in the Adirondacks and Killington, Vermont. Some midweek showers before a cool down throughout Thanksgiving weekend. So we'll ski on firm groomed snow. Start your season with well-tuned, freshly sharpened skis. Whiteface in the Adirondacks, 14 trails, top to bottom skiing and riding for intermediates or better, and the Learning Center opens Saturday. Gore Mountain opens Friday, so does Bel Air in the Catskills and Jiminy in the Berkshires. In Vermont, Killington, 28 trails cover 15 miles. That includes novice skiing on Snowshed at Killington. Stratton opens Wednesday, Smuggler's Notch Friday. They'll ski throughout the Thanksgiving holiday weekend.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
This is St. Elmo's Fire. I love this movie. You've seen this, right? Emilio Estevez
Yes, sir.
And Demi Moore.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole Brat Pack was in this one.
I love movies. I really do.
Rob Lowe.
How often would you go to a movie and watch 2 movies in one day?
So Sherry and I
Still
used to
love
do
that.
that when we started dating. We would have a thing. We would go. And this is not really overly ethical, but I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you'd pay for one ticket and watch 2 movies.
Yeah. We would go and then we would sneak into the second movie and watch a second movie.
It's not right.
Maybe not.
Not right.
I feel like it was very common, though.
I mean, that's like, do you look down upon
Not
me
at
for
all.
that?
Not
Like,
at
that's,
all. Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great, but I don't think it was that.
How did you look at it? It was like their fault for not policing it?
No,
Like you should know who's...
I think the
we looked at
theaters
it as
knew
like
what was going
a fun
on.
thing to do. Like we go in and we see 2 movies and we sneak from one to the other. It was fun. Now, I mean, could you imagine going to movies like 7 hours now? That's crazy.
Could I?
Yeah.
Yes.
7 hours?
I could.
With 3 kids? How?
Oh, no, with 3 kids. No,
That's
no,
what I'm
no.
saying.
Like a nice little date
Once
afternoon.
kids got involved, then it kind of ruined that. Now we're back to the point where we probably could because our kids
Yeah.
are old enough, but you're not
Empty nesting.
anywhere near that.
No. We go for one movie and that's probably enough.
Yeah. It's actually sad. We are not big go-to-the-movie people anymore.
No?
No.
Yeah, I don't think we don't go nearly as much as we
I think
we
since
did,
COVID,
but
I think maybe I've been to the movies twice.
some of these theaters now. I mean, you can get...
I don't know how they stay.
Well, no, but you get your seat.
Yeah.
Right? So you're not walking in there hoping like, oh, I hope I can find my seat. You get your assigned seat.
Right.
Beautiful recliners.
Oh, great. Although I still have an issue with cleanliness in the movies.
Oh, Cassie she takes the old...
she has the wipes?
The wipe.
Yeah.
Wipes that bad boy down.
Mm-hmm.
She goes in, wipes him down. I get the popcorn and everything
You know
else.
what? So they have these theaters that they provide you a blanket.
Interesting.
I
I'm good.
would never,
No.
ever use one of their blankets, ever.
You say that, but you also stay in a hotel room that's been...
And you know what? Now I have issues with that.
Yes.
I check into a hotel room. I'm like, oh, the blanket. God knows what's happened here. Yeah. Was there ever a murder in this room?
The whole, like, knowledge is power thing?
No.
Completely overrated.
The remote control
Yeah, it's overrated.
is disgusting.
More knowledge means more anxiety.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's what it means.
And if you don't stay in like a nice hotel, then forget it.
I even think the nice hotels probably...
I agree with you. But I'm saying, imagine what the not nice hotels are doing.
I've been in those.
Ugh.
That's a sleep with your tracksuit on situation.
Over the covers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All bundled up.
Yeah, we've slept in some bad ones.
It's terrible. So you still go to the movies, huh?
Yeah, whenever we get a chance. I like it.
I like it, too.
I don't feel like I do it enough. It just hasn't been a lot of great movies out that I'm like, oh, I want to go see that in the theater, you know?
Well, it feels like they don't really produce great movies and they just go into the theaters. Like now, even the good movies, you can just get them on.
Eventually
stream
you can get them, yeah. But there are
quickly.
like occasionally there's one that the kids want to see. The kids want to see or I want to see. But for the most part, yeah, we'll stream it. But then just, I mean, the quality of the movie hasn't been great either, though. Some of these streaming movies, just horrendous.
Horrendous.
Sad, really.
Yeah. Well, I think we're more into shows now
Well,
than
I
we
think
are
the
movies.
shows, yeah, I
the
think
shows
that's-
have it feels like it's kind of killed the movie.
Probably. I mean, you're getting paid just as much money probably to be on those shows.
Right.
I mean, just the way that they're done. You know what I mean? Like the quality of the show.
And I think people like being able to watch like a 10-episode show in 3 days if they want.
Right, but I think, I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but wasn't there like this, like as far as acting was concerned, right? Like you'd go from TV show, and then if you wanted to be considered like a great actor, you'd have to be a movie star.
Movie star, yes.
But now those movie stars are doing unbelievable shows.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Billy Bob Thornton's a terrific actor.
Oh, he's awesome.
Him and Landman, forget it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you have to at least dip your toe into the movie world, and then even if you go back to
But
TV.
I don't even know if you need to do that now, though.
I don't know. I don't know
Because you
who
can
are
just
the biggest
start-
like stars now.
Like you can star in one of these great shows, and then just be in a great show.
I guess. Yeah.
You know?
But there's so much. I actually find it overwhelming. Like I'll just kind of flip through on Amazon or Apple and be like, oh God, I want to watch that and that and that and that. It's like it's overwhelming.
Right, but then there's also those periods of time when you've done all that and then you're like, oh no.
There's nothing?
Now I got nothing.
Yeah.
I have a hard time finding kids movies. There's definitely a lane for kids movies. You want to sit on a Friday night, watch a movie with your kid, and it's like, well, what are we going to watch?
You obviously you have Disney Plus, right? You should be able to peruse through that.
Yeah, we start. I mean, you rifle through those quick, and now it's like, what are we watching? And then you got 3 kids. Well, I want to watch this.
Oh, well, that's always going to be an issue, though. Let's go to some of the calls, and then we'll get to Stump Rothenberg in a little bit as well. But first, I want to let you know the Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. All right, you ready for this? Here's the rundown tonight. 7 o'clock, Knicks visit the Hornets. Coverage begins right here on 880 ESPN New York and the ESPN New York app.
It's a big game tonight, by the way.
Should win that game.
It's a big one.
Why is it so big?
Why do you think? Ray, tell them, please.
Why is tonight
tell the
so
casual
big?
why it's big.
6:30, by the way, tonight.
Tell the casual why it's
NBA
big.
Cup game.
Yep. Bring
Massive.
home the
Massive.
cup.
Have
some respect.
I don't care about the NBA
Show
Cup
some respect for
at
the
all.
colored court.
Do you care?
Show
Ray?
some respect for the colored court.
The only reason I know that it's an NBA Cup game is when I turn it on and I see the court looks ridiculous. Otherwise, I would have no idea. And to be quite frank with you, I don't care about the NBA Cup.
Nice teal court tonight,
Great.
Charlotte.
Con Kneppel is good. I look forward to watching him play tonight. As
Sure.
far as the NBA Cup, I don't care. All right. Also, 7 o'clock, Rangers host the... No, see, they don't. The Rangers are on the road. Aren't they?
On the road. They're also in Carolina.
Yeah. So, Bauer, come on, man.
He's already screwed up my reads.
How do you explain yourself, Bauer?
Okay, first of all, I didn't screw up Rick's read. I have confirmation that I didn't screw up.
Okay. And mine?
Well, that one I may have screwed up.
Great. So, it has Rangers hosting the Hurricanes. That's not true. Rangers on the road in Carolina. Are they on 1050? Or is that made up as well?
That'll be a 1050.
All right, that's 1050.
Why are you yelling?
I don't know. And the ESPN New York app as well, starting at 6:30 tonight. The Devils. Now I question everything. Bauer. They face the St. Louis Blues, and the Islanders host the Boston Bruins. Those both accurate. That's true. That's 7 o'clock
that
tonight.
Is confirmed.
Okay, good. Tullamore Dew the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. And that's nice.
That's very nice.
Very nice. Let's get to some of these calls.
I think we should.
Let's go to, we got Yankees, we got Jets, we got Giants. It's a melange.
Okie doke.
A full melange. Let's go to Casey in Greenbrook. Casey, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. What's up, Case?
So, Yankee fans have hated Brian Cashman for basically ever. I don't mind him. I think he does an all right job. But how different do you think it would be if Cashman had actually won, if the Yankees had actually won the World Series 2 years ago? Would people still hate his guts? Or
No,
they'd love him.
No. If he won the World Series,
love is strong.
You'd feel very feel very differently.
Maybe it's
differently.
Not
You
love.
feel differently than what you feel now, but I'm not sure it'd be love.
There would be a grace period of at least a year or two.
There
where
would be
you
a grace
love him.
period.
And
There'd
then
be
you
a
go
grace
back to
period.
hating him.
But there's a
you would
big
feel
difference. There's a big difference between a grace period and love.
Yeah, but I don't know
He
why
wouldn't be held under the microscope to the extent that he is if they won the World Series 2 years ago.
Of course not. No. But love?
And you did just not
slow
win
down.
it. You got beaten up, and you got mocked after you didn't win it.
You got beaten up for deficiencies that
we all knew were there.
Were pointed out the entire way, like start to finish. Everyone knew what the problems were.
Right.
And again, you got mocked for it. Not once, but twice.
Right.
Well, you know what? Sign me up for being in the playoffs every single year so I can eventually hate my GM.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like the Mike McCarthy with the Giants conversation now, right? Well, Mike McCarthy, he never wins big moments in the postseason.
They win 12 games every year, and then we'll find the next guy to take us to the Super Bowl.
I got some good news, by the way.
Oh, good news.
NBA Cup, we're going to have the semifinals and the finals right here on our airwaves. That's when the action really kicks in.
That's a company, man.
That's right.
Good old John Winthrop.
That's
Spread
right.
the news.
Well, that's big stuff.
Big stuff. Big boss.
Well, the semifinal games count towar's your record.
Yes.
The final game is just
does not.
a pure exhibition, but it's for the cash.
Then we raise the banner.
Yeah. Imagine
You want to go to the banner raising?
Oh, yeah.
Ceremony?
Knicks are undefeated in this, right?
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's
true. I think the Knicks are 1-1.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, he doesn't know. He's just throwing stuff right against the wall, and he's hoping it sticks.
I hope it stuck.
Yeah.
Well, I got Ray here. He can correct me if I'm wrong.
He's leading with generosity again today.
I can't help it.
Knicks are in Group C. They are.
I think they're 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
1-1. Okay. All right.
Just
smack dab in the middle.
Tonight's very
just
important.
generously giving off false information all over the place.
I was more asking.
Rangers on the road. Nope, home. Oh, on the road.
I knew the Rangers were on the road. Bauer put they were home.
What are you, Ron Burgundy?
I called it out.
Well, you should just.
At least I'm not you. It's like, there's more to this read.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
I read it yesterday.
No,
different than today.
They streamlined the read.
No, that's not streamlining.
Yes, they did.
No.
They streamlined the read.
Hess trucks
Bauer, did they streamline the read?
No, they're all
they
screwed up.
Yeah,
they didn't streamline it.
I got to tell you,
Cusick screwed it up.
No,
look at your text. We have proof.
I received written confirmation. People are not happy with you.
Why?
For adding your own whatever
It's
you want
not
at the
my
end of
own.
the read.
It was on the read.
The other day it was on the read. Today it's not supposed to be on the read.
Who are people?
Anthony?
Yeah, no, it's
Bauer.
because Cusick messed up. And now he's trying to cover his tracks.
No,
Cusick screwed up, which means now Bauer screwed up, and it all ties back. You know what he's trying to do? He's pulling a Joe Shane here. He's trying to distance himself from the mistake.
All right, I'll pull back the curtain from Pusick. Reads can change. I know that's a foreign concept, but it used to happen all the time.
No, there's no way that.
Look at that.
There's
Cusick's
no way.
calling you right
There is
out.
no way that Hess toy trucks want to end it with batteries included. There's no way. They got a tagline. That's their tagline.
The batteries are very important.
For Sherry. Yes, batteries are very important.
At least you know how to read.
What does that matter?
What do you mean?
I read more. I didn't.
It
mess
wasn't
up
supposed
the
to be in
reading.
there. How about? Listen, I have a legal ID. I'll just start spouting stuff from novels.
Why don't I willy-nilly just start cutting off pieces of the read?
That's not how it works.
Yeah, right.
How about
Two racers,
how about do this?
buy some.
How about do this? Read what's
Maybe
given
I
to
don't
you.
mention the price.
Read what's given to you, and don't just create
I'm
your
not
own narrative here.
Because you know what? I'm not.
You're
I'm
dangerous.
I'm not
you know
lazy.
You're the Dan Campbell of reads.
I'm not lazy.
That's what you are.
I'm
You're
not a lazy
dangerous.
hack.
You're the Dan Campbell of reads.
I'm not a lazy
I'll do
hack.
whatever the hell I want to do.
This is
I want to
Pusick.
add content. I'll do that.
No.
I want to cut it back. I'll
Right.
do that.
This is
You're
Pusick.
dangerous.
Yeah. You're talking about the same. Why don't we talk hockey at 3:30 on a Monday?
Oh, look at you.
That's that guy.
No.
That's that guy.
You think that Anthony Pusick is making every decision on that show?
I hope I see him before we leave today. Slap him right in that fakakta goatee.
No, unless you hang around, you're probably.
I'll
not gonna
hang
see him.
around.
No, he gets in early sometimes.
He gets in early sometimes.
He won't dare.
Dare
He'll
you.
purposely be late today.
He
doesn't have the
about
stones
him like
to
that.
say this to my face. I'm right. He's wrong. Well, ask John when he gets here.
How dare you?
No. I'm a man of integrity.
What did he say, Ray? I know it's a foreign concept for someone like
I know
Rick.
it's,
All of a sudden,
well, he didn't go that far.
You're
He
talking
just
about
goes,
a future doctor here.
He just says, "I know it's a foreign concept,
Yeah.
but it used to happen."
So he thinks you're an idiot.
No. You know what?
Anthony, without saying it, thinks that you're an idiot.
I'm going to lead with physicality today.
Okay.
Okay? That's
I'll
what
look
I'm gonna
forward
lead
to that.
with. Yeah. Slap right in the face.
Right in the face.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I will. You know I'll do it. I'm not scared.
There's no chance you will slap him in the
slap
face.
right in the face.
No.
I won't spit on anybody. I'll slap him right in the face.
I don't think it goes well for you
Like
if
a
you
duel.
slap him.
Why?
Why don't you drop a handkerchief and challenge
I'll
him
do
to
it.
an official duel?
I'll duel him.
You suck, Pusick.
A paintball gun duel.
Okay.
That would.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be scared of that?
Boy,
You hear-
boy.
You hear this?
Yeah.
He's wrong. He knows it.
No,
and
he's
I'm done
not.
with it. You know what? I'm done with it.
That's fine.
I won't add.
A little
You know
better at the end of the year where he got a little bit of length, too.
Right. When Hess wants to complain that these idiot reads aren't the right way, and I'm not taking blame for it.
Okay. Fair. Let's go to Richard in New York. This could be Richard from Manhattan. Good morning, Richard.
You're killing clocks right now.
How?
Good
morning,
this
guys.
This is
How you
only our
doing?
second break.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hang on a second. We haven't broken yet?
No.
We have not broken.
Oh, we got a break. We'll put Richard back on hold. Well,
What's wrong
really?
with you? I know when you're like with Stump Rothenberg. So like, no. We got to go to a break first.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
I would have gone straight through to 8:25.
Oh my!
I had no idea. That's on me.
And I'm the one that's not the
I mean,
professional.
the fact that the reads suck, that's on you.
Oh, my God.
The fact that we went a little long here, that's on me. I apologize for that. So that's on me. So let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll come back, and on the other side, we'll do Stump Rothenberg. And maybe Rick can stay within line on the reads that he has. DNR with you. ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda, experience the wonder of holiday savings on Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs during Happy Honda Days, like the Accord SE, only $239 per month, or the all-wheel drive Honda Ridgeline for only $289 a month. These clearance deals won't last long. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 36 months lease, 7,500 miles per year, $38.99 down, plus tax, tag, and fees. See dealer for full details.
At the 5-yard line, handoff Breece Hall, finds a crease, runs left, he's into the end zone for a Jet touchdown. Jets fans, clear the runway and be at MetLife Stadium for Week 13 as your New York Jets take on the Atlanta Falcons, Sunday, November 30th at 1 p.m., presented by New Jersey Lottery. Join us as we celebrate First Responders Day. Don't miss your chance to be at the game. Lock in your seats now at nyjets.com/tickets. Once again, that's nyjets.com/tickets.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
This one's for the flavor fanatics. Sour Apple 5-Hour Energy Shots don't mess around. They bring the bite. Tart, tangy, and packed with tasty caffeine, this little 2-ounce bottle punches above its weight. With 0 sugar and as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee, it's the kind of pick-me-up that keeps your taste buds happy without the crash. And it doesn't stop at Sour Apple. There are 17 bold flavors waiting for you to discover. Pick one up in store or stock up online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon today.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy Shots are bringing the flavor and the energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana, is giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for you. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce coffee, but 0 sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Peanuts, right, Ray? I love this. Peanuts they're great. All of them.
Well, you mean like to eat or the?
No, I enjoy the peanut.
Yeah, I love the peanut.
Also high in protein, the peanut.
Yeah,
peanut butter also very
not
good.
as high as you think.
But no, I enjoy the
in,
comic strip Peanuts. Charles Schultz vehicle.
Yeah, that's nice.
Really good.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I also do love a peanut.
I like a peanut too.
Salted peanut's nice.
Oh, the
Love it.
Planters peanut. Oh.
Smash those things.
Oh, how delicious is that? But the calories will add up quickly if you start to throw some peanuts in your mouth.
I had this argument with someone the other day. Like, what'd you have? I had some bag of trail mix. You know how many calories are in a bag of trail mix?
A lot.
That's why it's called trail mix. You're supposed to eat it while you're on the trail.
Right. He referred to Peter as a little peanut.
Little peanut.
Yeah.
Little hairy peanut.
Let's get to some of the callers.
If a peanut fell on the bathroom floor and got the hair roll, it'd be like Peter. Like a little hairy peanut.
Yeah. You don't like Peter?
I love Peter.
No.
He's a very hairy man.
Who would you say you dislike the most at the station?
I don't dislike anybody.
Yeah, come on.
What do you mean? Do I have best friends at the station? 5. Strong.
Come on.
Strongly agree.
You can't like everybody the
I
same.
like everybody.
All right, who do you like the least? Of the on-air talent, who do you like the least?
I don't even think
it's a
there's
good Thanksgiving topic.
Right, but I don't even think there's a least.
No?
I
Bart?
like no, it's like one of my favorite parts about being here is I like everybody.
Carlin.
No, I like Carlin too.
We know Michael.
I love Michael.
Alan.
Love Alan.
Don.
Love Don.
So then it's Peter.
No, I love Peter too.
Mm.
I'm just telling you. I love you the most.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, right. So
I think it's Peter.
It's not Peter.
Okay.
Peter's sense of humor is one of my no one takes a joke better than Peter. You
Very
can say
well.
almost besides you.
Yeah.
You can say almost anything to him.
Yeah. He's Teflon.
Yeah, he is.
Nothing bothers him.
I like that.
Let's go to Richard in Manhattan. Sorry, Richard, we stopped because I didn't realize the break situation,
Right.
and now we're back. How you doing, Richard?
I'm doing great. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
This is not Richard in Manhattan.
That's why it says Richard in New York. not
No,
Richard
but
in
when I
Manhattan.
said I think this could be Richard in Manhattan, Bauer's like, this is.
Do we feel like Bauer is at the height of his powers right now?
No. You
This
didn't
is a
give me a
much more
thumbs up when I
normal
said this
Richard.
could be Richard in Manhattan.
I gave you a thumbs down.
And Bauer did not lose weight. I don't know who you're kidding.
You're not that nice.
I'm just kidding.
Boy,
I'm just
Bauer,
gonna
I'm
say it.
sorry.
Fine,
You're
I'm
taking
gonna-
kind of shrapnel on the show today.
I'm going to leave with honesty.
Oh.
You said that. He walked in.
Can
I was like,
I ask you? That one may not have been in the chamber, but it was in the magazine. You were holding on to that one.
Wow.
Startled.
Richard, be careful. Tread very lightly. What do you got this morning?
I'm not nearly as entertaining as the other Richard, and I apologize for that. I have one thought and one prediction. My thought is, what in their history tells you that the Yankees won't bid for Bellinger? They've lost one guy in their history, and they
Well,
they
no,
$800
Richard.
million for that.
Richard, I don't think anyone ever said. Listen, I think he's still I would lean. He's
I don't
still
think he's
going to
come
be back. No one said they're not going to bid
I
for
think
him.
he will.
Well, yeah. Listen, I
I know.
probably.
I mean, I think bid whatever they takes.
No.
Well, I don't think they're that team anymore, though.
There's nothing in their history that tells you that. Yes.
Well, except
made a
last
stupid
offseason.
comment,
Well-
but there's nothing in their history. They bid a lot of money last year.
They
right,
did,
but they didn't. I mean, they didn't bid enough money.
but they had to pivot off. Yeah, but I think the Yankees, and maybe I'm wrong. I think the Yankees now they have their number, and I think their number is generous. And then once it goes past that number, this new Yankees era is we're not going to go above and beyond what we have penciled in for that guy.
Right, but to his point, they went, I guess, which doesn't now at the moment feel like above and beyond, for Aaron Judge.
Right.
And that took the owner. I mean, it took the owner when you start talking about almost $800 million. That's going to be an ownership decision because I'm sure Brian Cashman wasn't thrilled. I don't think any GM's thrilled given that many years for that much money, right? If I'm going to give you that much money, I can't give you all the years. Juan Soto got all of it, years and money, right? So, that was more of an ownership decision. I don't know. It was 1 year with Cody Bellinger, and Cody Bellinger is not Juan Soto. Cody Bellinger is not Aaron Judge. So, there may be a point where we're not overpaying for this guy. As much as we like him and as much as we feel like he fits into what we're trying to do, we don't think he's worth whatever this team is going to pay him. And I've heard that from 50 different owners, right? It's the problem with free agency is all it takes is one idiot. That's it. That's why they all want salary caps. Because it takes one owner to make a bad decision, and now you lose your player, and it also resets the market, and now you have to pay the price for it.
That's right.
So free agency is not how to build your team. It's not.
No.
Because
it's an important piece of building your
but
team.
you're going to have to recognize I'm going to get uncomfortable, especially if I want the top of the market guys. If I'm going to go shop at, if I'm going to shop at Nordstrom's, I'm paying Nordstrom prices. If I want to go off the rack, it's going to be cheaper stuff. It's not going to be the same selection.
Of course.
So, I mean, if you
you can still find stuff off the rack, cheaper stuff.
Right, but they're not looking for something off the rack right now. Right? They didn't get Soto. They're trying to win a World Series. They need a top of the market guy.
You don't look at the Yankees as the same big bad like CC Sabathia. He never wanted to go to the Yankees until the offer was amazing that he had no choice but to sign that deal.
Well, no, I don't think that's fair either because they recognized that once they pivoted, they wanted Max Fried and they went and got Max Fried.
Yes.
They wanted Garrett Cole, they got Garrett Cole. They wanted Carlos Rodon, they got Carlos Rodon. So whatever they prioritize, they have made it work.
All right. Well, but it feels like they'll go to their number, and then once it's above and beyond that number, then maybe they cut the bidding short.
Well, but give me an example of what we're talking about here. It was Soto. That was $760 million though. They just didn't want to do the extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fault them for that.
I don't fault them for that either.
No,
I didn't even know that's a good deal for the Mets.
Right, it's not going to be. But what I would fault them for is that knowing that this is a player that said, I'm going to free agency and I want the most money. If you're not committed, and whatever that, I don't care what that looks like. If that looks like cash and suites, defer, whatever it is, right? Like if I want Dave Rothenberg and I go trade for you, I take, I give a station, Raymond, Bauer, and RJ and a couple other pieces for Dave Rothenberg 1 year. I need to know that I'm committed because I just gave away important pieces to whatever it takes. I'm signing you. I don't care what you ask for. When the bidding happens, I'm going to be the one at the end of the day that has the highest bid in.
Correct.
And that clearly wasn't something that Hal wanted to do. And how they approached the deadline that season, knowing there was a chance they were going to lose Juan Soto, I would fault them for that also. Right? Like if you didn't know or you weren't sold that you were going to have the best offer.
Right. Why not
because
go
you have
all in and do more that 1 year? Then you knew you were going to have them.
You need to focus on that 1 year. And I don't think they did a good enough job of doing that. And then also along the way, there's been some bad decisions made. Right? Like if I want to spend a certain amount of money and have this self-imposed cap, I got to make sure I'm spending my money wisely. Right? Like do I need to, and that's the other thing though too. It's like, what I like about what Steve Cohen does, now outside of obviously Juan Soto because you got everything, is I would rather pay you more for less years. I don't want to get jammed up. That's why we just got rid of Nimmo. I don't want the last 2 years of that deal.
Right.
I'll overpay right now for a guy who's not nearly as good.
But all these deals are they're too long.
Right. So if I can pay a little bit more up front and cut off the back, the back couple of years, I would rather that than live with, 2 years of a contract that I'm trying to get rid of or I'm going to have to eat. I mean, look what happened with LeMahieu. Right? Like we wanted the average annual down, so we give him a couple extra years. Now, last 2 years of that, it's like, well, we can't play him.
That's right.
Well, we just got to get rid of it.
Yeah, and you have to.
So they have to find a way to get to close that gap. And I don't mean between, Aaron Judge and everybody else. I just mean from, there's too much of a distance. When you look at the teams you look at the Dodgers and why the Dodgers, like I said, are so successful is because they once you get past those three, then you have good player after good player after good player. There's not this huge drop off. Yankees last year during the playoffs. Grisham was he was a non-factor. Volpe struck out 16 times. It's just there was too much disparity.
It's going to be the same guys.
It feels like It feels like
what's happening?
He's taking his shirt off.
Oh, it's Carlin?
Yeah.
Great.
It feels it feels like even if you brought Bellinger back, it's still not going to be good enough. It doesn't.
We'll see.
If it wasn't good enough last year, why is it going to be good? And because Grisham's not going to have the same kind of year.
Nope.
That's not going to happen.
Okay, Volpe could be better. Should be better.
Okay.
Ben Rice every day first base offensively.
Yeah, but how much better is Ben Rice going to be than he was last year? He's going to play more, but how much better?
I think he's going to be good.
Right, but you're also going to see his deficiencies defensively more.
Yes, you will. Austin Wells maybe takes a step forward. I don't know. I agree. I think the Yankees need to make moves to be
a step forward, but it's just what kind of players you have. Look how many players you had hit 20 home runs last year. Right? Judge hits 53. Bellinger hits 29. You had, Volpe was almost at 20. Grisham had 34. Ben Rice hit 26. Chisholm hit 31. Wells hit 21. Stanton, you'd think would be better if he stays healthy. He wasn't good in the postseason. But I just I don't know if how the team is built. We spent a lot of time talking about that last year. If just the construction of the team is good enough. I got a third baseman that can play defense but can't hit.
Right.
I got a shortstop that I don't know what I'm getting from him.
Correct.
I got a first baseman that can hit but isn't really a first baseman.
Yep.
I got a catcher that's good defensively but hitting-wise isn't really great.
You have a great defensive center fielder right now. That's who it is. And you don't know what he's going to give you offensively.
I can imagine it's not going to be what you got last year.
Right.
Dominguez, if he's in left field, isn't good defensively. So it's just
yeah, you're good enough to. It feels like the Yankees are good enough to get here, and that they're not good enough to get there. Right?
I think which again is not the goal.
Let's go to Shooter in Stamford. Say happy Thanksgiving. What's going on, Shooter? How you doing, buddy?
Good morning, boys. Good morning, companies. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Love you guys.
Appreciate you.
Coquito is a go-to on Thanksgiving for my family. It's like a Puerto Rican delicious drink. I'm sure you guys have heard of it.
Well, Dave had not.
Yesterday I had, but now I'm very well versed in the Coquito.
Why are you so hysterical? Because I never had Corrito?
It is a delicious drink.
Yeah.
I've had it at Dirty Taco a couple times.
Coquito.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, Shooter, what do you got?
Sorry. In regard to, just because you were talking about the Yankees, I feel like the missing link to the Yankees, the missing piece, is getting two guys like Steven Kwan's, right? You bat 280, you hit for average. Like, we need those guys in the lineup. So when the crap hits the fan in the playoffs, these guys are still putting the balls in play. And we haven't changed this formula for, I don't know, a decade now. Like, we need to change it.
Steve Kwan, good player, and there's a lot of rumblings that he's going to be moved this offseason. So, I mean,
he'd be a nice fit for the Yankees.
Yeah, you could get involved.
Kind of solves the whole leadoff problem.
Mm-hmm. Or the Mets throwing out for him as well.
Let's get him, baby. Let's get him. We need to change something.
You need. Here's what I'd say. Here's what I'd say, Shooter. And thanks for the phone call. Happy Thanksgiving. Is you need more well-rounded baseball players, right?
You've said that for how long, though?
It just feels like a long time.
Oh, it's the same conversation every single year.
Yeah, well, I mean, and this is why, going back to kind of what the afternoon show was talking about, I mean, again, I think all the vitriol was kind of towards Hal yesterday because of what he said. No one wants to hear about, a billionaire, a guy who runs a franchise that's worth, 14, 15 billion or whatever it ends up being, complain about money and bills and everything else. But, again, you need to also focus on, which I think we all have, is how the money's being spent. Like, you clearly have a certain threshold of where you want to get to and you feel comfortable at, and it hasn't worked. How that money's being spent, it's a lot of money,
right?
But the person spending it is not doing a good job.
Well, because you have a couple guys that are not earning their worth, right? There's like a couple of bad contracts, and when you have a couple of bad contracts, now all of a sudden it's hard because you're going to pay you're going to pay Fried, you're going to pay Rodon, you're paying Garrett Cole, you're paying Aaron Judge, you're paying Stanton, right? And then you get a couple contracts, not a great deal, and all of a sudden you look up and you have the third highest payroll in baseball.
Right, but I think part of that too is that just realizing that, hey, when we're spending money, long-term deals on the names you just mentioned, we also going to have young players step in. And the fact that Anthony Volpe hasn't turned into what we all expected,
sure,
or with all the things we heard about the Martian and what kind of player he was going to be, he ends up on the bench because he can't play left field. You know what I mean? That also goes back to Brian Cashman, because how are we developing these guys? Right? Like, I mean, Ben Rice needs to be good at one position. He can't be an average catcher and an average first baseman.
I mean, some guys are not good defensively.
Right, but can we focus on maybe hey, listen, I mean, there's a chance just with our current situation that, Ben Rice isn't going to be able to catch every day, or he's not good enough defensively to catch every day. So can we work him into
Sure you can.
Figuring it out more at first base? Dude, at one point you had 3 left-handed hitting catchers.
All on the roster.
I mean, come on, man. And that's a Brian Cashman deal.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS-FM HD2 in New York.
And how many DHs did you have? Like, in a perfect world, I wish this guy could just DH.
A lot, especially when Judge couldn't play the field.
No, I mean, you got Stanton.
Ben Rice.
You got
DH.
Rice.
Yeah.
You had Dominguez. I mean, it's just there's some really bad decisions that have been made.
Doing Stump Rothenberg, rarely a bad decision.
Never.
No.
Not rarely, never.
Now, here's the thing with Stump Rothenberg, though. Last time Bauer was here in the RJ seat, he asked me a 5-pack of where'd they go to college, and it was dreadful.
Yeah.
Bauer, did RJ leave you the 5-pack, or did you create the 5-pack on your own?
I can tell. I guess he will speak for himself at this point.
I've got my own 5-pack.
You got your own? All right, great.
It's not going to be as challenging as it was last
Well,
time.
last time was terrible.
No, it was challenging.
No, it was terrible. Because you didn't live up to what it's supposed to be. The rules are that it's supposed to be either skill position players or NBA players back about 20, 30 years ago, and you just did whatever the hell you wanted.
Well, rules are meant to be broken.
So then why doesn't Ray answer the questions?
Well, he could if he wants to.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's called
Bauer,
Stump Rothenberg.
As someone that's filling in for RJ, you're very feisty on
He
this
is
show.
feisty. And you know what? I'm calling RJ right now to get to the bottom of this whole Reed situation because he is up.
Do you see what he's
Why
doing?
RJ's got important stuff to
he's
take
up
care
right
of
now.
today. I understand, but he's got stuff to take care of. Don't bother him.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ray, do you see what he's doing?
I see what you're doing. Yeah, we actually texted him. Calling him. Unbelievable. You're cold calling RJ.
No, this is
He can't answer.
disgusting.
Never mind. Sorry, he can't answer.
I told you, he's got important stuff to do.
Shut your mouth.
Do you know where RJ is today?
It's 8 o'clock in the morning, though.
Oh, my. Ray, has anyone ever in the history of the world been less considerate than Rick?
I got to tell you, this is not one of your finer moments, buddy.
I didn't think things kicked
I love
off
you.
yet.
I love you, but this is not one of your finer moments.
I told you. I
You
said
didn't know
to
what
you.
time it was. You didn't know what time it started.
Ray, I don't even know what to say.
You know what?
I think we should just go to Stump.
Fine, let's go.
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees. Both have
having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this.
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
Is Stump Rothenberg.
All right. You really are unbelievable. You know that?
What?
I can't believe.
I actually can't believe that just happened.
I can't.
I was just checking in.
Because it's all about you. God forbid anybody else have something going on in
No,
their
I know.
life.
Listen, I know he's got something going on.
Okay. So leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I said sorry.
You're really remarkable. All right. Let's go. Let's go to Andy
You
and
guys
Merrick.
pushed me to this.
What? I did?
You pushed me to
No,
this.
you're upset with Bauer.
Bauer pushed me to this.
Bauer.
And Pusick.
Andy and Merrick. Andy, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Andy.
Today's Thanksgiving NFL question is as follows. Obviously, Detroit and Dallas play every single year.
Mm-hmm.
They have the most Thanksgiving wins. Can you tell me what organization ranks third with 20 Thanksgiving Day wins?
Chicago Bears.
Oh, that's too easy.
Yeah. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for the layup, Andy.
Yep.
Probably played Detroit a lot on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You know they've been playing Thanksgiving games since 1920?
Yes.
Yeah. And Cowboys and Lions started going every year, I think, in 1970.
I thought it was 66.
You might be right.
Yeah, I know not to doubt you.
No, you might be right. I thought it was 70. I thought maybe it was even before the Super Bowl started. And I think the Cowboys have a winning record and the Lions have a losing record.
Every year since 66, except for 75 and 77.
I wonder why. Did they not have Thanksgiving games in 75 and 77?
They gave it to the Cardinals those years.
Oh, that's a great decision. Put the Cardinals on Thanksgiving. All right, let's continue along. Let's go to... He's been on hold for an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Subi in Midtown. Subi, you've completely fallen in love with this segment. Good morning.
Yeah, dude, I'm in the sauna right now. The turkey's right next to me cooking at 175. So regarding the question, 2015 NFL draft, Jameis Winston went 1.
Yeah.
Was the only active running back from that draft playing right now.
Only active running back. So that's the Todd Gurley draft, I believe, right?
2015 would be Gurley, yeah.
Only active running back. Is this a great question? No.
It's not the worst question. It's not the greatest either, but it's not the worst.
The only active running back. I think I might know it.
Yeah, of course you do.
No, because this is not I just want... If I'm wrong, it's not a great question. If I'm right, it's not a great question.
Okay, let's see if you're right.
Amir Abdullah.
Yep, 2 dings. Give him 2 dings.
That's right.
Rick, give him your 2 dings.
Yep.
Very
Subi's in the
nice.
sauna with the turkey right now.
I mean, do you see what just happened?
Yeah, that
there?
was great. I don't know how you knew that. I honestly don't know how you knew that.
I mean, come on.
Well, maybe it's one of those special days. I wouldn't jinx it yet.
I'm not jinxing anything. I'm just saying that was utter genius.
Well,
what you just saw right there.
I think today, of all days,
yeah,
you need to be good.
Why?
Because Bauer stinks.
So I have to make up for Bauer's inefficient qualities on the show?
This show is a group of 4, and right now, one of
Bauer,
those 4.
how do you feel about that? That he's
very low
calling
level.
you out and saying you stink today?
I don't feel very good about it, considering Rick got all mad because of something that is correct. So Rick is dropping the ball right now a little bit today, and he's taking it out on me.
I'm going to call the people that own Hess trucks.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to get to the bottom of this because I believe you're wrong and Pusick is wrong. And
Look
what
at
I
your
just
text.
did,
You're going to call the Hess Corporation?
And what I just did, I just saved the relationship.
You saved the account?
Mm-hmm.
With our partners?
This is what I do.
Okay.
I lead.
You're like an MC, you know that? Let's go to Patty in Schenectady. Patty, you love Stump Rothenberg. Happy Thanksgiving, Patty.
Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Hope you spend it with your families and enjoy.
Yep.
My stump question is this. Chimere DK, who is a wide receiver on the Titans, is currently on pace to break the single-season record for all-purpose yards. Who is the current holder of that record?
So we're
In a
including
season.
punt returns, kickoff returns.
And kick returns. Yep.
So, Ray, you'd think what? Like a Brian Mitchell? An Eric Metcalf?
It's got to be a guy like that. It's got to be
Well, it's
got
to be someone
touching the ball all the time.
A Vi Sikahema, like someone like that, right?
That's a name.
Well, you can laugh all you want.
That's a pull.
What was the question?
A Darren Sproles. It's gonna be someone
was the
like
question?
that. Most all-purpose yards in a
The
season.
question was most all-purpose yards in a season, Rick. Who holds the record?
It's gonna be someone like that.
What about Dave Meggett?
Yeah, someone like that.
I used to love Dave Meggett.
Oh, he was so good.
Or
not a great guy.
somebody along the lines of a David Meggett, like a Darren Sproles.
He just said Sproles.
I said Sproles.
No, I didn't hear you say Sproles.
Right. When I was running through my list. Why did Sproles all of a sudden jump to the
smaller running back.
Right.
Played special teams.
But here's the thing with Sproles.
Mm-hmm.
Punt returner.
Yep.
Kickoff returner.
Yep.
And actually played.
And he was like a legit third down back. So
And he probably had, if God knows how many yards receiving, a couple hundred yards
he
rushing.
caught a lot of passes.
And then punt, kickoff. So it could be him. I think Brian Mitchell's probably a good guy, but Brian Mitchell I don't think played as much in the game.
Yeah, he would play not as much as I feel like Darren Sproles would or Meggett. It's a Sproles or Meggett type
It's
player.
not Devin Hester.
It's not Hester.
Well, Hester didn't play on offense.
Hester, no, he did. They tried to play him.
They tried him.
He wasn't a great receiver.
But he didn't accumulate yardage on offense.
No.
So here's the thing. All-purpose yards, it's going to be a returner because that's where you can easily get the bulkier yards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ray, I had this idea as well. We're going to go Darren Sproles, little running back from Kansas State.
In 2011, with over 1,000 kick return yards, Darren Sproles, New Orleans.
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go. We stay undefeated. Well, I can't say that.
No.
Why?
Well, if I'm in the net and I haven't allowed a goal through 2 periods, do I say I'm going to get a shutout?
You don't know it?
No, you don't say it.
So if you're in the net, you don't know that you have a shutout going?
No, I know I have, but I don't say it. I don't verbalize it.
All right, well, I'm not scared of it.
We're not even close to the finish line yet.
Not even close. That's fine. But I'm not scared of it. Ray, you have an issue with me saying that at this moment we're undefeated?
I mean, I wouldn't throw it out there after 2, but it's okay.
Well, it's after 3. We're 3-0.
Yeah, I guess it is 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to always agree with him, all right? He's wrong, and let's move on.
Yeah. You know what? God forbid you get a scary read in front of you that you don't know what to
It's
do
not
with.
a scary read.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep
look at the
people.
scary
I'm trying to
read.
keep people invested in the show.
Yeah.
Unlike
And
you trying to cut corners.
That Hess toy trucks want to end it with batteries included. There's
John
no
knows
way.
them, right?
They got a tagline.
No, John knows. I'll bring John right in studio. I'll show him the read from
yeah,
yesterday.
Please.
And then all of a
Somebody's
sudden the
going
log
under the
changed.
bus. One way or another, somebody's going
So
under
either
the bus
you
today.
screwed up, Bauer screwed up, Pusick screwed up, or whoever's running the log screwed
Yes,
up. So
I believe that.
You believe the log person
Yes.
screwed up.
There's no way they just Hess called and goes, "Hey, well, let's streamline this and cut off
I
the
don't
line."
think Hess called. I think Hess probably sent,
It's
listen,
their
you don't need that.
tagline. It's their tagline.
All right. Jared in Morganville. Jared, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Wrinkle.
Good morning,
Happy
Jared.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
What's going
buddy.
on, boys? All right. So, one team in the Super Bowl era has thrown for more interceptions than any other team in a single game. Post-Super Bowl era, there were 2 with higher. Pre-Super Bowl era.
Wait. Ray was talking. I didn't hear. Give me the question exactly, please.
What team in the post-Super Bowl era has thrown for the most interceptions in a single game? There are 2 teams that threw higher, but it was the pre-Super Bowl era.
So most interceptions in a game by a team.
In a single game by a team. Yep. Super Bowl era.
So you're looking for the team that had the most picks, right?
That has thrown the most picks.
Yeah. It's probably going to be, Eli had 5 one time against the Vikings. It's probably going to be, I have no idea. Probably an awful team. Cardinals, Texans. I don't know.
Houston?
Yeah, Cardinals, Texans, somebody like that. Titans.
There's a game that I always think of. I wasn't alive. Well, I was alive for it, but I was in diapers. But I always used to see highlights of this game because it was a Dennis Thurman type game. When the Cowboys played the Redskins, it was Joe Theismann's birthday. They picked him off 5 times, and they picked at least one other time for the backup quarterback. Maybe more. Maybe more.
So there's 2 answers to this, correct, Jared?
No, one answer.
Well, there. Yep. Two teams have 9.
No, but this
pre-Super Bowl era.
Pre-Super Bowl.
One team has 8 post-Super Bowl.
Okay,
so it's 8. So it's not that game.
You don't
it's
think
not that game.
8? God, that's a lot of
a lot of
interceptions. I have no idea. So let's just go with the scourge of the NFL. How about the Broncos? Denver
You would be
Broncos.
incorrect, sir.
No, I had no idea. What's the answer?
The Colts, 1978, I believe.
All right, it's like a Burt Jones era.
It's not a great question.
No, it's not. Listen, whatever.
It's not a great question.
Not great.
It's not great.
It'd be nice if John filled out that vest better.
Why?
What do you want him to do?
Why? Why is it just take massive shots at anybody that crosses your path. Why?
If he can see you, you're not safe.
Because tomorrow you'll be so thankful that you're not here. You really appreciate being not at work.
So you're going to be such a jerk today that I'll be even more thankful.
Because I was attacked today. I tried to do something nice for a partner, and I was attacked.
I don't know that you were attacked.
I was attacked. I'm getting text messages from Pusick. Everyone's just piling on. I felt bad now. I had to interrupt poor RJ's day.
What possessed you to do that? You knew where he was.
You know what RJ is dealing with. The fact that you called him and thought that was okay is unbelievable.
I texted first.
And then he leads with, I'm calling you.
And then poor RJ responds like, I'm busy now. We know he's busy. We knew he was going to be busy.
I made a mistake.
Okay. All right. I think you know what you do? Send him money.
Okay, do we just notice what happened, though? Oh, look, I'm 3-0. What happens on the fourth question?
You were waiting for that.
All right, so what?
Because this is what you need to do. We can't just play this thing out.
Well, let's just play it. But who cares?
I care.
Okay. Well, then you can take the next one.
Your record is my record.
D in Brooklyn. D, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys. Happy holidays to you.
Good morning, D.
All right, Dave. Since 1990, there have been 3 quarterbacks that were drafted in the 3rd round of their respective drafts that have taken their teams to the Super Bowl. Can you name them? Now, Dave, before you start, one of these quarterbacks was drafted and left, came out like a little journeyman, and then went back to that original team.
Since what
year?
So
it has to be the 3rd round, or it could be 3rd round or later?
No, exactly the 3rd round. Since 1990, Rick.
Oh, he's telling you that.
What year was Russell Wilson 3rd round?
Yes.
All right, that's one. Russell Wilson is one.
So Russell Wilson's one. Let me just go through the quarterbacks that have been to the Super Bowl since 1990.
It's 1990.
All right, so Kurt Warner obviously was not. He was undrafted.
This is to just go to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl?
Won to the Super Bowl. This is one of them won, one of them lost.
Oh, wait, so it's not one.
So they're just going.
Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl. They were the starting quarterbacks for their teams. But one of them won the Super Bowl, and the other one did not win the Super Bowl.
Well, Russ won.
And lost.
We're excluding Russ. Russ is done.
So we got Russ. All right. So since 90.
90.
So Hostetler was not a. I don't think he was a 3rd round pick.
He said drafted since 1990.
Drafted. Yeah. So all right. So it's not winning since 90. It's drafted since 90. Okay.
What round was Jalen?
He's a
second round pick. Yeah. All right. So drafted since 90. So who? I mean, Aikman, no, but he was before that anyway. Favre, no. Then it's Elway. Kurt Warner, no. Trent Dilfer was the 1st round pick.
What round was Humphreys?
Stan Humphries?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Stan Humphries. Roethlisberger's a 1st round pick.
No.
John just threw out a good one.
Let me think here. Drew Brees was late 1st or maybe 1st pick of the 2nd, so it's not him. He's not a 3rd round pick. Rodgers was a 1st round pick. Flacco was a 1st round pick.
Matt Ryan
was definitely a 1st round pick. You got Russell Wilson. I'm just going with the winners. I'll go to the losers. And then it's Nick Foles.
You go.
Yeah, Nick Foles.
That's the other one.
Yep.
Now, the other one is the one who lost in the Super Bowl.
I like John.
What round was Colin Kaepernick in?
He was a second. He was a
round pick?
I like John's suggestion.
All right, well, I'm not ready for John's help yet.
I don't know that you're going to get there.
Can you believe the lack of respect that I'm getting?
I know you respond well to a challenge, so
and you know what
I want you to challenge.
All right, so let's think now. So let's go back to Chris Chandler. I think was a 1st round pick. That's not the one John had. I can't imagine. Kerry Collins.
I think that was the one John had. Yes.
Yeah, Chris Chandler.
Yeah.
I don't think
he was a 1st rounder.
Now you're making me debate.
I feel like he would have called you out if it was. So
yeah,
you can't be.
So Steve McNair, he lost. He was not a 3rd round pick. Kerry Collins, I believe, was the 5th pick in the draft. Kurt Warner was undrafted. Rich Gannon. Hold Rich Gannon to the side. Delhomme? What year was Delhomme?
I think Delhomme was undrafted. Hang on.
I don't. It's Delhomme, huh?
No. It is somebody we've named.
It's somebody, so I don't have to continue along here?
I think a correction may need to be made here.
What do you mean?
Chris Chandler, drafted in the 3rd round by the Indianapolis Colts.
All right. So is that your final answer then? D?
No. Give me 1 second, dude. Because Chris Chandler is not who I have.
Uh-oh.
Who do you have?
Chris Chandler was drafted in 1988. I said 1990.
All right. So let me get back to the drawing board here. All right. So we don't think Delhomme was a 3rd round pick, huh?
I'm looking Delhomme up now.
No, don't look him up. Either we know or we don't know. I think you might be undrafted though. I think you could be right. Because he went to school somewhere down in Louisiana. So I don't think it's Delhomme.
The person who I have, you have not named yet. I'll just say that.
Okay. All right. So let's just continue.
Well, go through the teams.
How about what year was what round was Matt Hasselbeck taken in? Hold Matt Hasselbeck to the side, please. So then after that, we got Brady, no. Kurt Warner, no. Peyton Manning, no. Roethlisberger, no. Brady, more. Kaepernick was a 2nd round pick. We got Russell Wilson, who lost. Cam Newton, no, was the top overall pick. Matt Ryan was a 1st round pick. Jared Goff was a 1st round pick.
Stafford was the 1st round pick.
Jimmy Garoppolo. What round was Garoppolo taken in? Was he a 4th round pick? 3rd round pick? 4th round pick?
Could have been a 2nd round pick.
Hold Garoppolo to the side as well. So I'm holding Matt Hasselbeck and Garoppolo. Now, it was then Mahomes, who's an obvious no. Burrow. Hurts, who was a 2nd round pick. Purdy, who was Mr. Irrelevant. All right, let me just ask you this to conserve a little bit of time. Is it either Hasselbeck or who's the other one that we mentioned?
Garoppolo.
Or Garoppolo?
Neither.
Oh, God.
Garoppolo was a 2nd round pick, I
was
believe.
Right, 2nd round.
Was like a 6th round pick.
Now I don't know.
Now you have no idea.
Nope.
Now you're shot.
Now I'm shot.
Yep. John also looks shot.
Yeah.
You want me to give you the answer?
No.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I thought Rex Grossman was a 1st round pick. Rex Grossman? No, he was out of Florida, right? He's a 1st round pick. Rich Gannon? Is this the guy that wound up back on a team that he was originally on?
No, that was false.
Okay. Be Rich Gannon? I don't know what round.
I don't know.
Rich Gannon was a 4th round pick.
Oh, 4th round pick.
We're not going to get it.
And it was.
I know I'm going to be upset with this, and I'm confident I've named the guy because I've gone through everybody. You sure Hurts was a 2nd round pick, right, Ray? Yeah, you sure. Neil O'Donnell was quarterback in 95. Maybe Neil O'Donnell? I mean, it's as good a guess as any. I don't think. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I mean, you said it's not.
May as well throw it then.
O'Donnell? Who else could it be? We said Chandler, but Chandler. No, I don't. All right, we'll go Neil O'Donnell because I don't have an answer for you.
1990, the Pittsburgh Steelers drafted Neil O'Donnell in the 3rd round.
Maryland. There you
Good
go.
job, Dave.
That's nice. That's
It
John.
only took 10 minutes.
John gets all the. Are you looking for a rush?
It only took 10 minutes. It's fine.
You know what? Why don't you give us more read from Hess? Really? Why don't you break that down for
My
us?
read's right.
All right, let's go to Tim in Garden City. Tim, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
David, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. At the FBS level, the top tier Division 1, There are 5 teams nicknamed the Tigers. Who are they?
Yeah, Tigers.
Tigers.
LSU.
Clemson. Missouri.
That's 3. Missing an obvious one.
You got some Wildcats in there, too. Auburn.
Now the 5th one.
What's Princeton?
Princeton Tigers.
I know, but is that...
That's it. Well, no, FBS for foot. You said for football?
Yeah, so the Princeton's FCS.
Right.
So you want FBS.
We got Missouri. LSU.
You already said LSU.
Oh.
So you got LSU, Missouri, Clemson, and Auburn.
So there's one more?
Correct.
I
got it.
You got it? Give me a second. And this is a big time team, right?
Big enough.
Yeah.
There's a power conference.
It's not as big as all the other ones.
They changed the name of their team at any point?
I don't believe they have.
You sure?
As far as I know, this team has always been this team.
So I was thinking Memphis State. Now they're Memphis. But he says no.
What did they go by originally?
Memphis State.
No, but what was the nickname? Oh, we were talking about changing the name.
They're the Tigers. But you said it's not a team that's ever changed their name, right?
Well, I thought you were talking about the nickname.
Thought the nickname.
Oh, nickname? No. I meant like the actual name of the school.
No, I like Memphis.
Let's go with Memphis.
It's got to be Memphis, right? Memphis, final answer. Tim?
Ding, ding, ding. Ding,
ding, ding.
There we go. We're back.
Ding, ding, ding.
We're back.
Nice. All right. There we go. All right, so overall, we got, one wrong?
Yeah, well, I mean, it so happens that the one wrong after was he talking about being undefeated. So
that's fine. All right, Bauer. Let's see what you got. Is there a theme? RJ usually has a theme.
Yeah, I went through some Falcons and Patriots, considering those are the Giants and Jets opponents. So one current player, and then a few former players.
All right.
Mac Hollins.
North Carolina.
That's right.
Shoeless Mac Hollins.
That's right.
Brandon Cooks.
You interviewed this guy in his NFL draft
all
year.
I could think of is LSU, but it's not LSU.
It's not LSU.
Is it somewhere down there?
No.
No, not a Tiger.
Yeah. No, none of the Tiger schools.
Not a Tiger.
I should know this. I can't think of where Brandon Cooks went to school. Let me come back to that.
Okay.
All right, we'll come back.
Yeah.
Deion Branch.
Louisville.
There you go.
Yep.
Devontae Freeman.
The running back?
Yes.
SEC? It's like a South Carolina?
No.
You know where?
Not the SEC, but
I don't know that I know Devontae Freeman. Number 24. I
ACC.
It's not Clemson. NC State. Not Miami. Duke. It's not Carolina. Not Wake.
I got this one.
You know this one?
I did know this one.
I can't think of this.
Do you need to come back to him too?
No, Brandon Cooks is Oregon State, by the way.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Yeah. Devontae Freeman. It's a good running back, too.
Was a good running back in college.
Yeah, I can't think of where he went. All right, what else you got?
Roddy White.
UAB.
Oh, yeah. And that leaves you Devontae Freeman.
Devontae Freeman. Devonta.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman. Falcons, Devontae Freeman.
Struggle here.
I got it.
You do.
Florida State.
Oh, yeah. It only took you a minute, but you got it.
Okay. All right. So all in all, was that like a 9-1, 10-1, 11-1, something in that range?
Yeah, I was ugly though.
Okay.
That wasn't a pretty 9-1. It It wasn't aesthetically pleasing.
It doesn't need to be pretty. You just need to get. You just need to succeed.
You're unbelievable.
Listen, I hold you to a high standard.
So you were disappointed in that performance?
No, not disappointed. The start we got off to, I expected special.
I thought it was pretty good.
Right? I just felt like it's going to be one of those nights.
All right, so what do they say about the starting pitcher in baseball? 10 games is going to have his A-plus stuff.
Right.
10 games are going to be bad, and then other games are going to just have to battle.
Well, I know, but
this was a battle.
Right, but you teased me with, an immaculate inning to start, and then wheels kind of fell off.
Speaking of wheels falling off, you know where they don't fall off?
The frenzy.
Ray?
Wait, did we say we were doing frenzy?
We're doing a frenzy today.
We can do a frenzy. That's fine.
Yeah,
Speaking of wheels falling off, you know what kind of a truck they never fall off on?
I don't know.
A truck you were very angry about.
The one that's supposed to be read at, 8:40? Maybe that one?
I had it at 8:30.
I wrote it down at 8:40.
I have it at 8:30 as well.
Yeah, well, it says 8:40.
There's a lot of miscommunication.
Okay.
Wait,
So
RJ!
You want to do it at 8?
No, I'll do it right now.
No. We'll do it at 8:40.
No, I want to do it right now.
No, I don't want to hear it now.
Just don't call RJ, okay?
Yeah, why don't you get RJ on the phone?
He won't answer. I already tried.
What a surprise. Let's take a break. We'll come back, and Rick's got his big Hess truck read on the other side. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York. Oh, save us from us. Here she is, the great Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, company. On this Thanksgiving Eve, Central Park West is closed up in the 80s. They're getting ready for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with parade prep there. Watch for delays inbound towards Washington Bridge, 45. Lincoln looks okay. Holland about 25. Ed Koch, 59th Street Bridge. Heavy traffic into town. Over on the Southern State Parkway eastbound at Central Ave in Elmont, it's a collision being cleared. Traffic sponsored by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and most of all, being known, loved, and protected. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
Hockey fans and holiday shoppers, check out Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg December 2nd live from the NHL shop in Manhattan West Plaza, a block from the Garden. They'll be talking all things NHL.
It's hockey, man.
And they'll be joined on site by hockey legend Mark Messier. It's all powered by Game 7 apparel and headwear as they launch their new assortment in the NHL shop. Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg December 2nd live from the NHL shop.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is the Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. J. Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care, and here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. But what's more, MediShare members like it. We know this from member surveys. They like it a lot. It's a proven thing now. MediShare has been around for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing, too. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they will waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. Again, the deadline is November 30th, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. Outdoers get more done.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Hi, it's Chuck Devine in Snow Country. Check off the wish list with instant savings and free battery offers on select steel tools. Shop online or in-store. The ski season's off to a very good start with multiple snowfalls throughout November at areas like Whiteface in the Adirondacks and Killington, Vermont. Some midweek showers before a cool down throughout Thanksgiving weekend. So we'll ski on firm groomed snow. Start your season with well-tuned, freshly sharpened skis. Whiteface in the Adirondacks, 14 trails, top to bottom skiing and riding for intermediates or better, and the Learning Center opens Saturday. Gore Mountain opens Friday, so does Bel Air in the Catskills and Jiminy in the Berkshires. In Vermont, Killington, 28 trails cover 15 miles. That includes novice skiing on Snowshed at Killington. Stratton opens Wednesday, Smuggler's Notch Friday. They'll ski throughout the Thanksgiving holiday weekend.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, the ESPN New York holiday party. Oh, it's back. The K-Show and DHR are bringing the holiday cheer to your mother's house, Garden City Park, Long Island, Friday, December the 12th. Once again, we're collecting unwrapped toy donations this year to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation. All kicks off 1 o'clock Friday, December the 12th, which is 2 weeks from Friday, at your mother's house. And it's brought to you by Amazon Pickup, Security Dodge, and Spiked Aid. So that's a really fun event.
Great event. Too bad you won't be there.
I will not be able to. Too bad you won't be there.
Well, I'm going to be, yeah.
Neither of us is going to be there. I think they don't want our presence because I think it's a distraction from the guys that are on air. This would be my guess.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case at all.
Because we were there last year, and I feel like we kind of drew attention away from DHR.
That's because you had the Mentalist doing all sorts of crazy things.
I love that guy.
Bending spoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I absolutely love that guy. All right, so I don't think we're going to do a frenzy, but people have lined up for a frenzy. So why don't we just get to some
Well, why
calls
can't we
and
just
not
do a
rush
frenzy,
them?
though?
Why do we have to rush them? Why does it have to be a rush?
Well,
today's not a football Friday. You guys have established it's not a football Friday.
You called for a frenzy on Monday, though.
Yeah. You know what? I also called for the picks today, and we didn't do that.
Make your picks. Okay.
Can I make my picks today?
Make your picks if you want.
Ray, would you like to make your picks today?
You know how you really make a statement?
How?
Really put it on the table. Make your picks. Make them all on the Thursday and Friday games.
2 of the 3 will be.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Well, I just want to add in my third game.
Listen, I could easily make a pick on all 3.
Tomorrow?
For maybe not all 3 tomorrow, but sneaking in the Friday game. I think I could.
Are
do
you
that.
doing any Thursday or Friday? There's 4 games to choose from.
I don't know yet.
You're going to have to know that by the end of the show today.
Right, but I don't know yet.
So you could.
I have a Thursday game included in my picks.
Okay.
Currently.
Okay.
They could change depending on how much stress I want to take on tomorrow. The only reason I wouldn't take it is because I don't want to. I don't want to be stressed out tomorrow.
Could you imagine, Ray?
Okay, so we can make a discussion at 9:30.
If he had a free fall, like just all of a sudden he starts going 1-2 every week, and everyone just boop right past him.
If he does what basically I've been doing for the past 2 months or so, yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, you just bounced back with a 2-1.
Yeah, you had a really good week last week.
Yeah, I was like going 1-2 and 0-3 for a month.
You righted the ship.
You're still 3 games ahead of me.
It's unbelievable.
What does that say about me?
Here's the thing I don't like, though. We had Lewis on, right? Lewis was on. You asked him. Big, sexy game. Kansas City in Dallas. Who you taking? He says Dallas. Gives you the reasons. I'm sitting here looking at the spreads now. That number jumped up again.
What's it at now?
3.5.
Back to 3.5.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those.
It's enticing.
But exactly. Of course it's enticing. It smells.
But why are you going to overthink it? Why are you going to overthink it?
Because this is what happens. What would you take right now? Kansas City or Dallas? You're taking the points.
Probably Dallas.
Yeah, right. How many people do you think are doing the same thing?
Probably
Although the number goes up, means that Kansas City just got money on it.
All right, so maybe smart action is laying money on Kansas City.
That's
Then
what I'm saying.
why don't you take the Chiefs then?
Because I don't feel comfortable taking the Chiefs.
Well, just take the Cowboys.
Maybe I will.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe Raymond and I both will.
Maybe you will. Maybe I'll jump on the Cowboys too.
You stay away from our Cowboys.
Oh, I can do whatever I want. Last week I took the Cowboys. My only win in a month was the Cowboys. All right, let's get to the non-frenzy calls. We'll slow play.
I can guarantee one thing.
Yeah.
If we let Raymond make his picks today, Chicago +7.
I would bet you're wrong.
It's a big number.
Told you.
Too many, huh?
He is so down on Philly.
Yeah, but Chicago feels like
and that
Tigers,
by the way, that doesn't start with this past Sunday. I've been down on Philly for a while.
Saying.
So.
I could read your mind. He would go when he said, "Well, I would also sprinkle on the Friday."
Really?
He's
so
taking
you're going to take
7.
the Bears +7, huh?
I'm not going to give it away, but
you trust Caleb Williams though?
This isn't about Caleb Williams.
It's about that you just don't trust.
Again, like Chicago's had their success, and much like in Jalen Hurts terms, but not quite to the same level. Yeah, they're winning, but
here's the thing,
necessarily.
Here's the reason why I think this number is at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Is because Chicago's defense has made a business of turning the other team over.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts has not turned the ball over.
Well, something's got to give, right?
Right. So, but that's why I feel like the number's probably 7. So if they don't turn the ball over.
Yep. You think the Bears cover that number? Or you think the Eagles cover the number if they don't turn over?
Well, here's the thing. Like
that's what would make me nervous about taking the Bears.
Jalen Hurts doesn't turn the ball over because he's not asked to do.
They did last week, though.
Yeah, but they had some fumbles, no picks.
Right.
Although there's probably a couple of balls that should have been picked off, but he's just asked not to make mistakes. That's the way their offense works. Just do this, don't make a mistake, and you'll be fine. If we score 17 and win, that's fine. We won. That's their philosophy. That's what works for them.
They also haven't gotten a lot of successful Saquon lately, and I have a feeling you're going to see them run the ball probably effectively on Friday.
I mean, they're going to try.
Yeah,
but
can you guarantee me against this Philly defense in Philly, and now he hasn't turned the ball over like the last 4 games, that this isn't the game?
Well,
Jalen doesn't turn it over, and Caleb does.
Here's the thing, and you're totally right. I could totally see that happening. Either way, I think this is a low-scoring game. This is like a 20-17 matchup. This is not. There's not going to be a lot of points.
You love the Bears then?
It's not even loving the Bears.
You're
it's just like 7 is such a big number.
You're taking the Bears.
I don't know, man. I think there'll be some turnovers in this game on both sides.
So just take the Bears right now.
I'm not doing that right now. It's not 9:30.
Okay. By the way, why don't we make our picks at 9:30? You can interrupt RJ.
John told me he didn't think it was that bad.
Okay, you're gonna take life advice from John.
Yeah, and he also told
every piece of clothing he has is Disney. This is the direction you want to go in.
That was an ESPN jacket he was wearing. And I was also told that I was right
with the read.
Yep.
Look at you. Well, you know what? You want to prove how right you. No, you know what? Now I want to get to a call. I want to go to Paul. I want you to slow play this, Paul. It's not a frenzy. Welcome to ESPN New York.
Thank you, gentlemen. For Thanksgiving being tomorrow and the Giants still 2-10, what's the worst food that you would possibly force yourself to eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow?
I'm not going to eat any food that I don't like tomorrow. I mean, I'll eat green beans, but I like green beans.
Yeah, but you're not eating just naked green beans.
No,
it'll be a casserole.
Yeah, it gets spruced up a little bit. It's like an almondine that Sherry makes.
Delicious.
Yeah.
You put the fried onions on top?
Oh, I love those. There you go.
Delicious.
But no, I'm
not going to.
Why of all days would tomorrow be the day that you're sacrificing anything?
Right, but did he mean like Giants being 2-10 equates to like which brutal Thanksgiving side you would eat? Not that you'll eat it, but what?
But there's no brutal Thanksgiving.
I don't make things that I don't eat.
No.
Well,
last night Sherry made steamed broccoli. That's like I don't mind it, but it's a brutal side. You would never choose to have that on Thanksgiving.
It's not. You're not going to make just plain old steamed broccoli for a Thanksgiving side. Everything's kind of more indulgent on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, you want to fatten up on Thanksgiving.
Right. It's going to be mashed potatoes, not just a plain baked potato. It's going to, you know what I mean? You say sweet potatoes; those things got marshmallows on those bad
boys.
The sweet
potato is just special. Let's go to Corey in New York. Corey, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Corey? How are you?
So I don't have to be fast like a frenzy?
Take your time. No rush. Nope.
I also have a Cuddle Mary Trash Thanksgiving if you want, but first I have
Corey,
good question.
We want all of it from
give
you.
us it all.
All right, my first thing is I really loved the college football talk yesterday. You guys put some college football stuff out there, and I really listened to college football, and that was good.
Good. It's funny. Ask your stuff, then I want to tell Rick something after about college football. Go ahead, Corey. What's your questions?
My question is, everybody's talking about Stafford, Taylor, and so on for MVP, correct?
Drake May. Drake May is thrown in the mix as well.
Yeah. What about Najigba?
It just doesn't happen. He's having an unbelievable season.
He could be the first wide receiver.
You know what I saw? And this is...
If he sets the record, then I'm sure he'll get some consideration. But if Stafford keeps playing the way Stafford's playing, Stafford's going to win.
Stafford is having an unbelievable... This could be the best season he's ever had.
Yeah. I think he's thrown, 25 touchdowns since his last pick?
Which is...
I think that's what it is.
And look at the weapons and just the way, and Sean McVay and all of it. You had a CMT you wanted to ask, Corey?
Yes.
Okay.
Cuddle Mary Trash, best side dish. You got to pick one of these three.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is considered a side dish, but a really nice buttery roll.
Oh, I don't think it's a side dish.
Amazing roll.
Oh, I love the roll.
You got the corn casserole.
Uh-huh.
And then my final one is the best you could think of, mashed potatoes.
Oh. Cool. All right, I'll go. I'm going to. You're not going to like this answer, but this is my answer.
You going to marry the roll?
Nope. I'm going to marry the mashed.
Yeah.
I'm going to cuddle the roll.
Like
I'm going to trash the corn
Love
casserole. Yeah, you agree? Across the board.
Across the board.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to take that beautiful, delicious roll.
Oh.
I'm going to load that bad boy up. Throw some turkey in there, a little stuffing.
If you like, that's a beautiful way to go.
Nothing better than the post-Thanksgiving sandwich.
Elite.
My favorite.
Absolutely elite. So two things I want to say. So I went to the barber yesterday.
Yep.
And one of Ben's buddies from his high school baseball team was there getting a haircut. Mm-hmm. Where does he go to school? The Ohio State.
Oh, nice.
And I said, it's funny. Let me ask you this.
Oh, you asked him.
I said, we're just talking about this on the radio today. Lose to Michigan, win the national championship. Success? No. He goes, last year, when they lost to Michigan, everybody on campus wanted Ryan Day fired. Gone. And when he won, there was a reprieve, but it wasn't like, oh, this is a great coach. I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
I know it's crazy to hear you win a national championship and there's disappointment. They need to beat Michigan.
All right.
They need to beat Michigan.
Yeah, but you wouldn't trade one. You wouldn't trade a win against Michigan. Which is crazy.
I'm telling they need to win that game on Saturday.
They can believe what they want. I believe that's crazy.
By the way, what a weekend of sports.
Yep.
The whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You got college basketball littered. You got Texas and Texas A&M.
Yep.
You got Georgia Tech. Mm-hmm. You get Michigan and Ohio State. Right?
Yeah, you got NFL Thursday.
You got NFL Thursday. You got NFL Friday. You got the Knicks are in action. The Rangers, the Islanders, the Devils. I mean, it's and then you get a full football Sunday.
Right.
And then the Giants on Monday night.
I'm going to need time off from the time off.
It's a lot going on. Speaking of a lot going on.
Yep.
You want a jingle?
I would like a jingle. Do you want the real read or do you want the fake read that Bauer gave me?
Here's what I want. Bauer, I'm sorry that you have to absorb this kind of abuse. I want you to do what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay? You want the jingle?
I want to sing.
Da, 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 da. You know what? Here's what we do. Bauer, you do the jingle.
I don't know if I want to now. I'm taking a lot of shots from Rick.
Now you do the jingle. All right? As a punishment for not giving him the appropriate read, you do the jingle.
I gave him the appropriate read that I was given, but okay, I'll give him the jingle.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
Oh, that's nice.
Da 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 da.
Sounds like Batman almost.
Da da da.
The Hess truck's back and it's better than ever. Yep, that's right. 2 racers, one amazing holiday gift. The 2025 stock car races are loaded. Action-packed features. You got 67 animated lights, 5 realistic sounds, and a pullback motor. Available exclusively at HessToyTruck.com. for only $49.99 with free standard shipping. And get this, batteries are included. So don't wait. Get your 2025 Hess truck now and make the holidays more memorable than ever.
You done?
I mean, see, that sounds done.
It does. It sounds done.
Yep.
And now you're done. All right, Bauer, I got to tell you, your jingle, very good.
Thank you.
Really, really well done. Also, hockey fans and holiday shoppers, join DHR live from the NHL shop in New York City, West Plaza, a block from the Garden, Tuesday, December 2nd from 3 to 6:30. They'll be talking all things NHL and joined on site by hockey legend Mark Douglas Messier. All powered by Game 7 apparel and headwear as they launch their new assortment in the NHL shop NYC. So again, to refresh and recap, don't miss DHR live Tuesday, December 2nd from the NHL shop in Manhattan. More of your calls, more Thanksgiving talk right here on ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
D'Agostino & Associates is a legacy firm, and I'm proud to be a part of that legacy. I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and like my father, I fight to get justice for the injured.
The hustle and grit of these streets shaped me. I'm John D'Agostino, and from the concrete to the courtroom, I built this injury firm 35 years ago to get accident victims justice. So call my team first, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
You want justice? Think Jenna D'Agostino. Think D'Agostino & Associates. Justice isn't just a word. For us, it's a way of life. It's having compassion for your struggle and getting you paid for your pain. Now that's justice. D'Agostino & Associates means being there for the injured.
Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back. Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
ESPN New York is throwing a holiday party you don't want to miss. Join us Friday, December 12th at your mother's house in Garden City Park. We'll be broadcasting the Michael K. Show live from 1 to 3, followed by Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg from 3 to 7, all while supporting a great cause. Bring a toy to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation and help make the season brighter for local kids in need. It's the ESPN New York Holiday Party, Friday, December 12th, brought to you by Spiked Aid, Security Dodge, Amazon Pickup, and ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. This is right about the time that Rick starts to vanish, and Raymond, like clockwork.
Right on schedule. Well, a lot of people pointed out in the group, in the YouTube, they saw him take off before the segment was over.
Right.
The read was done. You hadn't even broken yet.
No, he was up and he was gone, and now he's late returning.
I'm not sure there's a lot of people here to big conduit.
Well, that's
yet,
the
though.
thing. I look out into like the newsroom-ish area where I don't see anybody. There's nobody here today. So I don't know who he's out there chatting with, but apparently
where are you big conduiting if there's
So I was going to save this stat for Rick, but I guess I'll share it with you and Bauer since he's nowhere to be found at the moment. I found this to be, and Rick would take affront to this, and it's not meant to give anybody a hard time or be nasty. It's just a fact which is, I thought, jarring when I saw it. Jackson Smith in Jigba through 12 weeks of the season. Did you see this stat?
He's on a ridiculous tear.
Has more receiving yards than Justin Fields has passing yards. Yes.
It's not great.
Jackson Smith in Jigba has received more yardage this year than Justin Fields has passing yards. How remarkable is that?
I mean, remarkable is one word for
it. Come on. Sad,
ridiculous,
pathetic, remarkable,
sad,
all those
pathetic,
things.
Any of those words could apply.
Absolutely.
That's not something, I mean, okay, granted, Justin Fields has missed some time, but still, like, that's not great.
He's thrown for like 1,200 yards
not great.
This season.
It's not ideal. It's not what you want.
Let's go to Ira in Staten Island. Ira, good morning. Unfortunately, Rick is not here, but I can feel whatever question that you have on your mind today. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving, Ira.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. All the best. Riddick's interview with you guys, excellent, spot on. I kind of agree with everything he said.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that he did mention was the quarterback situation. And the question I'm going to say is how much patience is Woody? I know he wants to do what the Lions did and keep the regime in place to get all that. They already struck out once on a quarterback trying to find one. How many more times do you think he's going to let them before he cuts bait or these guys have success?
Another. I mean, Ira, you need a quarterback. You're going to have the draft equity to get a quarterback. You're going to take a quarterback. Either you're going to take a quarterback or somehow trade for a quarterback this offseason. So you will have a new quarterback room in 2026. I promise you that.
Right, and I do believe this week's game is it's interesting for the Jets because Taylor and Fields are going to be gone. And in my opinion, nobody's trading away quarterbacks. I think Kirk Cousins is auditioning for the Jets this Sunday. Well, who else is out there?
How could you go to battle with Kirk Cousins and then punt actually getting a quarterback for another year, Ira?
No, I'm saying draft one.
Oh, so you're going to draft one and have him as the Russell Wilson filler?
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah, kind of what the Giants did. Because really, who's out there? Mariota, Minshew. I mean,
I would take Mariota before I would take Kirk Cousins.
So would I, and I don't know if he's available.
I think that Mariota in the quarterback room would be a much better because it would. I mean, we had the clip how many days ago with Michael Penix?
Yeah,
when they asked him
he doesn't have any help at all.
He didn't mention Kirk Cousins.
No, he made
coach
just
nothing.
the opposite. He made it sound like Kirk Cousins
there was nobody.
Yeah, is not helping him whatsoever.
So I don't want that.
If you told me Mariota, Brissett, Mac Jones, I'm not saying these guys are going to wind up here. I'm just saying I think I'd be more than happy with those guys as the leader into the next quarterback.
If the thought is with whatever pick it is, say it's Mendoza with whatever pick, you're going to get him on the field as soon as possible. I would think.
You still want to have the option of.
I know, but I need a quarterback that is already resigned.
You need
to the
Jameis
fact
Winston.
That's resigned to I'm a backup quarterback.
That's right. You need Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
is what
I don't
you
need someone that's going to come in and think, hey, I have a real chance to compete for this job. I'm focused on me.
Right.
Like the goal is get the kid ready.
Listen, for all the things the Giants did poorly, which is a laundry list, the one thing they got right was Winston and Dart.
Right now. Yes.
Right? Winston being you're going to be the backup quarterback for Jackson Dart, who's going to be the starting quarterback, was a really good plan.
Yep.
A really good plan.
Yeah, well, I think Jameis Winston understands, especially because he wasn't even the backup. He was the third-string quarterback once they drafted Jackson Dart. Really. You know what I mean? Like, as far as who was going to play.
Right.
It was going to go Russell and then...
Which is comical, but yes.
Yeah. But, like, he knew that part of why they brought me here was to make sure Jackson Dart is ready to play. And then throughout that process, continue to help him, and that's something that Jackson Dart has talked about, how important Jameis has been for him. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how important it is to have someone like that when you first get into the league.
I can see that.
Because everything is so new. I can't even imagine as a quarterback when you're trying to learn an offense and all these different things. Like, who did we have? It was Caleb Williams that said last year. Like, what was one of the things that you've learned now with Ben Johnson? He's like, I didn't even know how to watch tape last year.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, go watch tape.
Yeah, they just put him in a room and said, watch the film. But how do you do it?
I'm watching it, but like, what am I?
You don't know how to write an essay. Go write an essay. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
What exactly am I watching here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. Did you hear the stat I gave? And I'm not doing it to try to...
No, I didn't. I was trying to get my coffee, and then it wasn't
to try
right.
to infuriate you. I just did it because I think it's a remarkable statistic.
Is this the takeaway stat?
No, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yep.
More receiving yards than Justin Fields passing yards this year.
I think hadn't he already set the record in Seattle?
He's over 1,300.
Yeah, I think he's already set the record.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
He has the most yards in a season for a receiver already?
In Seattle,
yeah.
In Seattle history?
He just bypassed Metcalf.
That's unbelievable.
He's having that kind of dude. He's a big play threat waiting to happen.
Every single play. And the thing that makes him so amazing, we got a break, is that who's their number 2?
Shaheed.
Shaheed didn't have a catch last week.
Well, I mean, they can't stop him.
Like, what? That's the point. He's so good, they don't really have a lot of other receiving weapons, and you still can't stop him.
Well, now that you said it, so right now, I mean, I guess it would be Cooper Kupp.
Oh, but come on.
So he's got 80 receptions already for 1,313 yards, and the next closest reception-wise is the tight end at 33.
Barner?
Yeah.
It's
That's
crazy.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's really impressive. All right, let's break. Come back. We have a big, bouncy 9 o'clock hour. Some picks will be made. I know all of them. Some picks will be made, and plays of the week will, in fact, happen. It's DNR with you, the big pre-Thanksgiving show on ESPN New York.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is the Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. J. Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
The Fall Savings Event continues this November at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease the 2025 Mazda CX-30S for as low as $169 per month, or the 2025 Mazda CX-5 Select for as low as $229 per month, and get as low as 0.9% APR financing rates on select models. Plus, enjoy 1 year complimentary of Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
Some stages celebrate. This one tests everything. Every drive, every approach, every putt. Pressure builds, resilience matters, and history waits for the bold. In June, the 2026 U.S. Open Championship returns to the Hamptons at the iconic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Experience the world's best golfers competing on one of the sport's most storied stages. Don't just watch greatness, experience it live at the 126th U.S. Open. Daily tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
ESPN Bet is becoming the score bet this December. The same betting app you love with a new look and promos curated just for you. Existing ESPN Bet customers don't have to change a thing. Your account, wallet, and bets will all remain the same. Plus, kick things off right now by logging in and claiming a 100% profit boost. More action, more rewards, more for you. The score bet coming this December. 21 plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
What?
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A good karma brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
At least I'm not you. It's like, there's more to this read.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
Today.
They streamlined the read.
No, this is not
Yes, they
streamlining.
did. I received written confirmation. People are not happy with you.
From Pusick, reads can change. I know that's a foreign concept, but it used to happen all the time.
Right
There is
out.
no way that Hess toy trucks want to end it with batteries included. I'm going to lead with physicality. Slap, right in the face.
Right in the face.
Yep.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Oh, that's nice. Sounds like Batman almost.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, this is it, baby. The big 9 o'clock hour. Tomorrow, we're not here, but the show goes on.
That's right.
You got the Ass Man and Ty Butler tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
And then Friday, you only have the Ass Man.
By himself, solo.
Solo Ass Man. That's right.
It's all right, though.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I'm a big fan of the
ready
Ass
for
Man.
football. Right? Break down what happened on Thursday.
That's right.
Gear you up for Friday.
3 games tomorrow, the 4th game on Friday, and then you have 11 games on Sunday, and then the 1 game on Monday night. I love it. This might be my favorite sports 4-day block of the entire year.
All right, here's a little nugget for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So last week, week 12, the public went 1-4.
Oof.
2 backdoor touchdowns screwed it up for the public. 1-4. So this week,
what were there for? Were they close or like what were their picks last week?
I don't have.
Oh, okay.
I don't have their picks. So this week, the most bets this week.
All right, let me look at the odds for this week.
All right, here you go. I got it. As a matter of fact, I got it.
I thought it would be.
All right, so last week the most bets were Seattle.
All right, Seattle had that.
That
and
was
gagged
12.
it away.
That was 12.5.
Yep.
Okay. Cleveland
covered.
The Lions.
The Lions weren't even close to covering.
Bills
weren't even close to covering.
Patriots.
No.
They had it at 7. It was 6.
Right.
I
right.
pushed.
Yep.
Okay, so this week, most bet on teams. Giants.
I like the Giants to cover.
Vikings.
Oh, really?
Panthers. Broncos. Texans.
Mm-hmm. And they were 1-4 last week.
Which completely just taking my Houston pick and throwing it right out the window.
But why? I don't understand why you get so crazed with every piece of information you see.
Too much information.
So that if it's too much information, it's emotional.
Yeah, I know.
You can tell
you don't believe in it. You don't believe in the information.
If it's too much information, then don't consume all the information.
I can't help it.
But just avoid the information.
I can't help it.
You're your own worst enemy.
Yes,
You know that?
I am. That's correct. Listen, it's not perfect, but it's worked.
Okay.
I can't just get rid of it.
Listen, you're not wrong. I mean, you haven't paid off a debt since what? Why did you have to wear that like Rangers onesie? Well, that wasn't football picks, was it?
It was.
I think it was football.
Well,
picks.
remember I went on that. I won like 1-17 or something. I went on a crazy.
So you have lost. Ray, have you ever lost the football picks?
I've not.
Ray's never lost.
And RJ has not.
RJ either.
No, just me and you.
Only me and him.
Yeah.
And Canty and Canty.
Yeah, well, because he had.
Canty had to swim with the Sharks.
Well, twice though. He lost Sharks, and then he had to do his hair blue. He's lost twice.
Oh, that's right.
He had the epic collapse where he had like a 9-game
Sharks, right?
9-game lead, and going into the playoffs.
I give him credit for that, man. I would not want to swim with sharks.
But those were like
it doesn't matter.
If you have a fear,
he was in a cage,
if
and
you
they
have
were drugged up shark. They wouldn't let us chum. I mean, they did nothing.
Chum.
They wouldn't let us chum. I wanted to throw fish around the cage.
You know how dangerous that is to chum?
Why? They were big sharks. It wasn't great
it's like
whites.
agitating the shark.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I don't think they want that to happen.
6'7".
Is that what the kids are saying?
The sharks are probably terrified of him.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
Throw a little chum in the water.
No.
Some blood, something.
No.
Frenzy.
They're not going to allow that to happen. So I'm thinking about this more and more. And listening to Louis Riddick actually gave me a little bit of kind of like, oh, really?
Hope.
Joe Shane, he can't come back as the GM, man.
Well, he's running the coaching search.
Well, that's one thing. That's one thing. To get the list of people put in front of the ownership group.
I know you say that. I know you say that. Did you think there was any chance?
Well, who's going to run it now?
Did you think there was any chance of them both coming back last year?
A chance, yes.
Barely.
Did I envision it happening? No.
No, they both came back.
Who's going to run the coaching search now?
Joe Schoen is.
Wait, no. Who? Like John Mara, who's got cancer? Like who's going to run the coaching search?
I mean, I don't know. I think you'd like to think there's some capable people inside that building that could do it. If not, then you could find a third party to do it.
Like if the list that's put in front of the ownership group is Chris Shula and Lou Anaromo and Mike McCarthy and whoever else, is that a bad thing?
Right, but why can't I just get that list myself? Like, is this? But that's what I said to you before. Is this just like give me a list, or is this he's actually like actively interviewing people?
My understanding is he's doing the back office stuff and he's presenting them with now do the interviews. Here's my list of 8. Now go do the interviews.
Is part of that back office stuff, like figuring out which coaches would actually want to work with him and which wouldn't?
Well, you would think that he's going to present guys that are a good fit with him.
Yeah,
that they're going to come in, sit down, and be like, "Boy, I love Joe's vision for the Giants here."
I think here's the thing I don't know and you don't know, and I think the reason why Lewis answers the way Lewis answered it is because he, like in his mind, he believes that the only reason something like this happens is because Joe Schoen behind the scenes completely stabbed Brian Daboll in the back.
Sounds like it.
Like he has ownership convinced that there's enough talent. This is all coaching.
Which worries me but here's the thing, and we could even grab the audio if we wanted to. Remember John Mara? I remember where he was in the Giants bubble facility, and he's like, it has to equate to wins. Well, you're 2-10. So it has not equated to wins.
Did he say wins exactly?
Yes, wins.
He said wins.
Wins.
Yeah, well, Brian Daboll's got fired. Brian Daboll's fired. Shane Bowen's fired.
Right.
I mean,
which makes sense.
Well, I guess in Joe Schoen's defense, and I would still move off of Joe Schoen, he could say that the reason why this job is so attractive to other people is because I found the quarterback and I got Malik Neighbors.
So now, it's funny, though, now he's going to take credit for the quarterback?
Of course he is. You think he's not?
No, to save his job, of course he would.
Of course.
He's going to do anything he has to save his job. I don't understand. And Riddick said, Lewis, it sounds like he thinks that he's gone.
Well, I think Lewis says that because that's what Lewis would do.
Okay.
Because that's what he believes.
But if there's 1,000 people listening right now and they all have an opinion, I would say 980 would move on from
right.
From
but
Joe
which way
Schoen.
has your organization gone in the past?
Whatever the non-traditional way would be.
So
yes.
Joe Schoen will be back then.
Probably. But I can still sit here and tell you how bothered, how little sense it makes. It doesn't make sense.
You should be.
So you're now again going to line up. So you've had it where you have a GM and a coach separated. The GM's done a bad job. You can't argue any differently. You could sell passable, but you can't say he's done a good job.
Here's what I wouldn't like, and I wouldn't like this if I was a potential coaching candidate, is I don't feel like my timeline matches up with the GM's timeline. Like how much we keep he was even doing it with Aaron Glenn. Patience. The reality is there's no patience.
There's no patience.
Right? For quarterbacks, there's no patience.
For anything anymore.
Nope. So going into next season, even if you're excited about the new head coach and Joe Schoen's still the GM, Joe Schoen will still be on the hot seat. People already don't like Joe Schoen.
So if you bring in a new coach, transform this entire organization, you go 5-12. Now, then Joe Schoen is gone?
Right now, which
so now what
makes
the hell?
No sense.
Now what am I going to do?
Like so, there's going to be way less patience for Joe Schoen than there's going to be for the new head coach. But we're going to be
and understand.
But we're going to be lumped in together with this.
Makes
thing.
No sense. So now
because there's now the next GM going to want to come in and hire and take on your, or take in your coach.
You can't empower that head coach who's coming off a 5-12 season to bring in his own GM,
right?
Because that wouldn't make sense.
No.
So what are you going to do? The right thing to do is to move on from Joe Schoen.
Correct.
That's the right thing to do.
It's the smartest thing to do.
They never do the right thing.
No.
So they
haven't.
Probably extend them.
Well, you would. Yeah. Well, if he hires a new coach and you keep him, it's ultimately getting an extension for him. You're not going to have him struggle in year one and then fire the GM and have the coach hire a new GM or what? You just bring in a GM that wants to work with the coach, which he'll tell you
it makes no sense.
Which he'll tell you to your face until things don't go well, and then he'll fire that
The Giants
guy.
make no sense. Rashad in the Bronx wants to talk about the Giants. Good morning, Rashad. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Rick. Good morning, Dave. So I'm going to give you 3 defenses.
Yeah.
All right. The first one is the Steelers defense.
Is what?
They're the Steelers defense.
Okay.
They're old, but they're the most expensive defense in the league.
Right.
But I give them a pass because they're old. The Bengals defense, they're young,
they stink.
But they're cheap.
Yeah.
They're
terrible, though. Yeah?
Yeah. So why is the Giants, they're not old, they're the second most expensive defense in the league, and they're so horrible?
I mean, that's the $1 million question, Rashad. I have no idea why it's so bad.
I think it's coaching. I think it's effort. I think it's...
Is it talent?
I think it's probably some injury stuff, right? I mean, that's, once you get past the Debo, do you want to play Deonte Banks? No. He's not very good. I don't think
you've stopped even playing Deonte Banks.
I don't think your back end's good anyway.
It's not good.
No.
Javon Holland has not been good.
Mm-mm.
Tyler Nubin is not all
Can't
that
stop
great.
the run.
Dane Belton is not great.
Dexter Lawrence hasn't been the same player.
No. I mean, there's
Abdul
problems
Carter hasn't
all
really
over
flashed
the place.
like you hoped. It's really been Brian Burns.
Burns has been awesome.
Flott's been good.
Flott has been very good.
Spot.
Yeah. Thibodeau, I thought, was pretty good for a little bit of time. But no, it's a real problem.
Fine.
He's fine.
It's just, listen, financially speaking, you should be
Carter's not lived up to what you thought he was going to do in year one.
Hell of a lot better.
Dexter Lawrence has been hurt and underwhelming tremendously. Yeah, it's a real problem.
Right, but I mean, that's not when you spend the amount of money and you have that kind of that level of draft pick on your defense. The expectation is it should be at the very least like good.
If they were average,
right,
you'd be sitting here probably at 6-6 right now. Average, and you'd look at your final 5 games and be like, oh, "Hang on a minute."
Yeah, right. We got some.
We go 4-1.
Well,
we could be a playoff team.
At least it's meaningful.
It would be very meaningful.
As opposed to this, where you're staring 2-11 in the face.
Right, you're staring 2-11, which is embarrassing. First team to be eliminated again. I mean, by October, the Giants are irrelevant.
Yep.
Last year, we had Mel on to break down the draft in October, and now this year, you're like, they're done again. And now you root for them to lose so you can have a good draft pick and you can trade out of that draft pick. It's no way to live.
No, it's not a way to live.
It's awful.
No, like the most exciting part of the season for our, as a football fan, shouldn't always be the draft.
Right. Well, welcome to New York football.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm going to run the draft for the next 2 years.
Right.
Awesome. That's just what I'm looking for.
September to December, nah. April, that's our time.
January, February, what's that?
Are we going to the draft? Did we determine that?
We just kind of threw that out there. I don't know that we ever actually agreed to it,
We should go. We need to go to the draft.
I love the draft.
The Jets have 2 picks. Giants can have a high pick.
I know.
It's in Pittsburgh.
I know.
It's a great
city.
Talked
about it.
Why
I don't think the Pirates are in town, though.
I think you're right.
Right, I think we discussed that.
I think intentionally they're not in town. I think they don't want them in town when the draft is going on because too much chaos.
And then I got yelled at because the steak place I was talking to you about is not like a standalone steak place.
What does that mean?
Chain, like there's other, like it's not the only.
So it's a chain or it's a coupling.
But you didn't. My point was you didn't know about it in Pittsburgh.
Right.
It doesn't matter. So I was like, it's not a secret place.
Who yelled?
Relax, dummy.
Who yelled?
I don't know. Some person. I don't know who it was. Aggravated me though.
Really?
Yeah.
You want me to take the aggravation away?
That'd be nice.
All right. I got an email. Dylan C. You ready?
Okay, Dylan.
Hello, Dave. This is Dylan from Levittown. Regular caller, just haven't called in a couple of weeks. Just wanted to wish you, Rick, RJ, Raymond, a very happy Thanksgiving. You guys are an amazing show. You're the elite of the elite. And without you, the whole program would be completely shut down. I know it's hard for you because you have to take the abuse from Raymond and Rick and RJ, but you always stay so strong. And you come in every day, and you're the rock star that you are. Never stop being you. I love you so much. Dylan C.
Just happened.
You know what happened? Do you know exactly what happened?
It was a lovely
I thought that
email.
was supposed to be an uplifting email for me.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
It said very nice things about you. Lovely things about you.
No, it didn't. It said that Raymond and RJ make it so hard for you.
Well, I'm able to rise above the fray, is what he said.
Yeah. That didn't make me feel any better.
Why?
Well, you know exactly why.
No, I mean, this guy, he notices and recognizes the anguish I have to deal with day in and day out. And he sees that I'm able to...
Was the I love you necessary? Was that actually in there?
Yeah.
P.S. I love you.
So much.
That was a handwritten, you know what?
It wasn't handwritten. He typed it out.
Email.
Email. Yeah, that's Dylan C. Love it.
Holy moly.
I thought that was nice.
A glaze fest.
So?
I thought it was supposed to be about me.
Well, yeah, it is about you. He said, you guys are an amazing show.
I got to tell you, too.
Yeah?
Something happened to me during the break. Very turned off right now.
What happened?
I look at him as a mentor. Friend.
John?
No. I've kissed this man before.
Carlin.
No, I haven't kissed Carlin before. There's only one man at the station I've kissed.
Well, brown shirt.
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah, I had a nice little lesson with him. My reads are fantastic.
Right.
I mean, has he ever paid for a meal with us?
No, never.
Never.
Well, what happened?
I asked him one simple question.
Uh-huh.
Could you please run down to Starbucks for me, please? I don't have time.
He rejected you.
He said, no, you should have seen not even, they rejected me. It was like
disgust
I asked him,
that you would
it was
even
asked him like I asked him to hike to, can you go run to Brooklyn for me to get something? He's like, well, where is this Starbucks? It's like it's on the corner of the street.
Well, you know what? You ask a lot, though. And you also,
I ask a lot.
You emasculate people when you do this. Go run and go be my errand boy?
I said, could you please
And you can't wait an hour?
It's sitting there. They're gonna throw it away.
Really? But it's paid for.
No, they still. If it sits there for too long, they throw it away. I went down there. It wasn't ready, so I ran back up.
Oh, is that where you went?
Yes, I ran back up, and now it's just sitting there by itself. And I got a long segment.
Wait, is that where you went?
Yeah, of course that's where I went.
Well, why doesn't
There's
Bauer?
no one to talk to. No one's here.
You want Bauer to take a run?
No, he won't do it. He's got stuff to do. He's working a show.
Well, why don't you go? Why don't you go now? If he does stuff you missed and you go now, you'll be back for the next segment.
Bauer, can you run while he does stuff you missed?
No. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, thank you.
You're going to go, Bauer?
Oh, my goodness. Bauer's running. Bauer's
I love this guy.
Or Bauer. You know what? Offer him something. Say,
Bauer, what'd you like?
Yeah, get him a scone.
There's
You want
like
a scone?
I'm good for
You
now.
sure?
I'm
Does he
doing
look
this
like
out
he
of the
needs a
goodness of
scone?
my heart. I'm doing this as a Thanksgiving Day foray.
Bauer, you hear what he says about you? He just called you fat.
I didn't say. You just did.
No, I didn't.
No,
I
Rick
I
did
said
say
he
that
looked
like
skinny.
an hour or two ago.
You don't mean that, though.
God.
Compared to what?
Compared to last time I saw Bauer, I thought he looks really skinny and good. I said that the first thing this morning. Why are you looking at me?
Because I don't believe you're being truthful right now.
Bauer, did I not tell you that right off the bat this morning?
You did. It was a very pleasant comment.
Yeah.
You see the text from John?
No, what'd he say?
God.
$5 in my Zelle and I'll go.
Now, see, why? John has also never paid for a meal when we take him out.
Ever. And John's the big boss.
Like, I don't understand.
John's the big kahuna.
Somehow he gets involved in every meal. Both of them. They never pay.
Right.
And you ask me to do one simple little favor.
In fact, to open the curtain completely, I don't think Raymond and RJ ever pay either.
No one does.
No.
It's unbelievable, these guys.
No, you're right.
No, you're right.
I haven't paid.
We go out for a meal. You always go.
Bauer,
gratis.
I think you look fantastic, and I did notice that you look like you lost a couple pounds.
You're so full of
Thank
crap.
you.
There we
Why?
go.
No, Bauer, you already said before.
Now it's happening.
Yeah, no, I heard what he said before. I don't know how serious that was. I think he's just trying to butter me up to go get his coffee, which I'll still do anyway.
You're a good man.
He's the best.
I am.
He's a good
I
man.
love him.
He's working tomorrow, 2 to 10.
Crazy.
He's working Friday.
Had I known that, I would have, and this is no joke, I would have said, whatever you're making on Thanksgiving, I'll pay you. You don't need to be working like that.
You would just give him that money?
Just give him the money.
Bauer, can you opt out of your Thanksgiving shift?
I cannot at this point, although I appreciate the offer, though.
I totally would have.
That's a very generous
Well, he's
offer.
I can't believe that in his list of priorities, Thanksgiving's bottom of the list. Like, he's got New Year's ahead of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but here's the thing. New Year's is a good party night.
Yeah.
He's a single guy. He wants to go out and party. Thanksgiving is more of a full family function.
I get it.
So he probably, prioritizes.
He likes to light it up?
Elsewhere, yeah. He's got those tall friends. They like to mosh and all that.
Headbanging and stuff.
Right.
One of my tall friends jumped through a table last year.
At the party?
Oh, yeah.
At your parents' house?
No, this was at this was at his house.
He jumped through a table at his house?
Yeah.
Was he a Bills fan? Why would he jump through a table?
Were his parents upset that you broke their table?
I think he bought the table, and then he just decided, I'm going to jump through it.
Wow,
So
you
he
guys getting
bought
wild.
it, and first time using the table, he jumped right through it?
Oh, yeah. It's a good way to kick off the new year.
Interesting.
Is this the one that dates your sister?
The one that you think does, yes.
Oh, the twins.
Who's doing stuff you missed?
Ray's doing stuff
So
you
Ray's going to do it. Bauer, why don't you just scattle over to get him his coffee? Would you?
Scaddle?
Do you think I
You mean
could
skedaddle?
I think I can make it,
I mean.
You think I can make it back in time before the end of the segment?
Yes. I think you get back by no later than 9:24.
No.
It's
3 minutes.
It'll be 3 minutes.
9:21 right now.
9:26.
Okay, I'll try.
9:26. 5
Wait,
minutes.
hang on.
That might be possible.
Let's
go now.
No.
9:21.
You hit the door. Bauer, wait.
9:21 and
He's not even at
Go
Mark.
now. All right.
He just
gone.
walked past the door.
Now we see. All right, Raymond, stuff you missed.
Now,
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Score! Put it in the box!
the you missed.
All right. Keep in mind that everything's going to stay static with the camera now. I don't think that really matters. Anyway, Joe Burrow's
What are you, Scorsese? What do you mean?
We're trying to get a good scene.
You guys did the camera the other day when it was Carlin and Bauer on the cameras
during our show.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, you're one to talk. You're leaving before segments are up. People are staring at an empty chair for 30
Well, there's nothing
seconds.
going on. What did you stand here like a mannequin? What is this?
Yes, I kind of
show me some support.
I kind of do.
You know what? From now on, you do reads. I'm going to get up and make a big scene about it.
You talk every time. Every single time I've tried to do a read, you have a full conversation with somebody else.
I do it for support.
No, you don't.
I
You
do.
do it to mess me up.
Go ahead, Raymond.
My goodness. All right. One of the games being played on Thanksgiving, Cincinnati at Baltimore. Joe Burrow's supposed to come back. Bengals are 3-8. Joe, with your team facing really a remote chance of the playoffs, why are you insisting on playing?
Number one, it's a division game. I got a lot of respect for the people on the opposite side of the ball, but when you play people twice a year, you get tired of them, you don't like them. It's a division rivalry. You got respect for them, but It's intense out there. It's something I wanted to be out there for. Playing on Thanksgiving is something I've always wanted to do, that I've pushed for in the past, and the NFL gave it to us, and then the injury happened and thought I wasn't going to be able to play, and then as we got closer, I felt like it was a real possibility, so that's exciting to me. And it's a national stage to go out and prove yourself again after not playing for several weeks, and every opportunity that you get to go and prove all the hard work that you've put in, the type of player you are, is something that I try to take advantage of.
I appreciate it. Says, if I'm healthy,
love
I'm
that
going to
guy.
play. I'm going to play.
I love that guy. I'm healthy enough to play. I want to go play. And you know what? I don't like the team that we're playing. I'm back.
That's why that 7 line is very fishy. I don't know about that game. Other NFL news, Brandon Cooks has cleared waivers, and he has signed to the Buffalo Bills, which is probably notable because Buffalo is on pace to not have a 1,000-yard receiver for the second straight season.
And they'll sign anybody. Like Gabe Davis, we want you. Brandon Cooks,
squatting.
we want you. Maybe this offseason they can actually trade or bring in some legitimate weapons for this guy.
The Keon Coleman thing's kind of gone sideways. He's been
terrible.
Healthy scratch the last 2 weeks.
He's terrible.
It's not just that he's terrible, but they say disciplinary reason or what have you. But to be scratched for 2 weeks and you're desperate for receivers, it's not a good commentary on him in Buffalo. College football rankings are back out again, and we've got Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Georgia remaining in the top 5. That's unchanged. Ducks are now number 6, Oregon, Ole Miss at 7, and Oklahoma at 8, Notre Dame at 9, Alabama at 10, BYU at 11. Miami jumps ahead of Utah for number 12.
But Miami will get in or will not get in if they win the ACC.
Well, if they
but they're
win
not going to be in the ACC championship game because they have 2 losses. So you can't put Miami into the playoff if they don't make the ACC championship
They're
game.
number 12 right now. They probably can't afford to lose another game at this point.
Well, I don't think they're in because 12 will go to Tulane anyway right now.
You think? Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to get in.
Tulane is the American Conference, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Change for another team I believe is in the American. UConn, Jim Mora leaving
to go to Colorado
State, State to become the next head coach of the Rams. The Huskies athletic director David Benedict said in a statement that Mora informed him Tuesday night that he had accepted the Colorado State coaching job. NBA Cup action last night, Dave.
Yeah, I love the Cup. Tell me.
Well, the Lakers get a win in the Clippers over in a Cup game. That is a 135-118 victory. Again, NBA Cup, it's notable and everything, but this has happened before, by the way, where players call out the court where it's a little slippery, and Luka is one of those people. I think you'll remember, Jalen Brunson took kind of a weird turn of his ankle, which does happen from time to time, but in one of the Cup games last year, and Luka Doncic is also a guy who's calling out. He's not too happy with it right now.
Did you see? Are you playing sound? Or are you moving
I don't have sound.
Did you see what he did last night, Luka?
He's very good.
He went 43.
Yep.
13 and 9.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's unbelievable. Yeah,
he's good at
He's back.
That's
unbelievable. I said before.
That's actually
we said
impressive.
26.
Yeah. You know what, Barry? You're really our hero. Is there a straw, Bauer, or no? You forgot the straw.
I don't use the straw.
Okay.
Nobody can hear him.
All right.
Yeah, nobody.
All right, here we go. Quickly, you asked the Miami question to get into the ACC title game. I got it right here.
Yep. I don't think they can get in.
No, they can get in. It's not a great chance to get in because a lot has to happen, but they still could get in. They got to beat Pitt, and Virginia needs to lose, and Duke lose, and SMU wins, or beat Pitt. No, I'm not going to go through it all.
So they have to beat Pitt.
They have to beat Pitt, and then Virginia has to lose, and Duke has to lose.
So Duke plays Wake.
Mm-hmm.
So, but all of those things have to happen, or a combination of those things have to happen?
Well, no. Each scenario is they beat Pitt, and then Virginia loses, and Duke loses, and SMU wins. And then there's another one. Or they beat Pitt, and SMU loses, and Duke loses, and Virginia loses, and NC State wins.
So it doesn't look great.
4 different scenarios. They actually have a better. It looks like they have a better chance to make the college football playoff than they actually do to make the ACC championship game.
If you're in the ACC, and you don't make it to the ACC championship game, how in the world could they put you in the playoff?
I don't think that they can, but percentage-wise, it's easier. Their percentage to make the CFP is better than.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it says that they have a 13% chance to make the ACC title game, which is not great.
And then Notre Dame is flying up the ranks, and I actually think they're a good team. But they have no signature wins. Their best win is USC. They lost to Texas A&M at home. So I don't know, man. I think BYU in a power conference has 1 loss, and their 1 loss was to the 15th.
Right, but I think Notre Dame is going to be in the playoffs.
They are,
yeah,
because they're Notre Dame.
Yeah,
that's why.
Other NBA Cup action, Washington beats Atlanta 132-113. Orlando.
You see what McCollum did in that game? C.J. McCollum went for like 46 in that game.
Scorer. He's a good scorer.
And now he's just showing off.
Yeah.
He wants you to know how much
really
basketball he watched
He
last
truly
night.
is.
Well, no, you know what the truth is.
Did you watch Orlando and Philly then?
Philly got smoked last night.
144-103. Don't mean to interrupt you, but got a little physical at the end. Jalen Suggs got tossed. 4 others got technical fouls. Jalen Suggs he's kind of, and I noticed this with the Knicks game. He's kind of becoming that irritating type of player.
I love him.
You like
if he were on your team, you'd love him.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. What were you going to say about McCollum?
Oh, he had 46 last night.
Yeah, he said 46.
You were going to point out something else.
The reason I know about this is he's on my fantasy basketball team. So
You're doing fantasy basketball now too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Listen,
that's right.
I respect
and
it.
we're in third place.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Who? You and Alex?
No, me and my partner John.
Nice.
Yeah, not this John, a different John.
Different John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't imagine this John is doing a lot of
fantasy basketball.
NBA fantasy.
No.
All right, some action for you later on today. The New York Rangers are visiting Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Hear that, Bauer visiting Carolina.
Now, I always forget this. Raleigh or Raleigh?
Raleigh.
That's at 7 o'clock. Pregame is at 6:30 on 1050 a.m.
Exciting.
Knicks pregame, 6:30, right here on 880. And they are in Carolina as well, but they are in Charlotte to take on the Hornets. And that
Charlotte to Raleigh, not that close.
Not that close. But, Dave, it's also an NBA Cup game.
Which I love the NBA Cup. Yeah.
Islanders hosting Boston. Devils hosting the Blues.
Active night tonight.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So we didn't talk about this Monday. I think we would have talked about it when we went around the league.
Mm-hmm.
The what would have been Monday? The punch to the junk.
Oh, the suspension.
Yes.
Suspension.
Well, that would have been yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. How is spitting at somebody one game, and then that's one game?
I think everything is one game.
Shouldn't the spitting be more?
Yeah, you would think. But I would think if you go over the line.
Neither is great.
Unless you're a repeat offender, if you go over the line, you're getting a game.
Like a punch to the junk.
I get what
on
you're saying.
Purpose.
At the same time, I want to like take your stance like that should be. But you can make an argument that the punch to the junk is just as bad, if not worse. It's
I mean, both
pick
are
your
bad,
poison
but
here.
I know, but to be face to face with them, then just spit to spit on them is. I mean,
okay,
they're both pretty terrible.
I'm gonna be real with you. If somebody does either one of them to me, my reaction is going to be the same.
Yeah. What would you rather? Somebody spit in your face or punch you right in the...
Let's put that poll up. Would you rather?
Would
you rather?
Tell me you've never ball tapped anybody before.
Tapped, yes.
Yeah, not
attacked.
Punch.
No, never attacked someone in the groin.
I've never dropped and gave him the old Johnny Cage. No, I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah, neither are great.
That's the stuff you miss, by the way.
That's it?
That's it.
That's nice. So when we return, phone calls, we got them all lined up.
You make your picks.
And if you'd like to make your picks, if you'd like to.
I knew you'd get your way.
You can.
Listen, you don't have to. If you're picking Sunday, then abstain.
Listen, I'm going to make my picks when I want to make my picks.
Okay, so you're good.
I'm going to do this read how I want to do this read.
Okay, so you're good. What are we complaining
would you like to do
about?
the read now?
No, because it's not ready yet.
Okay. Well, you have to prepare it? Paste it?
9:40 read.
Oh, 9:40.
Yeah.
God forbid you do it a little early.
I lead with rule following.
Okay. I lead with generosity. It's DNR with you on ESPN New York. Oh, man. For the final time today and for the final time us this week, here is, and let's wish her a very happy Thanksgiving, our dear friend, the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, company. Everybody have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Let's see what's happening. LIRR, a regular schedule today. Metro North and New Jersey Transit extra service this afternoon for the getaway. Let's see what's happening on Central Park West. Closed 70s through the 80s. Getting ready for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with the balloon inflation going on over there. Watch for delays on the Van Wyck North at Jewel Avenue with a crash. 9A North at Pleasantville Road and Briarcliff Manor. A collision sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
John Ryan.
Yeah, Dad.
I think I came up with a killer slogan for our law firm. D'Agostino and Associates, bite back.
Bite back?
Yeah. When someone hurts you, you bite back. We'll be the law firm that bites back.
Dad, that's brilliant. Accident victims, call D'Agostino and Associates and bite back. Hey, we could even put a big vicious dog on billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and Rottweilers on buses.
Hey, how about a toll-free number?
What are you thinking?
You know, like 1-800-BITE-BACK.
1-800-BITE-BACK. That's brilliant.
But what if people hear fight back?
Easy. I'll spell it out for them, like 1-800-BITE. Back. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Love it. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
All this talk about biting back got me hungry.
Me too. Want to grab lunch?
Sure. Hey, how about a jingle?
You mean like D'Agostino, law, bite back?
One touchdown can change everything. The crowd, the momentum, the game itself. It never gets old. Feel that same rush with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, where every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. With DraftKings Sportsbook, all the action's in your hands. First touchdown, anytime TD, live bets, every play, every snap, every game matters. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. When your team hits the end zone, you could hit the pay dirt. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WHSQ. That's code WHSQ. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. 21 and over. New York only. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
At Bank of America, we asked our people, how do you take ownership of your career?
I'm able to grow my way by putting the priorities that I have for my career first.
I thrive on being a leader who's behind the team, not in front of the team.
Every few years, I'm being re-energized because I get to do something different and learn something new.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Are you ready to unleash the beast? Monster Energy is here to give you the edge this college tailgate season. Loaded with bold flavors, our powerful blend gives you the energy you need to push you beyond your limits. Tune in all season long with Monster, the energy drink of ESPN Radio College Football Tour. Power your performance with a drink that's as hungry for victory as you are. Crack open an ice-cold Monster and dominate your competition. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Grab yours today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I didn't do this game time, did I? And you didn't do your read either.
No, my read's at 9:40.
Well, it's almost 9:40. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. 7 o'clock, Knicks visit the Charlotte Hornets. Coverage begins right here, 880 ESPN New York, and the ESPN New York app starting at 6:30. All right, 7 o'clock, Rangers host. No, it says host. Rangers on the road visiting the Hurricanes. Coverage for that one, 10:50 a.m. Why?
Because he asked you. He came in
and
here.
I said I got it
2 hours ago and said, "Let me see your reads." And you said, "Why?"
And I said I got it.
So I can fix it. You go, "No, don't worry. I'm good."
It was fine.
That wasn't fine.
Rangers
was the
on the
opposite of
road
fine.
visiting the Hurricanes in Raleigh, as Ray would say. Coverage begins 10:50 a.m. and the ESPN New York app starting at 6:30.
You are
What?
the definition of an a-hole.
You deflect.
But that is the definition.
If people are looking inward at you, you show them fireworks elsewhere. Right, is what you do. And Ray had fire. Look at me. He's got the sparkler and everything. Also tonight, Devils facing the Blues, Islanders hosting the Bruins. Both of those games start at 7 o'clock. And that's the what it just says Tullamore Dew. It doesn't say anything. That's Tully time.
They're streamlining.
I mean, my God. You pay by the word when you write these things. That's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. All right, so has RJ been involved with any picks for this weekend at all?
No.
No
one's allowed to contact him.
Not at all.
All right, Raymond, would you like to get involved? Will you be getting involved in our picks?
Do we want to play the big open? What are we doing here?
Well, if you guys are going to pick, you might as well play the open.
Okay.
NFL picks.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs and lay the
DNR.
I mean,
right,
how as friends you weren't like, Rick, you need to go see somebody, time off, whatever. That I had an episode like that, and you guys were like, oh, he's fine. Let's let him drive home.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, a very long time ago. Probably when the car said, like, you're obviously sleeping as you're driving.
Oh, it's this.
The car
says
tells
medical
you.
emergency.
I know.
I
get the cup of coffee.
Okay,
mine said medical emergency.
Hey, right there. What do you need us for if the car's telling you you're having a medical emergency?
I thought I was,
what do you need us for?
Well, because I thought it was just something like the road was weird.
No,
I
you know what I get? You're driving erratically,
Yes.
and a cup of coffee pops up on
get that one too.
on my screen.
And it's interesting.
All right, so are you going to get involved at all? I'm not saying you have to go now. Are you getting involved in anything?
I think I'm getting involved.
I'm going to ask you guys as friends. I have all my picks ready to go. Would you like me to give you only the Thursday, Friday, or do you want me to give you the whole kit and caboodle?
No, I think if you're going to pick all 3 games, you might as well just pick all 3 games.
Okay.
I mean, it's this. It can't be anticlimactic because the rest of the picks are going to just be released on.
Well, as long as the lines don't move.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If the lines move, the lines move. I'm locking in at what I'm getting now.
All right.
No?
What's the issue?
No,
like,
I think,
why is this an issue for you?
Well, it's not an issue for me because you just said it. If the lines move. So the only time that we deal with the lines moving is when we make them on Friday. If they move from Friday to Sunday,
But they always move from Friday
I know,
to
but
Sunday.
we live with it. Like, the whole point I've asked the entire time is, if I see a number I like on Tuesday, can I take it? And you guys all say, no, we got to wait till Friday.
Well, I will say
this is no different.
I will say this. How often do the lines move from Wednesday on? Because Wednesday you kind of have an idea
They move
of how
a
things
lot.
are going to
But
they just moved this morning.
Last week, the Giants were 10. Darts out. It went up to 13.5.
Yeah,
You guys still
and I
lost
got
the
it
game.
at 10.
Okay, but how many situations do we have like
A
that?
lot.
Well, I mean, we thought Joe Burrow was going to play.
Yep,
He
I
doesn't
picked that
play.
one, too.
That line goes through.
Yeah,
And you got lucky
I
because
gotta
it went
tell
from
you,
6 to
I
7.5.
gotta tell you, I never thought Joe Burrow was going to play last week. I never
should
thought
have taken
that.
the game.
Here's what I'm saying. What do you want me to do? I have a game Thursday. I have a game Friday. I have a game Sunday. Do you want me to give you the Thursday
Let's
and
just
Friday?
do the Thursday,
Go
Friday.
Thursday,
Let's
Friday.
just do the Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, because we'll release the picks on Friday.
Okay.
You probably should only just do
You
Thursday.
know what's interesting,
you should
too?
just only do Thursday.
Only Thursday?
You probably should just do Thursday.
All right. That's what I'll do then.
Because we're going to post the picks on Friday morning, right?
The Lions was 2.5. Now that just jumped to 3. Just jumped to 3.
Where are you seeing this?
I just updated my screen.
I just updated. It's 2.5.
If it's 2.5, it went. No, I got 3. I'm on ESPN Bet. And
I got 2.5.
I'm on ESPN Bet right now. I can show you right in front of you.
Okay, that's fine. The
ESPN Bet has it as 3.
Yeah.
But ESPN Bet via the scorebook.
Website. Yeah, the website only is 2.5.
Website, which
What's
is
Kansas
always
City?
accurate.
Still 3.5?
3.5. All right.
Baltimore 7?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay, go.
So we're going with the 3 here?
3, 3.5,
right.
7 are our
Okay.
spreads for
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right.
All right. I'm going to bypass the first game. I kind of like Green Bay, but I'm not going to take it.
Taking Dallas.
I'm going to go to the second game. I'm going Kansas City, Dallas. I think Kansas City wins this game. I think it's a very close game. I look at this as a field goal game. I get the Cowboys plus the 3.5. I'll jump on it. I'll take the Cowboys plus the points. I kind of like the Bengals too, but I'm going to avoid that one. But lock it in right now, well within our tradition, the day before, Cowboys plus the 3.5. You doing anything?
I'm not doing anything. And you want to do Friday? I feel bad
It's
now.
up to
Do you
you.
want to do Friday?
Listen,
No, you do Friday morning. Just leave it for Friday
All right,
morning.
so I'll do Friday morning.
Leave it
I'm
for
just
Friday
telling you
morning.
right now. That's gonna bite us in the ass. I'm just telling you right now.
How?
What do you mean?
Because I know what team he wants to pick, and I think he's gonna pick, and I think there's a chance by the time we get to Friday,
changes.
it's gonna be in your favor.
Oh, listen.
I think you're gonna end up getting a half a point that you like.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because you're taking the Eagles.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm doing. Raymond, you doing anything this Thanksgiving day? 3 games to choose from.
After the discussion we just had, yeah, I was all over Detroit 2.5. Now with that 3, I think I'm gonna back out of that game.
So you're doing nothing.
So
he's taking Dallas plus 3.5.
Well, here's the thing. As you pointed out, that should be a close game. It could end up being scoreboard pinball between the defenses at certain points.
Chiefs'
But,
defense is not bad, though.
and Dallas's defense is a lot better with Quinnen Williams.
Much better, yeah.
It's night and day. He's made a tremendous difference.
Does that upset you?
Yes.
That Quinnen Williams goes out there and he's balling out now?
it's
Not surprised, but upset.
It's not just that he's balling out, but
he's
just
leading.
but he's coming to that locker room and he's become a presence.
Yeah.
He's
What was that for the Jets?
I think you just get beaten down, man.
That
Where's that for
stinks.
Dexter Lawrence?
It's gone.
You know what I mean? At a certain point.
So the Cowboys have they mic the sideline, then they put this out every
Yeah.
week, and there's a clip of him and they're explaining to him in real time. Oh no, our kicker can make it from 70. Where he's finding out it's our guy can make it from 61. He's like, yeah, man, no problem, easy. Anyway,
I was actually, I could say this, one of the bigger surprises of this last weekend of football was Aubrey missing that kick.
I was shocked.
He's
stunned.
But he's always down right. Like he's not even
right down the middle.
Down the pipe every
when
time.
I got to tell you,
when he misses a kick now,
even the game winner was kind of leaning a little bit, and I got a little nervous there.
When he misses a kick now, it's jarring.
It really
jarring.
Is.
He's that good,
and he's so nonchalant about it too, man. It's just like he is as cool as a cucumber. That guy.
How long was the kick against the Giants? Like
64. I thought it was 64.
It's just
60. No, you know what? It was 61. It was 61.
61?
Yeah, it was 61.
The second he kicked that football, it
was right down the middle. It was right down the middle.
But I know it's going to go in. All right, so are you doing anything, Ravens?
I'm gonna follow suit with you and say Dallas covers the 3.5. So give me Dallas plus 3.5 against Kansas City. I'm staying away from Baltimore, Cincinnati. Joe Burrow being back, the Ravens being what they are, that scares me. I don't like it. So I'll just take Dallas.
For the record, I do like every underdog tomorrow, but I'll only take the Cowboys.
All right, that's it for now.
All right,
64.
There you go.
I was right.
64.
Yep.
I like you go. It was 64, and Ray goes, no, I think it was 64.
Just think about that though.
I thought you said 60.
No, 64. Just think about that though. My picks. What game was it? Where the guy kicked the 61-yard field
Evan
goal?
McPherson. And I think it was a 63-yarder.
60, whatever it is. It's unbelievable. These guys.
These guys kicked them. I think there was something like 20-something kicks in NFL history that had been made from 60 plus. And now guys just kick them regularly.
I hate it. I don't know how they change it.
Well, it's definitely changed how people approach.
The game was not made so that when you get to midfield, you're in field goal range.
Kickers are better athletes than they've ever been. Like they're actual athletes now.
How much is the K-ball?
They're not just guys who drink beers in the offseason.
Well, how about the K-ball though too?
The K-ball's a little bit of a. It's not a huge deal.
Well,
to me.
then why have it? If
they've
it doesn't know
always
anything, then why have it?
But they've always had them. They have to change
the people
something.
like
this. I'd be interested to know that. The people like this. I know it's more points. And who did we ask? Like, you want to get rid of scoring, but is that how you really want?
That's not what I want. I don't want to get to midfield and be like, all right, I can.
I guess you could also make the argument though that you're seeing more teams not settle for field goals because of the field position stuff, and they keep going for it.
But is that good?
Which is more exciting? Well, it's not good for your team if you don't get it, but I guess it's more exciting.
I guess.
Than settling for like a chip shot field goal, they're going to go for it.
I guess. All this football talk makes me think about legs and parlays and that kind of thing.
How about if I sprinkle in some stuffing and mashed potatoes? Some gravy. Mel's gravy
Number one pick. What's your number one pick?
Stuffing. All day, all
over apple pie.
Every day. I have stuffing the day of. Wake up the next morning, I have a stuffing waffle.
5,000 calories on Thursday.
Higher, Bob.
7.
10.
10,000.
Easy 10.
Good for you.
Easy 10.
You're my hero.
All right, this Thanksgiving, FanDuel's introducing a brand new way to build a parlay together. It's called Pass the Leg. Sounds nice. Here's how it works. Start a group build, add your pick, and then you pass it to your friends so they can add theirs. When everyone's done, you each lock in the group parlay with your own funds. Because football, guess what? It's always better when it's played and bet together. Make it even better. Everyone gets a 50% profit boost to use in their build. So grab your crew, start your build, and get in the action this Thanksgiving with Pass the Leg. Visit FanDuel.com/Rick to get started. FanDuel, play your game. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For the gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
All right, a very well done read. Because today is our final day of the week, Raymond's going to give us a little present. He's going to do plays of the week. Now, he's only had 3 days to fill this out, but I think that's probably enough. That's next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Make cancer screening a part of your annual healthcare routine. New York Presbyterian offers a full range of cancer screenings, including lung, cervical, prostate, colorectal, breast, and more. Regular cancer screenings could save your life by detecting cancer at its earliest, most treatable stages. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester. Learn more at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. and he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same-day or next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SamwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
ESPN Bet is becoming the score bet this December. The same betting app you love with a new look and promos curated just for you. Existing ESPN Bet customers don't have to change a thing. Your account, wallet, and bets will all remain the same. Plus, kick things off right now by logging in and claiming a 100% profit boost. More action, more rewards, more for you. The score bet coming this December. 21 plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
ESPN New York is throwing a holiday party you don't want to miss. Join us Friday, December 12th at your mother's house in Garden City Park. We'll be broadcasting the Michael K. Show live from 1 to 3, followed by Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg from 3 to 7, all while supporting a great cause. Bring a toy to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation and help make the season brighter for local kids in need. It's the ESPN New York Holiday Party, Friday, December 12th, brought to you by Spiked Aid, Security Dodge, Amazon Pickup, and ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We got visitors. They come in, they pop in, they say hi. Yeah. Lovely people.
A lot of criticisms for Stump Rothenberg today.
Not for me.
Just
for the questions.
Just in general.
For the
questions. These guys are taking some heat today. It's not normal for them.
Who?
When RJ and Ray are together, they don't get much heat. Today,
it's Bauer.
Is some heat.
Bauer's. But here's the thing.
I think he embraces it.
How much criticism can we give Bauer when this isn't his normal job?
Well, we hold him to a high standard, though. He's our guy.
I love Bauer.
Like, if RJ and Ray are out, it's the go-to guy.
I will tell you this. I don't think there's a better duo in radio than RJ and Raymond. However, if one of them were to not be here for a specific day and or leave permanently, I would fight for Bauer to get that role.
Especially this skinnier version of Bauer.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a skinny, svelte, highly attractive version of Bauer.
I agree.
Raymond?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, Ray.
It was like he just woke up.
Let me ask you a question.
Now you see what I was doing, right?
No.
You're aware of what I was doing? Like
he doesn't know what that is.
Do you?
This is called
log.
This is a log.
Right.
This is a log. You log everything that plays. It's a legal document. All the ads and stuff that plays, you gotta document, put your initials on. I was recording the last break.
Okay.
Did you see him?
He was bewildered. He didn't know where he was or what day it was. But here's the thing. You knew we were going to do Plays of the Week, right?
Yeah.
He knew we were going to do Plays of the Week. When I called him, he seemed startled as I was like, Ray.
I didn't think you were going right here. I thought it'd have to 51, 52.
Oh,
but 53. Good statistic. Of 100, 92.
92.
Nope,
93. Do you need another minute, Ray? Is that what you're looking for?
I'm good to go. I am good to go.
Are you sure?
I am.
All right, go ahead.
Raymond, guess what we're going to get into on the other side?
Are the plays.
I want you to guess. And specifically the
Knicks of the week.
That's right. You're good. You win a prize today.
And the reason that I said, let's do Plays of the Week.
I can't deal with anymore. I'm filled up to the brim.
Yeah, we really are filled up to the brim here. But, it's a Monday. We've got reaction to the NFL weekend.
I'm a moron, and I don't really play the game appropriately. Oh, you think so? Well, watch this.
It's Dave watching football games. And you're very annoyed by the way coaches just leave the points on the field towards the end of the game. And we'll get to more of that later. But Football Monday means a football frenzy.
Tony Westchester. Tony, frenzy.
Real quick before I say Coach of the Year is Kyle Shanahan. It's not even close.
I gave him enough time.
You know what? I wasn't going to do that, Ray, but I'm pleased that you did.
Yeah, I was pleased that I did too. Anyway, back to the conversation. One of the people who disagrees with your takes is our good buddy, Jordan Renan.
I don't understand how any sane human being can be sitting here saying you should kick the field goal there. Are either you two in that category?
I am.
Davis.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Have you watched them play this year?
And that led us down a road.
I don't know if you realize the chance of losing 4 yards.
Yeah,
well, that's what I just said. If you're listening to me, you weren't focused on when you're doing your big Sports Center hit, you would have heard what I said. Like you're losing 4 yards on a run to the side, Jordan.
And we start yelling about
He was
punts.
so condescending.
Have
you seen them play?
Well,
no, Jordan. Dave doesn't watch.
One thing you can't do to Dave Rothenberg is be condescending to him.
Well, just go for everything then. Why ever punt? Get rid of the punter anyway. All he cares about is his hair. That's all he cares about, that punter.
And then, when Jordan's gone, he's still getting abuse.
What do you want me to just sit back and okay, thanks, Jordan. It's wonderful talking to you. Bye-bye. No, I have to give my opinion, my emotion. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you're in Detroit. Great. Have a safe Uber ride, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a lovely holiday. Enjoy all the turkey and the giblets and all that. No, I have to emote.
Yeah, I'm sure there's anything I can add to that.
The turkey and the giblets.
Why was I doing that?
You were mocking him.
Why did you turn it into Saul Rosenberg?
I don't know.
Oh, the turkey and the giblets, so I have them.
Listen, Rick, you're doing the show. You're looking at your feet, and you're noticing things.
Actually, my right big toe is much bigger than my left big toe.
It's a big difference.
My right toe is like Carlin, and my left toe is like RJ.
Does your right big toe ask you what's working today? Your left big toe is dressed in all red after the Niners' victory.
It's interesting.
I showed my wife yesterday. She's like, I've never noticed it before, but it looks like you have two people's feet. Like your right foot looks like someone else's
It's
foot.
hilarious. We don't have to see this.
I'm going to marry me.
No, let's not.
By the way, there's a massive fantasy football game this week.
Am I involved in it?
Oh, you're more than involved.
From looking at the standings, I believe right now you are clinging to that final wild card spot.
Why don't you lay down for me?
Never.
What do I need to do?
You could tip me out.
That's usually just the start, though. We can start with the tip and then see where it goes. I'm grasping at straws. I don't have any positives.
Because you shouldn't be employed.
Yeah, you being Joe Shane. And finally, that's leading us to Thanksgiving.
You can feel Thanksgiving. You can taste the stuffing and the gravy. You can feel Thanksgiving. You can taste. You taste that? You smell that? That's not what The Rock is cooking.
No.
That's what every person around this country is getting starting to make the beautiful Thanksgiving dinners.
I can't wait.
You know us can't wait. Mel Kiper.
I'm a gravy freak, guys.
All holidays.
Do what you want on Christmas, whether it's crab cakes or whatever you want to do. I want a river of gravy.
Have a really happy Thanksgiving, Mel.
Whipped cream and gravy. What would life be without it?
Oh, whipped cream, gravy.
I don't know if you've had coquito before.
I don't know what
that is.
It's
a creamy coconut rum.
Why are you so hysterical? Because I never had Carrito? You've had Carico?
Once again, coquito.
Coquito. I got it now.
It went from Carrito to Carico.
Listen, it's a lot of information. It's a lot of information to process, and like today, that can make you emotional.
If it's too much information, it's emotional.
Yeah, I know.
You can tell.
You don't believe in the information.
I like when Rick tells a good story.
So I was really close with Sean Hill, and Hilly never played before. And he's like, how bad does this hurt? I can't go out there not knowing how bad this is going to hurt. And I just went, and shot
so he could get a feel?
And shot him in the back. And he's like, oh!
Poor guy getting shot
Left
point
a nasty
blank
mark.
I imagine a paintball gun would do that. Dave, I'm thankful for the rolls every morning when they're good. Today was one of those examples. And listen, it's a journey for you. I know what you got to go through.
Now I have to cross the street. Now it's very wet, and there's a possible slippage.
You park 12 steps from the front door.
Right.
The vendor is another 26
steps. He's on
steps.
the other side of 6th Avenue, though.
Maybe 26 steps.
Yeah, you're a gladiator is what you are.
I have to look for oncoming traffic, and I have to make sure I'm not going to get hit by a car. The painted strips in the road, they get very slippery.
Very slippery.
You know what it was like? American Gladiators.
What a great show that was.
That's what it's like, American Gladiators.
Yeah.
It kind of got gladiator-like in there because of the confusion with this read today.
There's no way that Hess toy trucks want to end it with batteries included. There's no way. They got a tagline.
I received written confirmation. People are not happy with you.
Why?
For adding your own whatever you want at the end of the read.
It was on the read.
The other day it was on the read. Today it's not supposed to be on the read.
Who are people?
Anthony?
Fusick messed up.
Oh, Pusick. From Pusick. Reads can change. I know that's a foreign concept, but it used to happen all the time. And that leads to violence.
I'm going to lead with physicality. Slap right in the face.
Right in the face.
Yep.
Pusick was not safe. You know else wasn't safe? Poor Tom Bauer.
And Bauer did not lose weight.
Oh, boy. And then he goes and gets the coffee for you. And he does it in record time, by the way. And he gives you this gold mine.
Oh, that's nice. Sounds like Batman almost.
Happy Thanksgiving, boys.
That was good. We should do it every Wednesday.
We should do it. I do it every day.
Plays the week on Wednesdays and Fridays.
And Thursday morning to open the show.
There you go. Very good job, Bauer. Thanks for all that you do. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every single person on the show and, of course, listening to the show as well. It's Rule 76.
No excuses playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Eat your face off, everybody.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1877 Cars.